Pulled up to Calabasas, ready for war, I might turn to a savage. I just showed up with the crew, we the baddest. You just showed up like you might need some practice. You going down for the count, it's going down tonight. I do it all for my family, you do it all for the likes. I hear that bell and I'm ready to fight. Turn me up, turn me up, turn me up. They want the belt, they don't work enough. Don't mess around, end up hurting them. I say the wrong thing, make it personal. You say the wrong thing, I might hurt them all. I gave him a left and a right and it looked like he ready.
I'm about to sip on some 6-year aged Whistle Pig Piggyback 100 proof single barrel bourbon whiskey from Bustin' with the Boys.
Yeah, bro.
And the creator himself over here, this is Will Compton.
I would say outside of creator, there's about 4. They give us like 8 selections and we had to narrow it down. Then
Don't sell yourself short, dude.
I'm just saying. You're the guy who created this thick boy
Correct.
whiskey that I'm about to try.
About 4 years.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You put some time into this.
Time and effort.
We went out, had a nice little visit. We were drunk the entire time.
And they tossed your
ended up
logo on
choosing it. Yeah.
But you know, you got a good taste.
It is
man.
good though.
I've heard.
You want me to describe what you're gonna taste?
Yeah, let's hear it.
You're gonna taste a little heat up front.
A little heat.
You're gonna be a little scared.
Spice?
A little spice in the front, like a little
haunted
black
house.
pepper. Yeah,
Like a
yeah.
haunted house.
You're not gonna know what's going on. You're gonna be like, you're gonna take a swig and you're gonna be like, oh no, I hope this goes down smooth. I don't want to soil my boy right now.
Yeah, I don't
and
wanna
then it's gonna
throw
go
up on
down your
you.
throat.
Yeah.
Think of yourself in the backyard on a hammock on a nice sunny day.
Oh,
It's
that
smooth
sounds
going down
nice.
your throat, and then as you know, it sits nicely warm on top of your stomach.
Oh, damn.
That's
Damn,
what you're gonna
messing
taste.
around.
And see if I need to know if that's the correct description.
That's almost spot on. It comes on pretty strong.
Yeah, it makes you nervous.
It's like you jumped on a grenade. Talking to the fat girl comes on strong, and then
Yeah.
then a night it's smooth.
Yeah.
This is nice, brother. How's it been going? You guys just
It's been
like
going.
for you because it's you don't have to give me all the details. We can talk after, but it's like a rev share deal, right? It's your logo. You guys push on your show.
Yep.
It's Whistle Pig product.
Correct. Barstool does all of our ad revenue sales, so that's like a split revenue deal.
I think they know what they're doing.
Yeah. Barstool, you know, they're fucking
Animals.
top of the food chain
Yes.
for like a reason.
Yep.
But they do all the sales. So when Whistle Pig came on board, they wanted to grow their brand in Boston and Nashville, and they wanted to push between our brand and then KFC Radio. To
Oh
grow
yeah,
in the
because
Boston
KFC
market.
Kevin
Yeah.
has his own, right?
Yep.
Is that why you guys started that beef, you and KFC?
Yeah. So that.
So
are you
KFC's my boy,
KFC's a stud.
but
That-
you're my boy.
Yeah.
So I'll kill KFC.
Which I appreciate
Yes,
that.
you
And
know
I
this.
need guys like you on my
Yes,
side. If
I
there
can
is
do
a
that.
fight to go. KFC's he's a lot bigger in person.
I'll be your Liam Neeson.
But no, that he was just talking shit because I had left this dinner
With
a
Dave
few minutes
Portnoy?
early with Dave.
So,
But
so this is set the scene. This is Super Bowl Sunday.
Super Bowl week. We're out in Arizona. Barstool, of course, are doing their thing out there. And
It
they
took
have
over basically. I saw you guys all
Yeah,
over. You had
yeah.
Gane on. Who else you have on? You had
Christian McCaffrey, Fred Warner,
Christian
Jeffrey.
McCaffrey. Now here's a little thing here. You know, I coached Christian McCaffrey when he was a kid.
You coached him?
Some say he got his moves from me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did coach him. Summer
So
camp.
how's his old man while you're the
Ed McCaffrey was my hero growing up.
bro?
Because
he was
white
my,
receiver.
He was my first action figure, of course.
Yeah, white receiver.
My old man was
doing-
like, "Hey,
Yeah.
you want to be like him?"
He's the guy. Yeah, he's
You
the
know
guy.
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
love the Bills for whatever reason, so I had a Thurman Thomas. I had a Thurman Thomas action figure too, but
Dude,
it was,
I'm a one-up. You
it
had
was-
a Bryce Pop action figure
Damn.
for the Bills, bro, and Don Beebe.
Yeah.
Come at me, bro.
But Ed McCaffrey's like, "Hey, son,
that was my
you
guy.
wanna-"
Yeah, that's
You
my
wanna be
guy.
like him.
6'4", 225. My
Yeah.
goal is to get to 225, and I just kind of kept going past that. So we'll talk about that later. But yeah, Christian McCaffrey, because he would run a football summer camp. His dad would with Lauren Landau, who was the strength and conditioning coach of the Broncos, and he's my best
I know that
friend.
name.
He's one of my best friends.
Before he was a
Still
strength
is.
and conditioning coach for the Broncos, he had a big name
Big
in
name. He's
Denver,
Peyton
right?
Manning's guy, Tim Tebow's guy. He was my guy.
And they had a
in
nice
UFC.
facility, yeah?
Badass.
Okay,
Stephen
yeah,
Hawkins.
yeah, I
He's
think I
the
know what you're talking
man.
about.
Yeah, I think it's Landau Performance. So then he got the job with the Broncos, but before that, he would run these huge summer camps. He's the man. Like Peyton Manning's guy, like I said, Tim Tebow. So he'd do those camps. He's like, hey, will you help out with the camp? I'm like, yeah, sure. And then I didn't know it was Ed McCaffrey's son. I was like, who the fuck is that little white boy? He's like, freak, right? I'm like, I've never seen footwork like that. He's like, his dad's Ed McCaffrey. And now his other brother's a badass too. So both of them, bro, no one could touch them.
Their household
Nobody.
growing up, they would get grounded if they got jersey tackled in a game when they're 7 or 8 years old.
And that's what I'm going to do with my kids.
And Christian he wasn't nervous to tell that story, but there were a couple stories he's like, I'm going to, withhold from saying.
Bro, I'm
the old man might get it,
Oh,
he
but
might
I'm
get
telling you,
upset.
outlier, you're like, oh my God. I was like, he's going to win a Heisman. And the dad's like, you think? I'm like, you would know better than me, but I think so.
Like, that ego says,
Freak,
he's
dude.
going to be a
Freak
great
though.
one. I mean,
Freak
he
though.
is. Christian McCaffrey's like
So back to your Super Bowl. So you had Christian McCaffrey.
Fred
you had
Warner.
on, Frank
best
Warner.
linebacker in the league.
Yep, badass.
Jeffree Star. That whole
Jeffree Star
thing.
was an interesting one, right? Because the rumor was that Taylor, who's your
Taylor,
podcast host,
Yeah.
was hooking up with him or
Yes.
her, whatever she goes by.
Yeah, Jeffree Star. He
Jeffree.
goes by him. He hates the pronoun shit. He thinks that was all built out of boredom during COVID. And
Hilarious.
hilarious. But Jeffree Star posted a photo talking about his NFL boo.
And it looked like
And
Taylor.
it had tats on the hand or tats on the leg.
And
Whatever
it wasn't
the photo
Taylor
was.
though. That picture's not Taylor. It just looks like him.
Yeah. It just that was the first photo, and then there was a second one where there's you get the backside in the
Yes,
mirror.
it's a
that
big
looks
dude.
like Taylor in college or a younger
Spot
Taylor.
on.
Yes, spot on.
But
So
he actually has an NFL boo though.
I think
was that
so.
just
Unfortunately, that day I had to go and we were going to Cabo the next week, and I had like an emergency passport situation going, so I had to like drive down to Tucson, Arizona. So I missed the Fred Warner one, who I would have loved to fucking
Yeah, it's
interview,
a
and the
bummer.
Jeffree Star one.
So Taylor did him by himself.
So Taylor did those by himself,
Gangster.
but essentially Taylor had leaned into the joke because he was getting tagged by everybody, and he was like, "Am I in Wyoming?" ? And that started to blow up, and then you know how it is. You start leaning into that content a little bit
Yeah.
more. It starts blowing up. Taylor's starting to say other things. His wife ends up getting involved, saying like, "When's Taylor gonna be back home?"
Yeah.
I'm getting in. I'm like, "Hey, just let me know when you're gonna be back." Jeffree Star's like, "When can I come on the podcast?" I'm like, "Whenever you and Taylor get back from Wyoming." We're doing all of this stuff, right?
Now from the outside looking in, I was like, "Oh, Taylor."
Yeah, no question.
It's
wiener. Yeah, it's still being talked about like
which
on
I was like,
TikTok.
"That's cool."
Yeah, when Taylor just got cut recently and posted a photo of the trash bags out in front of his house.
Yeah.
But everyone was blowing that up. But he's getting covered on like TikTok from some of these TikTok people. Are like,
I saw Terrell Owens
former-
like, "That's how they treat you, dog. That's,
Yeah,
that's how they respect
That's a thing,
you."
yeah, that's
but that's
another-
not real.
What's not
Did
real?
they drop this stuff off in
yeah, they
trash
dropped
bags?
his stuff off like.
At the front of his house.
Yeah, that's. I
And
was like,
that's
oh,
because
shit.
he's all pro.
Yeah.
They're not going to drop your stuff off.
Yeah, that's good.
I didn't even get to
treatment.
take my stuff.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're
Yeah.
like, "What, bitch? No, you
Like,
can't
hey,
take
make
that."
sure you get your stuff out.
I'm like,
in the
"Can I
next
have the
hour."
hat?" They're like, "You can buy it." I'm like,
Yeah.
that tracks.
Yeah.
I will take
Yeah.
that one. Yeah.
They're like, "Yeah, you can have the hat," and you think you're getting all this free stuff, and then next thing you know,
You
get
get a
payroll
bill.
deducted.
Yeah.
And you're like, "Oh fuck."
When I saw that at his house, I'm like, it's because he's all pro.
Yeah, that's a good treatment.
Yeah.
But everybody was blowing up about that. But he's being covered like on TikTok by hey, ex-NFL
Big time.
boo suspect from Jeffree Star. Like that's how he's getting covered by people. That's how much it was blowing up.
Did he care?
Did Taylor? There were a couple times he was like,
Was like, maybe this
should I
is
keep
going too
leaning
far.
into this?
Yeah.
And everybody was kind of like, yeah, bro, it's hilarious.
Jeffree Star's
I'm
massive.
thinking Tosh.0. I'm thinking Daniel
Yeah.
Tosh. Like,
Hilarious.
bro, let everyone
Yeah.
just assume that you're
Yeah.
just a sweetheart.
Timmy Dillon style.
Yeah, you're a little too sweet out
Love
there.
it.
But then Jeffrey was like, "Hey, I'm gonna be in Arizona for the Super Bowl," and Taylor's like, "Yo, would you do a podcast? Continue to lean into this thing." They make content together. It all worked out. It was awesome.
I saw Taylor post. He was like, because he was like, "All you bigots out there, man." He's like, the amount of hate we're getting. He's like, "You fucking idiot."
Yeah, so there's definitely them Proud Boys who are out there showing some true colors.
Yeah.
Like just like, oh, I'm done with busting with the boys, interviewing this thing.
You boys are
It's
gay.
like,
Yeah.
what the fuck, dude?
Yeah,
Like,
what
listen to the
insecurities you
com-
have?
Yeah, exactly.
You know how I know you like to suck dick? Yeah,
Yeah.
because you're triggered by this.
yeah.
Yeah.
And Jeffree Star's like,
And Jeffrey's dope.
Yeah, Jeffrey's cool.
Business-wise, is a monster.
yeah, and he's got all these guns. He's talking about how it's so confusing because he hates all the pronoun stuff, this
Yes.
and that. He's like, but it takes somebody like me to say that. He's talking to Taylor. You can't say that because obviously
No,
you're
you
a
get
white
canceled.
man, blah, blah,
Yeah,
blah.
yeah.
Yeah. But Jeffrey ends up coming on the pod. Who else did we get on? Yeah, Dana White, Christian McCaffrey, Fred Warner.
How was Dana?
Dana was awesome.
Dana's a good interview.
Dana was fucking awesome. He came from Radio Row, super like accommodating. He invited us out to Power Slap next week.
Did
So
you
we'll be out-
pass or?
No, we're going
You're
to Power
going,
Slap.
yeah,
Yeah.
you-
I want to hit the machine. I want to know what these
See how
little
it is?
paws can do.
Yeah, because it takes so much talent to slap.
Yeah. It's a very
It's
athletic
a
sport.
I have no issue with Dana in any facet. The power slap thing makes no sense to me.
Why not?
Like for a guy so smart, I'm like, what are you doing, dude?
Well, hang on.
Like
hang
you've
on.
moved the ball this far for the UFC, and just a few years ago they're referring to it as cockfighting. Then, and this for a guy who grew up playing football, like alpha male, top 10 UFC. I like aggressive
you were in the
shit.
octagon.
I like aggressive
Look at your
shit.
ears, yeah.
Yeah. Slap fighting, I'm like, oh no, this is too much. Like, this is stupid. Just guys getting CT for no reason.
For sure. But
and you got Forrest Griffin, like, holy shit, like grabbing him. Shout out to Forrest Griffin, but he's just grabbing the guys so they don't hit their head after they get concussed.
And then, so how does that work? Because I want to talk about the business stuff too. But if they get, they get concussed, they black on fall.
They get like an 8 count. They put them back on their feet.
They get an 8 count to just lay there, and then they lift them up, and they just say, "Hey, are you good to go?"
Yeah, you good to go, and they go, "I'm good." And
I
they
love
slap
it.
them again.
I'm all about it.
Sure, I can't believe it's sanctioned 2023.
Absolutely. I mean, you're right about that, but at the same time, it's like, if these like truck drivers and everybody else wants to get in the slap game and make a few extra dollars.
But how far should we go? Should we put World Star Hip Hop shooting videos on there? Like, how far you want to go? Like, and Dana's whole excuse was like, it goes well, on TikTok. Like, people want to make fun of us because the ratings suck dick. I get bigger ratings than that show. So he's like, it does better on TikTok. It beats the UFC or NFL on TikTok. It's like, yeah, but the girls in high school beating up another girl do better videos than TikTok on UFC. So what's your point there?
Well,
you're basing it off TikTok?
He's basing it off. In my opinion, he's basing it off how the generation, how the short attention spans are becoming. Like,
fair.
You see them slap videos, like you sit there and look at it several times because you're like, "What? These fucking dudes are idiots."
But are you gonna
doing
watch it every Wednesday for an hour?
No. I don't think on TV. I don't. Probably won't do that. It's not like you're gonna sit there by who. We got so and so minus 270. Like, who?
It is interesting. Like, I tune in too. I'm a psychopath. I'm a sociopath. I'll watch. I'm like, oh, this is insane. My girl just and laughs. She's like, I can't believe this is on TV.
But think about it. Like, think of all the athletes who get close and don't make it, and they truly don't know what they're going to do, and they think they're strong enough and can get in this slap game, and they get thrown a few $1,000s to do slap game. They're going to pursue a slap game career. I'm telling you.
They're buying him like $2,000, bro. It doesn't bum you out. And
it bums me out.
It's not like a question, are they going to get CT? It's like, no, hold on.
No.
100% if you sign up for this, day numero uno, not like over the years, today, all of you are getting CT, and you got to wear these rash guards, because your tits are splashing around, your guts hanging out, like you got to wear rash guards.
And they say you can't bend your knees too much.
Yeah, you can't rotate.
Yeah, they say you can't flinch.
Yeah.
Like, bro, you gotta you gotta lock in.
Yeah, I don't get it.
Take a fucking.
Would you do it?
No, not at all. But I would watch people do it. Like, it's universally understood. You guys were shortening your lifespan here.
But
period.
But you realize, like, it's not like Dana's, reinvented the wheel here. Russia has been doing this forever.
Oh, there's
Russia
no
does
question.
like medieval fighting on there.
There can't be some reinventing the wheel.
No. It's not like people are like, oh, there's a slap fight league. Like, bro, in Russia it's been going on since the 1800s. It's not, he's just.
It's part of their education in Russia.
I think the part that rubs a lot of people wrong is he used the UFC platform, which is a legit league. It'd be like the NFL showcasing lingerie football, right? It'd be like using the NFL platform to just push lingerie football. And everyone's like, hey, no, we're here for the real shit, dude. Don't push this whatever this is. Give us the real shit. Like, we're following it for the NFL. So when you use the UFC's name that he's built, the best ever do it, by the way, the best promoter of all time, hands down. Brilliant man. Just this is the one time where I'm like, that doesn't make, and I get business. I'm like, that doesn't make sense.
That's fair. I mean, that's fair. But if you're him and you have the platform like the UFC, like, I get why.
I think he did it.
I get why people would be upset about it.
I'm not upset. Do you?
I'm just talking about the audience, like people who they're getting some backlash. But I think like ultimately he's trying. He's
trying to leverage it shows. You know, I think it shows. When I saw that, I was like, he's bored. He's bored. You have $400 million in the bank. You start a slap fight league, bro. And then you pay him $2,000. It's like, and then you're doing the model you did in the 90s that screwed over the fighters.
Apparently, there's a training regimen for this.
Oh, I know. He's like, we're having a combine. I'm like, how's that go down? Guys doing verticals,
but I want to be there.
Like 13-inch verticals. Yeah, I want to be there.
I
would cover that. Yeah.
Now
I'm in. The more we talk about it, the more excited I'm getting. Yeah, it sounds just like a complete shit show.
Right.
Yeah.
But you would just want to lean into the shit show of it.
Yeah.
Like, we're talking about how we're going to find this next slapper. Who's the next slapper to be? You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's interesting. I
It's
don't
definitely
know.
interesting.
I'll tell you, he's not going to be in the slap fight league. Is the man walking out right now, Bo Nickel. Do you know much about this kid?
No, not at all. I came here to get educated. Yeah.
Let me fill you in on Bo Nickel. He's the great white hype. He's the next American hero. We need him. America needs him. Like, Dagestanians, Brazilians have been owning the UFC for a long time. He's from Rifle, Colorado. Shout out to Rifle, Colorado boy. Wrestled at Penn State, one of the best amateur wrestlers of all time. He won the Heisman for wrestlers in college. He's
shit.
He's a fucking freak.
How old is he?
Man, he mid-20s, 27. So he missed the Olympic team. He lost to the guy who ended up winning gold, and then he pursued MMA. He's our version of
Daniel Hodge Trophy winner. There it is.
Yeah, there it is, and that's their Heisman for college wrestling. He's the closest thing we have to like a LeBron in the UFC. Like he's supposed to be the next thing. So he went on Dana White's Contender Series and just mopped the floor. Like I think his longest fight was 1:20, and then he had one fight and destroyed the kid. And usually you get a contract. Dana's like, this is only your third fight. Like you got to get one more. He's like, okay. They give him that kid. And usually we never book guests on Food Truck if they're fighting because you can get hurt and they get canceled.
Yeah. But
the guys are like, hey, Bo Nichols wants to do Fight Campaign on Thursday, but he fights Wednesday night. I go, book him. You know, what do you mean? I go, guarantee he wins. Doesn't get touched. Like, really? I'm like, book him. Goes in there, starches the dude in 59 seconds. Savage.
Is he the guy to where the odds are like minus over 2,000?
Yeah, he's like a minus 3,000 or some shit.
So he's going to work this guy. Now, how's he going to finish him?
He'll finish this guy probably jiu-jitsu. His jiu-jitsu, they have him as a blue belt, but his skill levels, he does a lot of black belt things. He's a fucking freak, dude.
So is he going to tap this dude out?
100%. And it won't go past the first round. He's a minus 2,100.
That's insane.
Minus 2,100?
Yeah,
dude, this would be
insane.
one of the biggest upsets of all time if Jamie Pickett could, like, land a punch.
I mean, does he have a shot?
He has a puncher's chance. And also, he has what? Was that 20? He has 21 fights. Bo Nickal has 3. But Bo Nickal has been on that wrestling circuit since he was a kid in big crowds. So this moment can't get big enough for him.
So 185, I mean, and that's a bigger body too. It's not like he's
185. But then also, I'm so confident Bo Nickal, unless they gave him like a top 3 guy, nobody's touching him. He'll beat anybody not in the top 3. Now in the top 3, it could get a little dicey with like he right away like he got into the UFC. He's like, I want Hamzat, like who's a monster. Everyone's scared of him. He's like, I want him right now. Dan's like, slow down. So they can give him this guy. After this, though, if he starts as this kid, he's like 3 fights away from fighting top 10. Like
So
his
you think he'll
path
be a
is
future
fast.
champ?
100%. We're banking on him. Americans need him. We need
How
him.
soon? How soon?
I bet he'll be fighting for a world title in under 2 years. Year and a half.
I'm excited.
Yeah.
I'm excited. To see
Oh, no,
it.
he's a freak.
Yeah.
And he's such a good dude. You guys got to have him on your show. Such a good dude.
Dude, I'd love to have. There's just something. Wrestlers are just different. We had Spencer Lee on the podcast.
Yeah.
That kid's just a different animal.
Freak.
But Dan Hodge, bro, do you remember him? Daniel Hodge?
Oh,
Dude, he would go around so in the circuit with the Triple Crown and everything else was like Cliff Keen and the wrestling stuff back in the day. Daniel Hodge would come around and he was the guy known for like ripping phone books and half squeezing apples with his bare hands. His grip was insane. But he's like one of the greatest wrestlers, obviously, to step on the mat.
Yep. Yeah, he's one of these kids. And then he trains out of State College and has his own like ATT center there. It's all circuit like based around him. Mike Brown goes up there. They fly in training partners for him up there. Like he's such a savage.
I mean, and he's got the right fan base too. You got the wrestling community at your back, dude.
And he's like the other thing he has on his side is his first I think 2 fights were on Fight Pass on UFC. It's the most viewed thing ever on Fight Pass. His 2 fights.
Really?
Whenever he fought on there, they get the most views.
Just probably because everybody loved him in the wrestling game.
Yeah, massive wrestling fan base. And then you'll see, remember he has 3 fights. Watch his movement. Watch he get starched in 30 seconds. Don't kick like that, though. Now, this Jamie Pickett, his entire game plan is like, don't get taken down.
He's trying to stay on his feet.
100%. He's doing a pretty damn good job. And then I was asking Bo when he came on Food Truck, I was like, dude, all these Dagestanians are taking over. Are you worried about that? And he started laughing. He goes, bro, I've been competing against Dagestanians since I was 10 years old. I go, and how'd you do? He goes, I never lost. He goes, it's rare they'd even score a point on you.
Yo, I'm pretty sure old boy just got kneed in the nuts.
Get ready for a
Did you see
submission,
that?
too.
I'm pretty sure like straight in the fucking nuts.
Oh, he has a submission here. He has a submission.
No, I think
here.
he was trying to complain. Then old boy,
can't.
Yeah, Bo just tossed him.
And he also showed up in a Rolls Royce Phantom, which is very un-wrestling like.
Already?
That is
Already
unwrestling.
Yes,
Like.
but
You want him showing up in like an
Oh my
old Ford
God,
Ranger,
dude.
dude.
Look at
here you
this.
go. Now that's gonna crank on the neck there a little bit. No chance this kid. Head arm triangle coming in hot. He's gonna step over the body and choke him out. Ready, and 3, 2. This guy's like, holy shit.
Yo, I'm telling you, Pickett wants to back up and go to that knee to the crotch. I swear to God.
Pickett's asking about a slap fight contract right now. He's like, what's that look like? They don't wrestle there, do they? He's going to tap out with head arm. There he goes. If he can step over, he has to turn in. The thing to do, you just turn away. There he goes. If he turns away, he'll be okay.
Damn.
How brutal is it to be in like an almost submission like this and see that there's still over 3 minutes left?
Well,
on the
it's
clock?
more brutal not to be doing the right technique to get out of it. But also, Bo needs to get off to the side. Like, see how he's still in mount?
Yeah.
He'll be able to apply more pressure.
He needs to get off to the side, behind him or in front of him?
Behind him. And then Jamie Pickett should be rolling to his right, not into it. Most guys, your natural reaction is to roll into it, makes it tighter. So he should be rolling away from it. And it's weird that Bo's keeping that knee inside there because he can reposition. Oh, this is getting tight. Real tight. See, I don't know why he's keeping that. See, there you go. There you go. And so that defense is called the phone technique, where you, like they say answering the phone, but really should be turning away. A lot of energy for Bo, though, to get this done. I don't know why he's staying fucking mount. He just step over and get
What's he
more
trying to
leverage.
do here? Is he just trying to put his shoulder in his neck?
Yeah, driving his fucking shoulder. He's about to tap. Oh, look at him. He went, oh, my God. Bo's just, oh, there he goes. It's going to be tighter now. There he goes.
Oh, there he
Taps.
goes. Holy shit.
Disappointed. Took 3 minutes.
Well, he won by
He
submission.
let me down.
You called
Took
that.
3 minutes. He
I'm
didn't get touched.
I think Pickett's going to go back to this knee to the crotch.
Maybe hit me in the nuts. I'm telling you, this kid's ready for top 10. He's one of the very few guys. I'm always like, hey, it's not a sprint, it's a marathon. He's the one guy I'm like, put him up there. He's the one guy I believe in. His wrestling, and it's just his wrestling.
Now, would they storyline him similar to like giving all these fights to him, similar to like they've been doing with like Sugar Sean O'Malley? I feel like he's just been fighting a lot of different people. It seems like,
but even Sugar,
he's out of their league.
Even Sugar, they built him up, let him get his start shining. Like Bo Nichols has more hype around him than Sugar. He has more hype around him than Patty Pimlet, all these guys.
Just from
because
the 3
wrestling
fights.
background, and then the 3 fights they haven't been. I don't think he's been touched. I literally don't think he's been touched.
Yo, how is Patty?
Great, dude.
Is he a stud?
Yeah.
I watched him a couple
I'm surprised
times.
you
I
guys
didn't watch-
haven't had him on because he's a Barstool kid.
Yeah, I know, but he's obviously across the pond.
But when he's not there, he's in San Diego. That's how I got him on.
Yeah, no, he would be awesome to get on. He's got an electric personality. But
Such
I
a
want to
good
say the
person.
last fight he had, didn't he have like something questionable go on?
Yeah, most people think he lost that fight, including Joe Rogan.
Do you think he lost that fight?
I can see how people think he lost that fight. I don't think it was like a robbery. Like we've definitely seen bigger robberies, But yeah, it was a tough fight for him for sure. Very tough fight for him. Very tough fight. He definitely, and he looking back on it, he's like, I thought I dominated. He goes, I watched the tape, I did not dominate. Like that was a close fucking. People were right. That was a close fight.
Because it was tough to tell with like Patty because obviously he's with Barstool, so he's got a lot of juice and energy behind him. You don't know if it's like somebody coming over from that side, kind of like a Conor McGregor or somebody who kind of.
But that's why he gets so
ranks.
much hate. Because I think he has the backing of Barstool, and people are like, dude, he's fighting Jared Gordon, Jordan Levitt. Like, he's not there yet. But he has all this hype. He has this 7-figure deal with Barstool. So I think that's where the hate comes from.
Yeah.
And obviously,
because Barstool's going to blow up any. I mean, he's got the backing of Barstool, so they're going to back him. They're going to be like they do. They sit close to the front row. They're going to be promoting him the entire time, saying,
also
Portnoy saying fight of the night.
Dude, and that's after that Jared Gordon fight, which I would say 99% people think he lost that fight. And I'm a huge fan, so I might be a little biased. I can see how you'd give it to the other guy, but yeah, close fucking fight.
90% of people thought Patty lost that fight?
Yes.
Oh,
and then
wow.
when Portnoy is on the mic and going, Dana, bonus, 50 grand bonus, everyone's like, fuck you, dude.
Yeah.
So it's like the perfect storm. Remember, he's like 26 years old, and people want to hate on him. It's like, get the fuck out of here, dude. He's a young kid.
But you know how it is, the Portnoy. Like, Portnoy, he's like polarizing to people.
Yeah,
If you don't know him, you think he's an asshole.
Love him or hate him, yeah. But if you're on that team, like if they hate Portnoy, they're gonna hate Patty Pimlet.
Right.
It just goes hand
Just
in hand.
a direct
So that's why he gets
association.
so much backlash.
Yeah.
Which okay.
Yeah, whatever.
And then also he's also a guy that, because when I interviewed him, he fights at 155. I interviewed him. He was 220 pounds. Which is unheard of. He was like straight up fat. I'm like, talk about thick boy, dude. Jesus Christ.
Because he
took it
like
to
gets
heart.
fat, right?
He does, yeah. Because and he talks about depression and shit like that. So he blew the fuck up. And I go, dude, what happens if they call you with like a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to fight for the title? So he started laughing. He goes, I would never fight on short notice. I make too much money outside the octagon to fight, stupid. He goes, they couldn't pay me enough. I make too much money not fighting. I was like, good for you.
To just be like, I would plan it out. And
yeah, he's like, I got to have to do a
take
proper
it by a
camp.
drop
It's
of the
not
hat.
worth it jumping in there taking a loss. He's like,
Yeah.
I make too much money. It would affect my brand. I'm like, good for you.
Yeah, that is nice.
Isn't that dope?
Yeah, that's a nice spot
Him
to
and
be
Sugar
in.
are like the only guys I know that can do that. The great Michael Bisbee. What do you got? Oh my God, spring has sprung, and our friends at Manscaped have the best tools for some spring cleaning, folks. They've already helped you tidy up all the nooks and crannies of your body's basement. I'm talking about your wiener. But this year, Manscaped can help you get the perfect presentation on that beautiful face with the new Beard Hedger Pro Kit. That's right. If you've been noticing my beard, doesn't look like a print machine ran out of ink anymore. It's looking fresh. That's thanks to the Beard Hedger Pro Kit from Manscaped. Make sure you look your best this spring by using code SCHAUB20, that's SCHAUB20, to get 20% off and free shipping at Manscaped.com. It's time to tame your mane with the Beard Hedger Pro Kit. The sun is peeking back out, which means you'll have to show your face in the daylight again. So use the kit to make sure your scruff looks award-winning, whether you got the glorious beard floor or some smooth, sleek cheeks like the mass cheeks. All right? We got you covered, man. Save 20% off and free shipping with the code SCHAUB20 at Manscaped.com. That's 20% off and free shipping with the code SCHAUB20 at Manscaped.com. All right, focus on the face and use the Beard Hedger Pro Kit for the cleanest look in the game. Manscaped.
Flawless.
Boom, Daddy.
That's a good
lot of
ad read.
reads.
That's a good ad read.
Thanks, dude. You know, it's
Yeah,
a
I'm going
lot.
to try yours.
Oh, yeah.
And
Get
cheers,
some
by the way.
Tiger thing.
Appreciate
Cheers
you
to
for
you,
having me
brother.
out,
Of
man.
course, man. Whenever
What am I
get
about
you
to
on.
taste?
You're about to taste sweet nectar. And I
Yeah?
there's literally my sweat is in that bottle.
Yeah?
Yeah, you're going to taste. You won't taste the burn. It's smooth from the top to the bottom, Daddy.
Yo, that
Smooth.
really is,
Yeah,
man.
it's nice.
Hey, that's
That's
good.
that Japanese whiskey,
Cheers,
Daddy.
bro.
Thanks, brother.
Hey, that really is fucking good.
Yeah, it's nice.
I know you know that, but I'm like, you know, you're trying to give like some authentic opinion and reaction because you never know if
The
it's gonna
best when
set up.
Rogan tried it and he goes, "Oh, thank God it's good, man. I thought it was gonna be shitty." I'm
Yeah.
like, "Hey, man." He's like, "You never know. I try so many.
You
whiskeys."
don't ever know,
He's like, my
bro.
friends start so many whiskeys. Sometimes it's shitty. I'm like, "No, I wouldn't come in and bring you shitty whiskey." And then Bert, we're the official supplier to Bert Kreischer's alcoholism. He just fucking drinks his stuff by the gallons.
Yeah, this is incredible, bro.
Thanks, brother.
Because you, it's what Japanese and
Japanese
American
blend,
bourbon.
American bourbon. Yeah,
Because
first
I'm
to
not a big
market.
Japanese whiskey fan.
No, have you had some like Hibiki and stuff like that?
That's why it was like a 15-year aged. What is it, Hibiki?
Hibiki's nice. Yeah. Sometimes
yeah,
you get a little dicey.
Yeah, it was just. It's spicy going. It was spicy going.
Yeah,
I just thought it had too much bite. Like the Japanese whiskey
Sometimes
had too
there's
much bite.
bite and it's like real flowery, but
So when you were doing this, I was like, oh, I wonder how it'll be.
no, because the reason to me the Japanese make the smoothest whiskey, so that's why I wanted that in there. You know what I'm saying?
No, that is fucking good, bro.
Yep, brother.
That is fucking
Doing it.
good.
What's when you come out here? What's Taylor doing
Taylor's actually going to be in Indy tomorrow and cover the combine. a
for the
little bit.
combine?
Yeah.
You been watching the
I
combine?
think he'll be. No, I haven't. I've been keeping up with like the highlights and stuff on, like, you know, they posted all the social.
I don't miss it. I watch
Really?
it
You watch it.
10 years in a row since I stopped
You sit down
football.
and watch it.
Everything.
Dude, how about Nolan Smith?
Is that the kid from Georgia?
Yeah.
Freak.
Now, I thought he was a backer. They got him. They had him as a D line.
But what? Yeah, they have him in the D-line category, but he would be what, like an outside rush, I guess.
Yeah, probably.
Which is where the money's at.
Freak athlete, bro.
Freakazoid. Wasn't he? He
I
wasn't
think he ran
supposed to be.
4.39.
Yeah,
Yeah,
stupid.
I think I've tweeted like, I see why I'm not in the league anymore. Like, the way that they're making these guys now, dude, it's fucking insane.
We watched some kid yesterday when I was in the green room. I was doing shows in Bray. We had the combine on. Some kid ran a 4.2 like 8. You're just like, you know how rare that is. I was telling the comics in the green room, like, no, you guys got to watch this. Like, yeah, he runs fast. I'm like, a 4.2.
Yeah, like you don't
You don't
fucking
understand,
get it, man.
And then one comic goes, "Has anyone can they run 3.7s?" I'm like, no, get out. Absolutely 3.7.
shut the
What are you
fuck up,
retarded?
man. Yeah,
no,
yeah.
3.7. God no. But 4.2 stupid, dude.
I know. You almost wish like you could have saw like Dion or somebody back in the day, like the actual footage to know.
You ever
if he
seen Chris
ran.
Johnson's?
Yeah,
Fast.
yeah, because
Yeah, he's a titan.
his record got broken right by
The Washington kid, that kid returner, right?
yeah. Who was that receiver? Are you able to look him up?
Yeah.
He went to the. Did he go to the Raiders? He went to the Dallas Cowboys, I think. But apparently he didn't have sticky fingers because he could fucking run everybody.
Yeah,
But
just
couldn't
type in
catch the ball.
NFL Combine 40.
Fastest
40 record.
40.
Yeah, fastest 40 at
Yeah.
the Combine.
Apparently he could catch the long ball, but then he struggled with anything else.
Imagine just
John Ross from
Ross,
Washington.
Yeah.
He went to. I'm pretty sure went to the Raiders. He ran a 4.22. Nutsos.
Yeah, we had Chris came on the pod. He was a stud. He was awesome on the
Chris
pod.
Johnson?
Yeah.
Was he good?
Yeah. Thunder and Lightning. We had on Chris Johnson and Lindell White.
Oh, Lindell White's a Colorado boy.
Yeah. For real?
Yeah, played at East High School. Yeah, he's a beast.
You know you're Colorado athletes.
Oh, do I ever, man?
Yeah,
I
you know
ride
you're
for him,
Colorado.
too, yeah.
Yeah, because I saw your boy Bo. He was a Colorado guy.
Yeah. Oh,
So
yeah.
I don't know. I wasn't aware. I was kind of thinking like, is Brendan just biased towards this boy?
Yeah, I'm a little biased, but he's the real
Yeah,
deal.
yeah.
He's the real fucking deal. But the guy went to Washington. He was a stud, but he had a problem catching the ball, which is an issue in the NFL.
Yeah.
And he would do kick returns, and he won a Super Bowl last year, or this year, Kansas City Chiefs, 2023, and he's present.
John Ross was. Oh, it says off-season or practice squad member only.
Oh,
So he could have been on the practice
does
squad.
he get a ring?
I think so. I'd be asking for that ring.
Hell yeah, I'd
Yeah.
even pay for him. Like, hey, you don't have to give it to me, but I
Yeah.
was on the team.
Can I get access
Yeah.
to get this ring?
So are you officially done? Officially retiring?
have
you
I
decided?
don't know. I think it's one of those things to where you don't like fully shut the door in case like just the right situation.
I have like
pops
7 Will Compton jerseys.
up, which I love, by the way. Anytime I get signed to a team, I can always count on a text, be like,
I'm like,
hey,
yo, I need
hey,
that
brother,
jersey,
I
dog.
need that jersey,
Every
dog.
time.
But hey, that Raiders one though,
Filthy
that's the
daddy,
nicest one, bro.
yes.
So like last year, for example, I didn't plan on playing. I planned on pouring all in, bussing, all that kind of stuff because we extended with Barstool, and they wanted me to stand up a gambling show, which I was wanting to do, because it's like striking while the iron's hot. I
Hell
got to
yeah.
do it now if I know I'm not gonna play.
Yep.
So we stood up, bet the bus, and had a gambling show. Well, in the middle of the year, Arthur Smith, the head coach for the Falcons, he texted. He was like, we were like bantering back and forth. It's like me, Big Cat, PFT, and Arthur Smith all in a group chat because they make fun of his chin and stuff. So he's like,
Hilarious.
he texted me one morning like, hey, put us on a group chat. So we're bantering about how Falcons can win the Rams game if they figure out a way to get Aaron Donald tossed out of the game.
Yeah.
And I was like, you just need to get somebody to start a fight with them to where he can rip their helmet off and just take one for the team and let Aaron beat him with it.
Yeah.
And somebody's like, sounds like a job for fullback Willie.
Hilarious.
And Art was like, Will, would you do that? And I was like, oh, I'll die for the
Whatever
boys.
it takes.
He texted me on the side and was like, hey, are you in shape? Like, could you play? I was like, yeah, give me a couple weeks. And nothing that Toradol and caffeine couldn't get me through in a workout. You know what I mean? And he's like, I think we'll have you in for a workout. I'm thinking we're still kind of joking.
Yeah, like
because I'm
bullshit.
saying the Toradol, the caffeine.
Yeah,
I'm just
yeah.
like making shit
Yeah.
up. And dude, that same day, they call my agent. My agent calls like, hey, Atlanta wants to bring you in for a workout. I call Art. I'm like, hey, are you?
Hey, man, I'm kind of bullshitting. Is
I
this
haven't-
real?
I haven't put the cleats on in 7 months.
You guys also suck. But yeah.
At that point, they were in it. They were
Okay,
in the hunt.
word, okay.
Because he was thinking about like the camaraderie, the juice,
Yeah, yeah.
like bring in a locker room
Hell
guy.
yeah.
And he's like, well, how do you think you do in a workout? I was like, let me get on the field today, and I'll call you back and tell you. I felt good moving around, even though I was sore as fuck the next day. Like, don't get it
She
twisted.
tell you, she put the baby down for a nap.
Yeah,
Tell your
yeah,
girl, hey, I'm
yeah.
gonna go up to the football field, move around a little bit. What are you, Al Bundy, dude? Fucking Polk High's finest.
bro.
You're all fucking hell yeah, I got it.
The
You're
dog,
like, yeah, I can do it.
Hey, I still feel pretty good. Did about 4 or 5 reps, and
He's
then
like, can anybody co-sign this? No, man. But
and he goes, could you come out? And I was like, yeah, let's go.
This is
And then my
hilarious.
agent calls, and he's like, he goes, seriously, what do you think? I go, I'm going to be honest. And he goes, you're not fucking going out there because if you get hurt, there's no risk in their end. He's all, the agent, they're playing full business game, all that kind of stuff. So they call and reschedule for 2 weeks later. I go in and crush the workout 2 weeks later.
Did you have to run a 40?
No, nothing like that. I'm talking, bro, they took care of me in the workout. I told Art, I was like, hey, make sure you give me them
Hey,
water.
man, be cool.
Hey,
I'm
I
not doing
said,
Oklahoma drill, bitch.
there were a few guys in the room with me, and I'm like, you thinking, are we all backers? I was like, hey, what spot you guys? Because if there's enough of you, you're all going to get a break in
Yeah.
between drills.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
you're going to go, I'm going to go.
Yeah, yeah.
They were all outside backers, so I was by myself.
You're the only middle backer.
I was the only middle backer they brought in to work out. Everybody, I'm talking, there's probably 30 front office people out there, right? They bring in the GM, the president, the ops guy, the head coach, the coaches, the strength guys.
Jesus Christ.
They're all watching you work out. And let me know when you got to start introducing
No,
some
go
of these
ahead.
guys. And so I started doing a workout. We all kind of come in a little huddle before, and I kind of banter a little about hey, make sure, don't be afraid to give me a water break now.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh, don't worry. Anytime you need a water break, just let Susan know. And I was like, Susan, stay close. I'm telling you, after every
Susan,
rep,
be cool.
after every rep, give me a drink of water. And that actually happened. They like took care of me, but I killed the workout. I did well in the workout. And
Boy still got it.
He's like, he brought me in his office and goes, hey, when would be ideal for you to sign? Like perfect world, Will Compton's world. What would you want to have happen? And I was like, "Are you being serious?"
This is unheard of.
Yeah.
For the listeners, like
unheard of. This is just because
like
we have a
you're
good
fucking Brian Urlacher right now.
Hey, take it easy.
You know, it's like, you got some talent. I'm just this is unheard of, dude. This is nuts.
But it's because we were at Tennessee together and we just have a good relationship. So he trusts whatever.
Yeah.
Like, he's like, "What are you thinking?" Because here's what we would be able to do. Deion Jones, they had a backer. He's like, he's going to be coming off IR or something. Stud. And he's like, I think he'll be better suited in another system. We're not necessarily the best system for him because he's a run and hit guy.
Yeah.
And he's like, but perfect world. And I go, well, these next 4 weeks we're going to be on the road doing the tailgate tour. And I was like, if we can get past November 12th, the Bussin' Bowl with Michigan, Nebraska, we will have fulfilled our Bojangles sponsorship.
Gangster.
And I was like, honestly, that would be perfect world. But if anything happens, like seriously, I don't want to miss the opportunity because I would love to come out here and play. He like looked on his computer, scrolled down. It was a Thursday night game. He's like, we got a Thursday night game. He's like, I think that'll come for us. We'll get you after that next week.
Damn.
It didn't happen the next week, but the week after, he goes, "Hey, pack your truck. We're gonna make this thing shake."
Damn.
And we went down to sign, and that's when the league stepped in. We sent in an amended contract to say that I would separate from all of gambling. I would do all these things, and the NFL stepped in and was like, "This is not enough. We need him to do X, Y, and Z." Was prepared to do X, Y, and Z. Ultimately, I personally, this is just my opinion, I feel like they were making it hard for me because of the Barstool Association.
100%. They hate the Barstool.
Because ultimately, B, I would have had to separate even from Bussin's contract.
Jesus
Bussin with
Christ.
me and Taylor as an LLC.
No, you
I would
can't.
have, but
not worth
that's
it.
what I would have had to do. And I'm sitting there calling like, guys, we've been in this deal since 2019. I've been doing this.
Yeah.
And they're like, well, we'd have to see.
It's because now you got bigger.
Yeah.
More power. More power.
And so by that time, a few weeks went by because when suits get involved, everything moves slower. A few weeks went by. Atlanta did drop like 3 in a row. They were kind of out of the playoff hunt because I wanted to play into the whole playoff really bit and everything.
A little bit of
make
run.
content, help Bussin' out.
Hell yeah.
I was gonna go. You know how Portnoy. I know we're getting into this fight.
Jalen
Tell me about
Turner
this.
and Gamrot. So Gamrot is a complete fucking savage. He's the favorite on this. It's a good fight though. It's number 7 versus number 10. It's a really, really good fight. Great fight. This whole card is stacked.
Who you think's gonna win this one?
Gamrot, yeah, 100% Gamrot.
How does he win this one?
Every fight we're gonna watch, they ask about, all of them are savages. This is the best card in the hot second.
There have been a lot of people like on social talking about how this card's about to be lit.
It's so good. Else. So where are the odds on there, Chin? So you got Gamrot at minus 185. I figured it'd be a little higher, even though Jalen Turner's a beast and he's tall for the division. And then next we have Neal versus that Shavkat.
Shavkat Rakhmonov, yeah. Badass.
Wait till you see this Shavkat monster. He's 16-0, 8 submissions, 8 knockouts. He'll be your champ. He's a minus 460 favorite for a reason. The whole card's fucking great though. But so
now Gamrot, is he young? Is he a guy that's climbing like fast, kind of like Bo?
He's a real badass, like real savvy badass. So back to that. So obviously the NFL has a bit of a thing up their ass for you and Bussin' with the Boys and Barstool in general, which so it just didn't work out. And
yeah, it just didn't work. Once
the
the few weeks happened, because in the NFL you need 3 games to get a credited season, and since there were like 2 or 3 games left, it almost just didn't make sense because I wouldn't have got the 10th credited year to push toward benefits, and again, I wanted to get down there to where we actually had a shot at going to the playoffs because I just wanted to be a part of a squad that could make a push possibly.
Yeah.
And
Remember
then,
the style.
we had stuff lined up to make content. Like, how Dave does the one bite, the pizza stuff.
Yeah.
I was going to review, because since Atlanta's known for strip clubs, I was going to review the strip club food.
Oh, you could have called me Magic City. Right? Oh, dude, Magic City, you get the wings. You get the Lou Williams wings. Because I play in Atlanta. I'm in Atlanta in April, and I play the Punchline. Every time I go there, I don't go to the strip club. I Postmates from the strip club. Their food, that's how good their food is.
That's amazing.
It's the best wings you've ever had in your life. Now, here's the thing. It's going to hurt the pocket. I ordered I ordered those Lou Williams wings, which he actually went and got wings and got kicked out of the. Remember, he got suspended by the NBA for getting the wings, which he went at me on Twitter for that. He said, "What the fuck, man? You keep pushing this narrative." I'm like, "Dude, that's what happened. You went to the strip club, got wings. That's called Lou Williams wings." So I was like, "I'm doing my part now." So I'm in Atlanta with the boys. We done with the show. I'm like, "I'm gonna get those wings." Like, we're going to the strip club. I'm like, "Absolutely not. My girl would kill me." What we're gonna do is we're gonna Postmates it, $170 for 40 wings.
No shit.
Yeah, they're not playing around. But man, was it worth it? And I got the fucking pork chops too. Remember those pork chops, Jay? Yeah. I mean, I finger licking good. I was licking the fucking box, dude. So good.
So the strip club food in Atlanta is, we're talking top dollar.
Can't vouch for anywhere
top
else.
dollar
like
and
Shotgun
qualities
Willie's
up
in
there.
Denver probably don't eat the ribeye, but Magic City in Atlanta, whatever they have, it's like 5-star dining.
So you go there just to eat, and then you just.
I go there for
eat
eat.
the-
If there happens to be a fat ass, great. Now that place is legendary. That's where like 2 Chainz. That's where.
Yeah,
you
Magic
know,
City. That thing's featured. That
Lil
the strip
Wayne.
club's featured in like every song.
My boy has the best picture of all time. I won't out him right now. He has a picture. He's with Lil Wayne and Rick Ross. And he holds the picture. And he holds the camera like this. Professional photographer. He holds the camera like this, snaps it. And it's strippers. And they put so much money out. Their faces are cut. They're standing up. And he's standing up. And you can just see like barely his head. And it's all cash in the room. It's like a small room just filled with cash.
Just some
The
horny
strippers,
boys.
it's
dude.
like you drop fucking guppy fish in my fish tank.
Just some horny boys out
Oh,
there.
bro.
Rampage is here. Rampage is
We
here.
got Rampage.
Rampage! Ba-dum. What up, dog?
What's up, big man?
An absolute honor. I had one affliction shirt in high school, and it was yours.
Oh, really?
So I'm fired up. I'm fired up.
Thank
to
you.
see
What's
What's
up,
up,
boss,
brother?
man?
Looking
You good?
swaggy, daddy.
I'm trying. What? This is my seat right
Yeah,
here?
that's you right there, man.
Hey.
Damn, that chain is filthy.
Oh, thank you. Sorry I'm late. My cousin fought.
How'd he do?
I thought he won, but
That means
I
he
left.
lost.
No. I don't
Oh.
know. I left. I had to go.
Oh, you didn't even wait for the judge's
No,
scorecard.
I didn't. But I think
That's
he
why I
won
love you.
2 out of 3 rounds.
He's piecing him up.
Yeah. He did good. He's an amateur.
What weight class?
He fought at 205, but his opponent didn't even make weight.
So he basically fought a heavyweight.
Yeah, he
That's
fought.
amateur shit.
Yeah, it's amateur.
They have like shin guards on and shit.
Yeah. What I miss?
You missed Bo Nickel absolutely mopping the floor with some poor
It was, what, 3
Jamie
minutes?
Pickett. He twisted his dick off live on air.
He
And-
twisting dicks on
Dude,
air.
like Kobayashi, twisting his mouth.
Is that in the rules now? Is that a new move?
Yeah, I think so.
Dick
Seems
twisting.
Yeah,
You
dick
know-
twisting. What you need, man? You want
Hey,
some ice?
I want some crouching thick tiger. You already know. You talking about twisting dicks? Did you wash your hands while you touching that?
You
ice?
know that, dog. Washing hands. What are you? What are you afraid of COVID?
No, I'm just a germ freak. Yeah, this is my favorite stuff right here.
Got you,
Hey,
dog.
that
Tiger
shit is
thing.
good.
It is good.
That shit really is good, B.
Thanks, brother. So Rampage Ray coming in. So Will has played 10 seasons. Oh, not credited 10 seasons. 9
Not
seasons in the
credited, yeah,
NFL.
9.
Played at Nebraska. He's my boy, right? Does his own podcast, Blown Up. That's
You'll
all
have
the
to come
boys.
on it.
Where's
Yeah.
that fuck?
Nashville. We have a bus.
Oh, fuck that.
No,
I
we
live in California.
we'll take care of you.
Well, if you're out there, or, he's all over the place.
You know what? I am going to be in Memphis May 13th because, I'm with the UFL, that new MMA league. They're going to be
Yep,
doing a
I'm
show.
with them too,
So-
brother.
Are you with them
Yep,
too?
I'm with them too. What's
good.
up, Daddy? What's up,
Welcome,
man?
welcome.
What's this UFL?
It's a new fight league, and it's like for the fighters.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They
What do
give
you mean by for the
They
fighters?
give them health
Explain that.
insurance,
life insurance, and
health
and a stake-
insurance.
and a stake in the company.
No, the fighters?
Yes.
Yeah.
Damn.
How dope is that?
Hey,
It
one,
is,
one of your eyes different from a different color?
I don't think so.
I'm just.
That's that Tiger Thick.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. They're probably-
Yeah.
I ain't even sipped it yet.
No, him.
Oh,
He's
he
seven.
been
His
on.
eyes changing color.
Uh-huh.
So back to your story. So then, so this season, if a team wanted to sign you,
That's kind of what
this
I was.
is what I'm
that's what I
afraid.
was
This is what I'm
explaining.
afraid for you, right? So you have wife
ahead.
and kid. We know football's not healthy. God bless you. You made it to the NFL. If you played 9 years longer than I played literally a cappuccino with the Buffalo Bills, and they were not as friendly as the Atlanta Falcons were friendly to you. They were literally like, "Can we pay not to mention that you were here?" I'm like, "What?" But so you have all this stuff going on, man. You got what every athlete, anybody on Atlanta Falcons, any team you play for, they would kill to have what you have right now. And then you're gonna sacrifice all that to what? Play 1 or 2 more years? You know what I'm saying?
It's not
It's like you got to
necessarily-
buy the nuts.
Right. It would be mostly to get in kind of a similar situation with Atlanta. If you get to the end of the year to where the pads are off, you're not practicing in pads anymore.
You're not beating yourself
You're doing
up.
walkthroughs. Like I didn't go. Like you got to. I finessed the last 4 training camps just by You got the podcast, and then I wait to get on because the injury rate's 100% in the NFL.
100%.
So you know a backer's going to go down. All you just need a
Yep.
guy who can run and tackle.
Yeah, but if you wait to the end of the season for busting with the bros, and especially start covering the playoffs, cover the Super Bowl, so you're gonna miss that. You know what I'm saying?
Miss what, busting with the boys?
Yeah, covering
Well,
that stuff. So then you sacrifice that.
Well, but still, like it's established enough to where you could play into all the content of it.
yeah,
And saying that, it's like if there's an NFL team listening, it's like, oh, his head's in it for the wrong reasons. At this point, it's just like it would be the move of just creating content to keep that stuff moving and literally just being a role player. Like it was like, hey, I want you to come in, I want you to mentor the young guys.
Yeah, I don't know if you need it.
I want you to cover some kicks.
like the brand's there, bro.
I feel
And
you.
then Taylor,
Fuck all that.
Taylor's
I got one
all
question.
pro.
I got one question.
Go ahead. Hey, I'm honored for this question, by the way,
All
Rampage
right,
Jackson.
are you gonna be honest though?
Maybe.
Is the NFL scripted? I be watching TikToks now.
You saw Arian Foster?
No, I ain't see that one.
You saw Arian Foster talk about it?
And Foster, and
We allowed to bring the videos and stuff up?
no,
Like, did we do that?
the
No.
YouTube would kick us off. Haters, but
No,
Aaron
no.
Foster came out. Did he do it on PFT?
Yeah.
He-
Macrodosing.
Yeah, he was macrodosing shrooms and was like, "Oh, the NFL scripted.
Everybody
game I
gets
got
a script.
But he was just joking,
He's joking
around.
yeah.
Bro, they sold that shit so well.
So well.
Even the big media played into it well. But I mean, like, oh, it's scripted, and then they obviously talk about the humor.
They-
And
Everybody
then,
was
and then
falling
I
off the
tried
rocket.
trolling it. Obviously, we all know it's a joke. If you watch it, I tried trolling. I'm like, I get
called it bad. You said you played against it for a minute. I was like,
for that
oh, B,
reason.
come on, man, you gotta play into
I'm
it.
into it. I played into it, being like, I played into it, riding with Aaron Foster, who I love. I absolutely love him. He's a monster. We've talked. He's great. So
I thought
played
you were
into
saying,
it.
oh, this is you guys are trying
To
to
validate
show, like,
it.
why are you?
No,
even
I'm
trying to do
validating.
this? This is weak.
No, like going in, leaning into like, hey man, come on, bro, be cool. Don't out that it's scripted.
Oh, that's
Like,
what you're doing?
Yeah, like I
could have sworn.
I
saw
get
Twitter
wanting
years that was
views,
kinda
but
like,
this
I was
ain't
like,
it.
Oh, Brandon, come on,
No,
like,
come
play
on,
into
bro,
it,
come
bro.
on. I'm into it. But then it backfired. Everyone's like, he's fucking joking. I'm like, whoa, whoa, hey.
Bro, if there's anything scripted, I would have zero fucking clue.
Oh, for real?
They ain't give me no
No, you
script.
know what? Only reason I was thinking that because I heard that it's classified as entertainment, like the WWE.
That's why I wanted to lean into why it would be scripted, because they are an entertainment first
Yeah,
business.
yeah. So if something's classified entertainment, you can legally script it.
Yeah,
But is UFC probably registered as an entertainment business?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Are all sports league like is
That's
the
what
NBA?
I'm saying.
The NBA is. I heard. I don't know for sure. I heard this.
There were some great memes that came out because they had one. They said, who was it? Oh, they said Ray Lewis reading his script for 2006. And he goes, "Oh, damn!"
yeah. Everybody was using
those
jokes.
memes were fucking
hilarious,
bro.
man.
Yeah, you can't believe nothing you see on TikTok.
Now, but part of it, Rampage asked that because you went on a podcast. I remember in Adam 22, I forget who it was, and you were saying that Pride was some of it scripted.
Oh yeah, some shit. Some of the fights in Pride. Was
So
fake,
Will,
for sure.
so Pride was like
For sure.
For
I remember
MMA
Pride.
fans is like the golden age of fighting.
For
Like
sure.
Rampage came out. You got Ricardo Rona. You got Shogun, Ninja, Fedor, Crow Cop.
Yeah, I was
Like,
gonna
the
say
list
Crow
goes on
Cop
and
was-
on.
yeah, I remember that.
I could
I
keep
remember
going.
Yeah, but
But a lot of it, to your point, a lot of it was it'd be like Mirko Crow Cop versus like a Japanese wrestler.
Is the pro wrestler-
Clearly, the wrestler's doing a scripted thing. Otherwise, he can get his fucking head kicked.
but
off.
not every time. I fought a couple of pro wrestlers and it wasn't scripted, but some of the fights there were scripted.
For you in particular?
No. I've never done a scripted fight, but they asked me when I fought Sakuraba. You know what I'm saying? It was like a last minute fight. I only got paid $10,000 for the fight, right?
Jesus.
And I was training. I was going to fight Ken Shamrock, and I had like enough time to get ready for Ken Shamrock. But Sakuraba came, so I said fuck Ken Shamrock because that was on the 5,000.
Yeah.
And so I said okay, I'll go take the 10,000. 2 weeks, blah blah blah. I go, and then I get to Japan, and they was like, I don't know how the conversation started, but they was like, if you lose by knockout or if you go to sleep or don't tap, you get $11,000. I was like, but what if I knock him out? They said $10,000. I said, but what if he knocks me out? You get $11,000. So they try to bribe me with $1,000.
Yeah, $1,000. I'm not doing this.
1,000 or 2,000.
Yeah.
I can't remember. So
Yeah,
funny.
but not a lot of money.
Not a lot. It wasn't
Yeah.
worth it. It wasn't worth it. And I ain't gonna lie. Back in those days, I was grinding. I was grinding because I left everything to be a fighter.
You
So
could have used the cash.
I needed it.
So
bad.
if they were like 10,000 if you knock his ass out, 100,000 if in the third round you
Oh,
take a
you'd
body,
have-
Yeah,
let him- you'd let him put you
I
sleep.
would have thought. I ain't gonna lie.
100,000, you
I
get
keep
a-
it- I would have thought about
especially back then.
because that was cash too.
Yeah.
and at that time in my life, I ain't never even had $100,000 in
Yeah.
my pocket,
Yeah.
in my hand. Never seen it.
I get it.
I would have thought about it.
But that's why when Rampage is scripted, like some of those back now, the UFC, everyone's like, "I wonder if UFC is."
So,
Yeah, I don't feel like
so,
it. I feel like boxing.
Oh,
I feel like
boxing,
boxing
yeah,
is
yeah.
more
Boxing's
politics than that
scripted
one.
in a different way.
That's different way from the judge's standpoint.
Like a
No,
set,
no, no,
yeah,
no,
yeah.
no, no, no. Boxing is scripted like this, where the journeymen, they know that they're the fucking journeyman.
yes,
That's how it's
Yes.
scripted. Like some of them go out there and try to win, but it's like they already defeated in their head. Like, I'm a journeyman. I'm
Yep.
not supposed to win this
Correct.
fight. And so that's why you see a lot of boxers like 30-0, 35-0, because then you look at their record and they fought a bunch of journeymen. MMA is the most unscripted sport. They like straight up. We don't play this shit. Like UFC don't play that shit.
no, that's why
Yeah,
if they
yeah.
did,
That-
CM Punk would be world.
There were a lot
Yeah,
of rumors
exactly,
that
exactly.
the rivalry with you and Chuck was scripted.
No, fuck no.
Fuck no.
I think it. You don't think so?
Fuck no.
Hey, bro. Hey, man.
Hell no. Now people think
Yo.
that me and Rashad rivalry was scripted.
No,
on
no,
the
I
show.
was there.
Yeah,
I was there. That shit was not.
Was the
that
door?
shit-
Hey, was the door scripted?
No, it was just a cheap ass door. I had
Were
no
you
idea.
surprised when you
Yeah.
hit the door? You're like, oh fuck!
Yeah, listen,
I'm beating the fuck out of this
Was
door.
you there
dude.
that day?
I was there. Yo, when you knocked down the door. Hell yeah, I was there.
I was trying to get out of the room before I lost my temper. I knew I was losing my temper. As soon as I threw that water, I was trying to get out of the room and I opened up the door and remember that little bench that's right there?
Yeah.
The door bounced back and like kind of hit. I was like,
Ah.
yeah, just
I was like, is that a honeycomb door? It was literally
Bro,
like,
that was
It was real thin and it was cardboard inside.
Yeah.
It cut me. That motherfucker cut me. I headbutted it.
yeah, everyone's like, that was fake. I'm like, no, it was not. Yeah, your guys' shit was real. It was.
Yeah.
It was almost so much animosity. Like it was sucked for the fighters because we were like trying to train and they're like literally want to
That was
fight
back
each other.
when it was like first started like getting a lot of traction and stuff too.
Biggest
And
season
you
of
was
all time.
yeah, you were
Yeah, that was my. I was the.
You were
first
in your
judge.
prime.
I was the first coach to come back for a second season. Real talk. How mad was Richard when we put those shitty chickens in his car?
so mad. And I was like, brother, chickens, chill.
No, we fed them a whole bunch of shit. So this shit.
And then who painted? Who painted the room pink? Remember that?
I think Thiccc did that shit.
Yeah, and I remember, like, it takes a lot to get under my skin. I remember I was like, I don't give a fuck. I'll train in a pink room, and I had to train in a pink room, and they were like so mad. I was like, who give a fuck, dude? They
Yeah.
painted the room pink.
and that was the one that you were on
Yeah,
Yeah.
as a fighter, right?
as a fighter.
Yeah.
Yeah. Rampage was opposite.
Yeah.
So I fought against Rampage's
Yeah.
team.
But him and one other person. They was the only two people I got along with. Who
yeah,
was
me
the-
and Rampage were friends.
Yeah, we was
instantly.
cool. Yeah. Who was the other one on?
Was it McSweeney?
McSweeney? Yeah. Yeah. It was only two of them I got along with. Everybody
Yeah.
else, we was like, it was tension everywhere.
Yeah,
People still say it's the best season, bro.
Oh, by far, yeah. I like to think it was me, but I think it's you, Rampage, and Kimbo.
Yeah.
Kimbo's massive.
I'm gonna have to say Thiccc like brought a lot to the table because he's the one that did a lot of the pranks.
Tiki's smart.
He's smart with the
Smart.
pranks.
Tiki's
Yeah.
smart. But then it became super scripted where the seasons, because they did that out of just fucking around, like fucking each other. And then like when Brian Ortega and I forget the other fighter was on, it was like kind of like it got weird. Like the pranks got weird.
Oh, for real.
Like they'd walk out and the rims would be off his car. All right.
It's like, all right, we're
You
going
know
a
how long
little
that
too
would
far here.
take?
Yeah.
It's like
Yeah.
you didn't do that in an hour. Yeah.
People loved that Kimbo one too, though.
Yeah.
People
the
loved
man.
when he was actually coming from the backyard and coming into the
He was the
into
man.
the fight game. Yeah, everybody wanted him. To
I was so glad I got him on my team. I really wanted him on my team, but I don't think Rashad wanted him on his team because he wasn't like good in jiu-jitsu and all that stuff.
Couldn't wrestle, couldn't do
Couldn't
jiu-jitsu.
wrestle, couldn't do
No.
shit. But I know the power of reality TV. So my main goal is always to entertain the fans.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because
That's why you were such a star.
yeah, I like
Yeah.
entertaining. So I'm not a coach. I knew I had a hard time like going.
But you allowed your coaches to coach.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is this a good fight though?
Yeah, it's a good fight. Gamrot's a savage. Now he
haven't
lost
really
his
watched
last
any
fight
of it,
to
but yeah, it's a good
Dariush,
fight.
but
I said we haven't really watched any of it, but yeah, it's a
that's
good
how the
fight.
show goes.
Yeah.
That's how it's.
No, I'm with
You don't
it.
have to pay attention.
Yeah.
Just bantering and
Yeah.
fucking drinking with each
Would
other.
would you ever get in there and fight?
I dabble now, Rampage.
He wants to do Power Slap League. He said.
Oh, okay. You should try that.
Yeah, whenever I get done.
Is there
playing.
weight classes?
Yeah.
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 Hey, can I slap a bitch?
Would you get in it? Hey, here's a good question. This is a good question for what we were talking about earlier. The time in your life you were talking about on Pride and talking about you didn't really have cash and stuff like that. Would you have done something like a slap league? Get a few $1,000s?
Back then?
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
That's what I'm
Would
saying.
you have done even something stranger? You know what I'm saying?
No. You do something strange
For a little change? How far Rampage willing to go? I'll give you 2,000 in slap fight league. I'll give you 3,000 show that dick.
No.
Nah, man, you don't need
Hey,
that bad.
I've always been a man of God.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm a child of God.
Yeah.
So it's
I'll
certain things I won't do.
Dude, I'll tell you right now, slap fight league's going to have their hands full if a transgender
Oh yeah.
gets in that bitch.
Oh yeah.
Used to be Brad, now she's Becky.
Yeah.
Slapping bitches. We're going to have a real problem on their hands.
Are they doing females in the slap?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
dude. The worst knockout was that this girl, and she's pretty too, but she's kind of built, and she was like, "Yeah, I'm just here to have a good time." She slapped this girl so fucking bad. She did a front flip, popped up, fell back down, and it was like that's how the public got introduced.
I want to see that shit.
Then some dude got slapped so hard he just had an aneurysm. Like his face was just like fucked up for the rest of the day.
Oh, they won.
And it was to the side. It
Is
looked
that
like
the
he
one
had
that
a
was
stroke.
and he still won though.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I saw that one. What you think about it though? Dana's getting behind it. You think it's gonna take off?
No, it's already taken. Yeah.
Huh?
No, this is it. One hitter quitter. This
No,
is
that thing's gonna live.
No, it's gonna live on YouTube. Yeah, that thing.
Yeah,
It
yeah.
ain't
But that's
living
a
on
business.
TBS. Yeah. He'll
That's a
get views
business.
and he'll get TikTok views, but
I'm
as far
talking,
as like
obviously, it's not gonna be like
as a league, no, it's not gonna live.
yay combines.
Would you do? Would you do back in the day? Would you do a slap?
Absolutely not. I don't think so. I mean, if you would
When
ask
you got
me-
cut from what?
Buffalo?
Buffalo. You got cut from Buffalo. Right when they cut you, you get a call, few $1,000. You get a-
no, man, I don't think
we got
so.
we got an invitation.
No, I just like nuh-uh.
But they don't get paid much though.
No, $2,000. I think
Okay,
it's like 2 and 2.
okay, 50 grand for a slap. Would you
No,
do
I
back
don't
in the
think
day?
so.
Back in the day. No, don't think about how rich.
Like now?
You were rich
Yeah.
as fuck now.
Yeah.
Don't
It's
think about it
kind
now.
of hard.
You think
but
about it back
you
in the
gotta-
day.
Back then, I guess I would.
Yeah.
Damn, you guys talked me into it.
Yeah. 50 grand. I like slapping people, so it was like.
Yeah.
But what I don't like.
You just feel like a bitch.
You feel like a bitch. You got to
When
sit
you're
there and take it.
standing there and taking
You
it.
got to sit there and take it. I don't know what I can
You
do.
can't
that,
flinch. You can't bend your knees a certain amount.
And
have
you know they got to
you
hold
have
like
be locked
towels
in.
behind them. They
Why?
go,
Why they got to hold
you
the
all
towel?
right? Like, I'm good. I'm good.
Why they got to hold the towel?
I don't know. And then Forrest Griffin's behind them, making sure they don't hit their head more. It's insane.
You got this, man. Stay put.
just stay put. You got
I mean,
this
it's
up.
like you got to win the coin toss.
You got to try to go first.
Did you see Bigfoot Silva took a picture of his hand? He's like, "Yo, slap fight league, what's up?" I'm like, who the fuck? Is
That's
gonna
why I
sign
don't
up?
think I would do something because I ain't got big hands. You got to have some awareness.
Did you see the dude who's an MMA fighter? He had like whatever 3 fights, but Dana was like, "This guy's an MMA fighter, so he probably can hit." But he had a little sugar in his tank, and he was all didn't hit the guy hard at all. Was all.
Hey, that's what would suck.
And then he
Like,
got knocked out.
if you're sitting there like looking across, like Rampage across, Rampage hard as I fucking can, and he doesn't.
eats
He
it.
stands there. I'm like, it's over.
Some of the guys get slapped, and they're like, "Yeah, bring it." I'm like, "Oh, this dude got some screws loose."
Why
For
they
sure,
Why
those-
they put the paper in the ears for the eardrum?
Don't blow out their eardrum.
Yeah, that's a nasty.
When the
fucking
girls slap
league.
each other, this shit is nuts, dude.
Like I get why it's just dumb and barbaric, but that's like the entertainment factor. It's like yeah,
I go
let's
to
watch
World
these.
Star Hip Hop for that.
Yeah.
I don't go to TBS.
Do you still go to World Star Hip Hop?
Every morning.
Really?
Every morning. I watch all
I
the
feel like I
shootings.
fizzled out from the World Star Hip Hop.
They
No.
took it off Instagram, didn't it?
Did they take
That's
World Star
probably
off?
why.
Yeah, I haven't
Because
seen
I
it
feel like
while
I
they
don't
took
see
it
a
off.
whole lot
See,
of World Star
I'm
Hip
not
Hop
really
anymore.
on Instagram like that. So I go literally worldstar.com.
Instagram's
I watch the
changed.
shootings. Like it's always in Brazil or Venezuela. Someone getting shot in the head at a barber shop. I'm like, how's this shit happen?
Bro, Twitter's starting to bring that stuff out. There's this profile called Fight Haven, and they just show the craziest shit, bro.
Oh,
I'm
sometimes
talking the craziest.
sometimes
stuff
they
like
ruin your
World Star
day.
Hip Hop.
Sometimes they ruin
Yeah,
your day.
yeah. I'm sitting there looking at this stuff. I'm like, man, why are we even putting this shit?
I saw some
Yeah.
Brazilian cartel just shoot this girl in the face. I'm like, God
He
damn,
shot a
it's
girl?
Sunday morning.
Wow.
Yeah.
I'm with my kids.
Dude, Brazil, they doing a whole bunch of fucked up shit. I saw a fucking evil parade they did. I'm disappointed.
Just
in
a whole parade of evil?
Yeah, it was just evil as fuck. I was so disappointed.
Sounds sick.
Because I thought Brazil was like a religious, country.
They are. They'll cut each other's heads off. They go
Yeah,
by
I
a big
mean-
statue.
Yeah.
On their way to
Yeah.
kill.
Yeah, man. They got the devil like in a parade and doing demons, and I saw shit like, what the fuck is Brazil doing? I'm disappointed in that.
Yeah. Sometimes.
You thought Brazil had it together?
I thought they had it together.
You ever been to the favelas?
I've seen them motherfuckers.
But it's kind of together. Like I went there when I fought in Brazil and I was doing promo. I went to the favelas because I was like, hey, am I good there? Like, you're good because they respect you and you're not trying to get any drugs, nothing. And we drive up to the favelas because, like, it's different than the United States. Like, Hollywood Hills, the most expensive real estate you can get. Brazil, the favelas in the hills, cheapest. So they're all stacked on each other
Yeah.
like tents.
Yeah.
But when you go by, it's dudes with AK-47s just mean mugging you. But I came to give the kids like shin guards and rash guards and like fight gear because they love to fight. So it was great. I had a great time.
Oh, for real?
I would've been
They
scared
dope.
the entire time.
These little dudes were throwing fucking flying triangles in the dirt and shit. Didn't give a fuck. No shoes.
Wow.
No water.
That's good.
I sent them a bunch of gear. It was great. I had such a good time.
You saw that video in St. Louis of that dude who shot that homeless guy right there on the street?
No.
Yes, bro. Literally loaded the gun right there in front of this homeless guy. Did you see it?
Is
Yeah, that
that
shit was
Rashad
fucking
Evans?
wild.
And they just shot him?
Yo, he literally loaded the gun. The
What's
dude's like sitting on the ground,
His opponent, that
and
black
this
guy,
dude,
was that
he's
Rashad Evans?
he's clearly like
Jeff
fucked up
Neal.
or whatever. He's like loading the gun, and these people are like inside the door or maybe around the corner or
He looked
something,
just like
scared to
Rashad
death.
Evans.
Filming
A little bit.
Dude just puts the gun in his head and fucking shoots him, and that was going all around the internet
he got
this
dealt
past
with.
week.
He got dealt with, I'm sure.
Oh, I'm sure he did. Yeah.
Jesus Christ, man. What's wrong with
But I'm saying those videos, like they're out there.
That's
they're
how I
like
start my
that.
Sunday
They're putting them
mornings.
out there on Twitter and
I
everything.
watch that
now.
shit to break your heart. And then the beating, like they'll upload like the bully beatings on like in high school.
Bro.
It's like who fights like that now?
You
Because
see
when
that
I was a
dude who
kid,
knocked out that
nobody
teacher?
got knocked out. When you were growing up, no one really got
No,
like,
I
like
never
all the
got-
time. Like
yeah.
there would be a chance where like I'd see my brother like land a shot on a kid. And I'm like, damn, he's kind of wobbled. He got his bell rung.
Yeah.
Now they don't stop till somebody gets knocked out, and nobody's breaking the fights up
'Cause they're all
on their
filming.
phone.
Yeah, that's dangerous.
It's not good.
That's dangerous.
You got in a lot of fights in high school?
Oh yeah.
You probably know. You
Street
not-
soldier, bro.
yeah.
His nickname's the Street Soldier.
I'm
Will.
gonna tell y'all this.
He said the
I'm
street
tell you,
soldier.
if I can do the math, I've probably been in over 1,000 fights. If I can do the math, because I'm break it down and tell you what. I got a cousin, God rest his soul. Now he's 6 months younger than me, and my mama said me and him been fighting since we was in Pampers.
Damn.
And his mom is my mom's niece, and they're the same age. You know, it's kind of weird because my family's old.
Yeah.
And so me and him almost like the same age, 6 months apart. So we grew up really close together, and we fought almost every day.
Jesus Christ. Who would
And-
win? Do you remember?
He beat me up one time.
Damn.
Why is he? Why
He's
did he
one
keep
in
coming back for it?
999.
He was a hard headed. He was like the
He's a journeyman.
yeah, but he could fight a little bit, but he was just like a he was like a hard headed motherfucker. He did not learn. He grew up in the projects down the street from me, and we grew up like at my grandmother's house, and he lived in the projects, and it was like it was some woods. From my house to his house, we had a path in the woods. I could run to his house. He could run to my house. So we hung
So
out.
you guys were best friends.
Yeah, we were cousins. And we hung out all the time.
You just whoop his ass.
Whoop his ass. But he would steal my shit. He steal my clothes, steal this, steal that, and sometimes people would bully him, and I would
Stick
go,
up for him.
I stick up for him, go fight for him. But then I get jumped, and he won't help me. I'm fighting 2 or 3 motherfuckers, and he's sitting there watching. Then after I get jumped, then I beat his ass.
Do you
for
think
not
that's because he
helping me.
can't fight?
He wasn't as good as a fighter as me.
Yeah.
But he could fight. But he was like he was coward. Then he joined a gang, the GDs. Then I kick his ass from joining the gang.
And
'Cause
did
I
he
was
get
against
out or
gang.
no?
No, he didn't get out. He
And
didn't get out.
that's how he passed away doing
No.
gangbanging?
He changed his life. He grew up. He changed his life. But a couple of years ago, my family owned construction companies, and I don't have my family name. So if you don't have your family name, they kind of use you as like laborers and shit.
Yeah.
So he was wanting to learn how to operate the machinery. If you don't have the family name, they really don't teach you how to operate all the machinery and
Yeah,
shit.
they save that for the fam.
Yeah, so the family name.
'cause that's
keep
where the
going.
money's at. I
Yeah,
see.
so he got on the fucking steam
Roller?
Yeah, and he flipped that motherfucker, and they told him don't get back on there.
He
didn't
moves so slow.
Yeah, but he didn't know what the fuck he was doing. He's on the side of the hill. He flipped it, right?
Damn.
Then he get back on it again the next day, and it flipped and crushed his head.
Damn, that poor guy. That's
I'm
terrible.
still mad at him for he
Yeah.
killed himself for being hard headed.
least
That's
he-
how he's always was.
Yeah.
so.
Well, I mean, he's 1 in 99 in fighting. That's
Yeah,
terrible.
well, he won some fights, but he only
won
beat
in
me.
99.
He beat me one time. I slipped, and he mounted.
He caught
me.
you?
You slipped?
He mounted me, and I didn't know jiu-jitsu back then.
Yeah.
I was probably like at this time I was probably like 10, 11 years old, and he got me. And I never admitted that he beat me up, but after he passed away, I went on here and gave like, yeah, he did.
That's
Sounds like
cool,
you still
man.
can't admit that you didn't slip.
You said what?
It sounds like you didn't slip.
No, I did slip. I wouldn't let nobody kick my ass.
Yeah.
I took pride in my fights.
That's a
growing up.
bummer he passed away, though.
I know it fucked me
On
up.
a
'cause we-
steamroller?
Steamroller, man.
So
We
when you
was-
lost, it was always when you were outnumbered.
I lost some fights because I used to fight grown men too. I lost some fights.
You fought grown men as a kid?
Yeah. Yeah.
Can we talk about your cousin's off-roading in the steamroller though? That's insane. He was
was
like
just
going up the hills and mountains.
No, it's like a bank, like a
Oh, and it was just like that.
this.
And
It was like
rolled
this,
back
and he
like that.
rolled it, and then my uncle told him, "Don't get back on there. You don't know what you're doing. You're not qualified to do it." And his dumb ass got back on it the next day. I'm
You know what he had though? Heart.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Like you whooped his ass 1,000 times.
Yeah,
the steamroller fell off.
It sounded like a
got
lot
back
of the
on.
losses, though. He wasn't even he wasn't trying to fight.
Bro, but listen,
He's like, "Oh, you didn't fucking help me."
I would
Like,
kick
God,
I would kick
please
his ass.
just fucking
I broke my
stop.
hand. I broke my finger uppercutting him one time. Never forget that fight. He would start fights with me knowing he's going to get his ass kicked.
Yeah.
He would steal my clothes,
He had some heart.
knowing if I found out I was going to beat his ass. My mom said we fought almost every day. It's 365 days in a year, and we grew up with each other.
Fighting every day.
We fought almost every day. And if I wasn't fighting him, he was getting beat up by people in the projects.
And
And
you'd
stuff.
have to fight.
I had to go on and and then I kick his ass for not helping me kick those dudes' ass.
That's where you got all your experience.
Oh yeah.
When with your first amateur fight, there has one amateur fight. The fuck he does. This guy has 3,000 amateur fights.
Oh, I have.
You're sandbagging.
I had at least
Right?
1,000 fights in my
Yeah,
life.
sandbagging.
Because I used to hate bullies, right?
Yeah.
So I used to fuck
Fight the
bullies
bully?
up all the time.
Were you ever
Who
bully
the fuck
yourself?
was trying to bully you?
They wasn't bullying me. They was bullying my friends
Fuck.
and my
Why
brother.
would they
my
bully your
cousin.
friends? Like,
They-
you
they-
know.
'cause
Especially if they knew it was Rampage's
Because we live
friends.
right down the street from the projects, and the project kids were harder than the kids in my neighborhood.
Yeah.
We had this one kid in my neighborhood named Ralph. Okay, I think Ralph just passed away not too long ago now.
God
Ralph,
damn, another steamrolling accident?
no, man. My hood, most of my friends didn't make it, bro. Most of them didn't make it to 16.
Gangbanging?
All different type of shit. Yeah,
Yeah.
Memphis is different.
Yeah, they started robbing each other. I couldn't understand it. When I moved away to Raleigh, it was where I started wrestling and shit. I hear all these stories. They grew up together. They started robbing each other and shit because they all selling dope and shit like that,
Yeah.
right? But this one kid, Raph, he was really weak. Everybody used to beat his ass, and I used to feel he was a big kid, like an overweight, chubby kid. You know, one of those real soft. And,
Soft soul.
And then he started hanging around with this other dude named Kiki that was a family friend, and his mom actually named me, and it's Kiki, and he in jail for murder now.
Damn.
And I'm
So he fired back.
he murdered. It's a different story. So, but Kiki was like a real bad influence. Him and Raph started robbing shit, and Raph turned tough. But he was a pussy. He was a bitch.
Yeah.
But he going to jail and stuff like that. He doing all this shit, and then he grew up and trying to be tough now because he got influenced by Kiki.
Yeah, trying to prove himself.
And trying to prove himself, and then he fucking in and out of jail and stuff like that. Then I think somebody killed him.
Damn.
From what last I heard.
So who gave you the nickname Rampage?
My cousin Tyrone,
He's
At
like,
what
damn, you
age?
Rampage.
8 years old.
8 years old.
What a
Yeah.
great name for an 8-year-old.
Yeah.
What a fucking
Yeah. 'Cause you know-
awesome name that sticks
You
too.
remember, you remember that video game?
Rampage.
Yeah, I used to
Fuck
play that.
yeah.
I used to play that video game.
Great game.
And I have
Horrible movie.
I'm the nicest guy on the planet, but I have the worst temper. Like when I lose my temper, I get
It's a tough mix.
unlimited strength, man. I'm
Even
serious.
today, you have a bad temper
Yeah, but I know how to control it more now.
because you're older.
And I grow older, more mature, and this shit sent me to jail a couple times.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. I went to jail, man, in college. Just one of my teammates hit me in the mouth with a payphone, and I tried to kill him.
You tried to kill him?
I tried to kill
Where'd
him.
you go to college?
Yeah, yeah.
Lassen Junior College.
To wrestle?
Wrestle, yeah.
Damn.
Yeah,
You,
it was
were
self-defense,
you-
but I
were
tried
you,
to kill him.
Were you a stud wrestler?
No, I sucked. I started at 17. I sucked.
What weight class?
170, 171. Then I wrestled 177s in college.
Oh, so you wrestled in college too?
Yeah, I only won one wrestling match in college.
But that helped you with your MMA career because at least you had the fundamentals where you could keep
Yeah.
it on the feet, especially back then.
Yeah.
You
Knock
think
dudes
so?
out For him,
Yeah.
yeah.
Not being good at wrestling, like
Well,
you feel like
he was going in the practice at a college level, so
Yeah.
he's getting the takedown defense, the basics.
Yeah, I started
Yeah.
Because
getting
you don't
good.
need to have a high level wrestling in order to stop a takedown.
Right.
yeah,
right.
because I'm thinking like growing up, I was okay, or I was solid at wrestling. Cody, my younger brother, he was a senior national champ coming out.
Oh damn, okay.
But I'm thinking like when he's like, "Would you go in that octagon?" I'm thinking to myself, I mean, I've never done the whole throwing hands background, so I have no clue how I'd fare in it.
Yeah.
And it's like if you weren't good at wrestling growing up, I'm just curious how you feel like that would carry over into helping him in his MMA.
Because with his fighting,
because you're just not, you know what I mean. If you're not good at wrestling,
What happened? I was strong. I was always strong, and I was a defensive wrestler. My first year starting, I went undefeated all the way to regional finals, and then some guy I beat twice. They decided to give him the match.
So if you would have
Gotcha.
told me like if Rampage was young and he was like, man, I wasn't very good at wrestling, and my goal in the UFC is take guys down. I'm like, well, probably not for you, but if he's like, I just want to stand and bang and avoid the takedown, he has the fundamentals where he can avoid the takedown.
Got you.
From all that wrestling experience.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a problem, which
Yeah.
it was.
Even if you're not
World
a good
champion.
wrestler. Well, yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
I beat some Olympic wrestlers
Yeah.
in fights. You know,
Yeah.
I can wrestle. I just wasn't really good. My wrestling got better as I started doing MMA, and that's the reason why I actually started doing MMA to get back in wrestling.
Got you.
Because I got injured in college, and the college just threw me away, bro.
Yeah.
They didn't even take me to the hospital, bro.
Cutthroat, man.
It's
a business.
Just threw me away, and I had to heal. I had to let it heal up on his own, right?
What was the mascot at that school?
Well, what the fuck was we? Susanville last. I don't even fucking
It
remember.
has to be something bad. Chin, what's the mascot of that school?
Lassen
I mean,
County.
probably something regular like Panthers or something.
Lassen-
Warriors, yeah.
Went to
The Dragon.
Lassen,
You said
went to
Armadillo.
Lassen Junior
You know,
College.
if you're them
in
small
Susanville.
schools, it's probably like the when you're in the county and high school, it's probably them same ones
Yeah.
that are always
It's probably
used.
like,
Like
a
the
mountain
Screaming
lion or something. 'Cause It
Eagles.
was always mountain lions and shit up there. It was in the mountains.
This dude.
Cougars.
The Cougars, there you go.
Yeah. I like cougars.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah, fuck that.
Cougars are cool.
Cougars are fun.
Hell yeah, Cougars are better than Panther tails.
Hell yeah. If they keep themselves up,
Hell yeah.
hey, ain't nothing better
they got
than
a job?
hot Asian cougar.
I knew
Get
you
an
were gonna go.
Asian.
I knew you were gonna go Asian with it.
Hey,
Are there a lot of Asian Cougars though?
fuck yeah. I used to work at a Vietnamese bar when I first moved
Oh,
here.
I
to Cal-
bet you were just
Well, there's
cleaning
definitely
shop,
Cougars at a
Daddy.
Vietnamese
Dude, they
bar.
did not like my black ass.
I say you're definitely gonna find the Asians at Vietnamese.
Oh,
with
you're
the
gonna
Vietnamese,
find some Asians.
But they weren't feeling the black guy.
They wasn't feeling the black guy. They were like, ooh, too buku. They all
Two
scared.
buku means two black.
Black.
Yeah, no, they think your dick too big. They
Oh
scared.
yeah, you right, girl.
Bro, I started lying. I'm like, it ain't true. It ain't true.
true.
When they said about
It ain't that big.
It ain't that big.
You have to go the opposite.
I
No,
had to go-
that's small.
Yeah, you had
No,
to. Yeah.
fuck around and find out.
Yeah.
This is a great fight though. Neil versus freaking
Rashad Evans.
Shavkat is this Shavkat. He's 16-0, 8 submissions, 8 knockouts. He beat Neil Magny. This is like Neil Magny's a big test. This is another big test for him. He missed weight though, and he's a big underdog. He should probably get fucked up. The Shavkat's the real deal. Real deal. You know you're in trouble when you're fighting a guy that wears those fuzzy hats like Khabib wears.
Oh, yeah,
he wears
yeah.
one of those.
Oh, yeah.
Scary.
Why did he wear it? Is he trying to cop off Khabib, or is this his
I think,
culture
yeah,
as
I think
well?
it's his culture too.
Oh, okay.
Where's he from with that name? I call him Cat Daddy, but his real name's Shavkat Rakhmonov.
Shavkat Rakhmonov, yeah.
He got the same last name as Khabib.
No.
Hey,
Now,
man,
this guy used to work at.
Uzbekistan.
Was it
Uzbekistan.
Uzbekistan? I don't know where that's at. But this guy used to work at a Texas Roadhouse.
This guy right
recent-
here?
As up 2 years ago, used to work at you know how fire the Texas Roadhouse muffins are. The biscuits are fire.
Oh yeah, with the
Fire.
butter.
Yeah.
What's the,
The rolls.
you know what's overrated is that what is it called, the onion blossom or the blossom?
Oh,
onion?
at fucking
At
Outback.
Texas Roadhouse, right?
no, that's Outback.
Oh no! Oh, is
that's
that
Outback.
Chili's? The Awesome Blossom is
No,
Chili's.
it ain't Chili's. I don't think it's Chili's. I think it's one of these steakhouses. I think it's
Well, that'd be Outback.
Outback.
The Awesome Blossom.
That shit's overrated. I feel like a lot of people love the blossom,
Yeah.
the blossom onion.
Yeah, a lot of people with bad taste.
A lot of people.
Yeah.
with
I
that
think he's Khabib's cousin.
I don't think so, man.
He looks Asian though.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that part of the world is
Mongolian.
Yeah.
A lot of because
Mongolian.
Genghis Khan raped so many people
Oh, yeah,
that
that's
he
right,
spread
yeah.
his seed all over the place.
Right.
This is history.
Right.
Oh, you're being serious?
Yeah,
No, he's true. He's
Yeah.
right.
That's why there's a big Asian influence in like you'll see a Russian like you ain't Russian, that's a fucking Mongolian. It's
Right.
yeah.
Right.
Genghis Khan.
I read if you got B blood type, you probably a descendant of Genghis Khan.
Yeah, like he raped like
B
over
blood
like a
type?
million
B
people.
blood type.
Yeah.
It's Genghis.
He spread his seed everywhere.
Yeah.
Damn, I did not know
He didn't
that.
care if they're
And
afraid of his
he killed
thickness or
10% of
nothing.
the population in his time. too.
Savage. First person to ride horses. Like he was the one who was like, we need to get on these fucking horses.
The fight off the horses.
And then they would go through like the winter in the desert and stuff, and they didn't have any water or anything. They would kill a horse and drink its blood to survive.
That's
Savage.
Savage.
Yeah, that's some.
Yeah, different levels.
Yeah,
shit.
that's some old.
It's
that's
a
some-
dark dude.
Yeah.
Hey, so you
Speaking
do
of evil parade,
that's fucked
yeah,
up.
that's the evilest parade.
Do you know Khabib personally?
No, I don't. Met him a few times. He fought on his first fight was I fought on the same card, Jay. I think one of his first fights. I think it was on the card. I think.
I met him in Japan the last Bellator. And
Was he cool?
Yeah, he was cool, but I really like didn't pay him that much attention because he blocked me on Instagram and I don't even fucking know him.
Weird.
Khabib blocked you on
Yeah,
Instagram?
yeah, because when he fought Conor McGregor, I was trying to congratulate or do something, tag him. I couldn't, like, what the fuck? I couldn't do it.
I wonder why he'd block you.
And I never
But I don't
knew.
think he runs his social media. I thought his manager Ali does. Have
Oh.
you had an issue with Ali?
No, my manager probably had that issue.
Yeah, so that's why. I would assume. Who knows? Khabib, I guarantee Khabib's a good dude. Yeah, really good dude.
You think he comes back?
No, absolutely not. No, he promised his daddy never fight again.
How's his Eagle show doing?
He stopped doing it. He retired from MMA.
I don't know, but he
He had his fight league. He stopped doing it. He's out. He's done with MMA. He's like, I'm not cornering guys.
he's not cornering guys no more.
Am I right on that, Jay?
Wasn't at first, but
So I fought Matt
165,
Mitrione in
UFC
Toronto at
165.
165, and he fought. Where's he at on that lineup? He was the first. My bad. He was the first fight on the main card. He fought Pat Healy, won a decision.
Jay found this, yeah.
Yep. So yeah, I was the third fight on the pay-per-view. John Jones fought Gus Finn, which is the greatest fight of all time, at light heavyweight. Barao, Eddie Wineland, then me. Now, here's the thing. I hate to rain on John's parade here, but I was on the cover of the Toronto newspaper, not John Jones, for choking out Matt Mitrione.
Nice, brother.
Yeah, slight flags.
Yeah. That's a good one.
Rampage, how do you think John does tonight at heavyweight? First of all, before you answer, have you seen the pictures of his heavyweight body?
Yeah.
Boy's thick.
Yeah.
Thick.
Big boy.
Them Vietnamese girls would not like his
No,
thickness.
they will not. They
in
will
any
like that.
capacity.
You know who John Jones look like right now? Have you ever seen that TV show Supergirl?
No, I haven't seen Supergirl. Hard pass.
You haven't seen the TV show? Not even once. Supergirl.
What's it on?
I don't know. It's
WB?
CW maybe?
Yeah, CW. maybe.
CW.
So what's the name of the guy?
I don't even
that
think I get
It's
CW.
a black
I don't
guy.
think
It's
it's
a black guy
CW.
on there. His name's
Brother, ain't nobody.
John as well. He's like he's like her
Is
love
CW with
interest.
the frog still? WWB.
This guy?
Yeah, that guy.
Oh, that's the guy from True Blood. You think he looks like him?
Yeah, this is what I thought when I saw John Jones. I was like,
Oh, a
yeah,
little bit. I
look-
can see how you see that.
You think he's winning tonight?
Oh, they look different. But they had the ball hair. But I'll go back to it. This is what I think. I won't be surprised if John Jones get knocked the fuck out. I won't be surprised.
Well, he did get hit in his last 3 fights at light heavyweight.
Right. 'Cause
Some
look-
people think he lost 2 of those fights.
Right, and John Jones haven't fought in what, 3 or
3
5
years. 3
Okay.
years.
Yeah.
So it's
Damn,
gonna be a lot of
5.
rust, but he's going to out wrestle Gane. Come on.
That's the thing. But there's my caveat here. If it was anybody else, like Gane's never fought a grappler ever in his entire career. They gave him the path to get to the title. He's never fought a grappler. The best grappler he fought is a guy named Francis Ngannou who can't wrestle. Maybe a blue belt. And Francis took him down with one leg. He had a torn MCL, ACL. Took him down, beat him via decision.
Yeah.
John can grapple his ass off. Now the caveat to that is John in his last 5 fights, no takedown attempts.
For real?
Nope, didn't take down anybody. Didn't even try. In those fights we kind of lost against Dominic Reyes, against Santos, never even attempted a takedown.
I wonder why that is.
But knowing that you're about to go against Gane here, aren't you probably in your camp working on
Yeah, I would
getting
say
back
in
to
the first
grappling?
round he takes him down and TKOs him with elbows.
But wouldn't you say, like with Gane, wouldn't
There's
he
not
be
enough hours in
working
the
on
day.
takedown
There's
defense?
not enough hours in the
No,
day to
yeah.
catch up to John Jones.
No.
There's not enough hours.
John Jones is one of the
But
best
I
wrestlers.
feel like you're kind of saying that though, based on again 3 years. I feel like the 3 years thing is what 3 years and going up a weight class.
It's a lot.
That's
you
a
know
lot.
what I
But
mean?
also, John, and I know I've trained with John at Jackson's for a number of years. He only trained with heavyweights
Oh, for
and
real?
beat the shit out of us. And I'm talking, I won't say their names, like
Say
top
their
10,
names,
like
say their names.
former world champion guys.
I didn't know
He
this.
do Shark Tank rounds where, you know what Shark Tank is. He stays in, and then a fresh guy every round rotates in on him. So it gets worse and worse and worse. And he would mollywop the fuck out of all of us. Big name guys, well-known guys, beat the shit out of us. We'd go in like, what the fuck? And he'd be, I don't know, coming from a bar or some shit. I was in there warming up, pinnacle condition, hydrated. He'd get dehydrated, just put his gloves on, not warm up, and mop the floor with us. Yeah, all of us.
But again, that's back in the day.
True.
Yeah,
True.
That's back in the
Yeah.
day.
So, but if he's even a version of that, this is an easy fight for him. Now, if he's just doing it to come back and have the layoff and has to prove something himself, Gane is no punk. He's the most athletic heavyweight we've had in a long time. Like, Gane can fight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the other thing is, Gane never fought a grappler. He's not a knockout artist. He's more of a technician. Like he knocked out, Tuivasa and Black Beast, but those guys came towards him. He knocked out Santos or Junior Dos Santos, but again, those guys are the aggressor. If you're not going to aggress that guy, he'll sit back. He's fine, just point smart. He has really good footwork. He's a beast, man. Freak athlete.
John don't
has a
knock
Godsmack tattoo.
He don't knock people out with his hands though.
No, John's not a knockout artist either. That's why I think John takes down, either submits him or TKOs him, like first 2 rounds.
Yeah. That's you thinking if he's even a version of his old self.
Yeah, if he's even like a fraction, like off a little bit, if he shows up like he showed up against Dominic Reyes, he can get fucked up.
I can say
That's what I'm saying. Even with the Reyes fight, his last one, it's not like he looked that good.
Now the
and
argument,
then we're talking about 3
he didn't
more
look good,
years.
but the thing is, like, he's used to find Rampage Jacks in the world, Lyoto Machidas, Chael Sonnens, Vitor Belfort, Gustafsson, DC, like all these huge names. And then, all right, here's Anthony Smith, who love Anthony, but he's not a legend like those guys. Here's Dominic Reyes. John's probably never even heard of him. So he's like, all right, let's do it, man.
Yeah, he's
Fuck
not going
it.
to
You know how
train
it
himself.
is.
Yeah, I know. Yeah,
Like when you're,
He's not gonna get up
you're
for
at
it.
this
You're not
level
gonna-
and then
yeah.
they give you these young lines, he's like, all right,
you're not
I
going.
should be able to beat these fucking guys in my sleep.
It's mental.
So he's
and
not
you
like
don't, you
on
don't
it.
train as hard. You don't put everything you got into it, and you're not as nervous. And when you're not as nervous and you're not like have that little bit of fear, you have less adrenaline.
And John just assumed he would beat them. Now if you are betting on Cyril Gane, it's not a terrible bet, but if you are betting on him, Cyril Gane, I think, is the first guy since Rampage and Alexander Gustafsson, maybe DC, that actually thinks he can beat him. Like, Gane's like, I don't know what to tell you, but I'm positive I'm going to beat the fuck out of this dude. And like, where's that confidence come from? He's like, I don't know. It's weird, but I think I'm going to beat the shit out of him.
Yeah.
I'm like, good for you, man. Ain't happening, but good for you. You know?
He said it ain't happening, but
Probably
good for
not
you.
happening.
What makes you think John Jones is getting up for this fight? You know what I'm saying?
It's
You're
a
talking
world
about him.
title. It's a world title at heavyweight.
Yeah.
People are leaving him out of the GOAT conversation, which drives him nuts. Like, you've never seen, like, you don't see Michael Jordan. LeBron do a little bit, but he's a bit of a soy boy. But you'll never see a guy who's of his stature will literally get on Twitter and be like, nah, how you going to leave me out of the GOAT list? Everyone's like, what the fuck is John coming on this? And then he came out with his own GOAT list and put himself number 1. He's like, top 5 to ever do it. John Jones, number 1. You're like, damn.
Who's
damn.
2?
I agree.
Who was 2 on his list?
Anderson Silva, Khabib, GSP, and I forget the 5th.
Who's your top 5?
John, number 1. Mighty Mouse, Khabib. The GOAT conversation and like pound for pound is all. There's no legit list. But to me, it's like your how long you reigned as champ and the competition, your strength of schedule. Like Alabama's number 1 for reasons. Georgia's number 1 for reasons because their strength of schedule. They play the best of the best every fucking week. It's dog eat dog. And then you have like USC or whoever it is or TCU. It's like they're not the best, man. They're not fighting or playing against the best of the best. John fought the best of the best for 12 years. He's had more title defenses than anybody. He has more title defenses than Cyril Gane has fights, son.
Yeah, but
It's nuts. And he's fighting, and this is back in the day where you could do a little juicy. So he's not fighting Vitor Belfort weathered down. He's fighting Vitor Belfort on all the acai. And he's fighting guys at light heavyweight, where if you zig when you should have zagged, you get knocked out. Mighty Mouse, Khabib, GSP, whoever else in your top 5, they can make some mistakes. John couldn't make mistakes and still beat the greatest of all time.
Yeah. What about your list?
See,
What if he's like Rampage number 1?
nah, fuck that.
Hell yeah.
That was never my goal.
You're on
But-
Mount Rushmore, though.
Yeah, but that's never my goal to be the best. Never
What was your goal?
Make
be-
money.
Yeah, this is a job.
Have a
I want to
thick
be
dick.
I wanted to be the most entertaining, but how far back can you go with a GOAT list? Because I agree with him, but I would put Horace Gracie on there.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
From the
Well,
very beginning.
to that argument, and this is why it's like, yeah, that's a valid. I'd put Ronda Rousey on there. What she did for women's MMA, the way
Yeah.
she dominated for that stint of time, she was the Hoist Gracie of women's MMA.
Yeah.
But then the game caught up with her. It doesn't take away from how good she was. It doesn't take away how good Hoist Gracie was. It's just the game evolves. For Khabib, he's a grappler wrestler, so his margin of error is way wider because he's not standing in the pocket trading like John a trade or like Anderson Silva. You know, it's just different. Mighty Mouse, dominant as fuck. There's an argument he's pound for pound greatest of all time. Probably the most talented from top to bottom. He's so talented. He's good at fucking everything. But he's fighting at what, 125?
Yeah,
Who gives a fuck?
yeah. People don't care.
No,
about
no,
that.
and that's no
Not in
shade.
America.
I'm just saying, if he gets hit once, he'll be like, damn, won't do that again. John gets hit once, it's over. It's over. And people argue that Fedor was the best of all time. During his era, that run, for sure.
Yeah.
But when you talk about straight skill, like a prime Cain Velasquez is the best heavyweight I've ever seen. Nobody beats a prime Cain Velasquez.
Yeah, he was a man.
Oh, his cardio, his wrestling, his jiu-jitsu, his boxing, get the fuck out of here. He was Stipe on steroids, but not taking steroids. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Guess what I'm doing?
Don't
Guess-
fuck with his kids, but
Guess what I'm doing? You know I'm friends with Bob Sapp, right?
I love Bob Sapp.
So I'm going out to Thailand to train with him for a month. And then he asked me, he was like, man, do me a favor. I'm like, what you need? What you need? He said, I want you to do a two-headed kickboxer fight with me.
Two-headed means what? You guys are like taped together?
You guys are about in the ring together against 2 other guys.
That'd be
Yeah.
scary as
Yeah.
fuck. You and Bob Sapp?
Me and Bob Sapp.
Against who?
I don't know who the fuck the other person, but they gonna get fucked up.
Dude, they get so your left hook, Bob Sapp's right hand, and then Bob Sapp. How big's Bob?
Right now, he told me the other day, he's 310
Chin-
pounds.
Will doesn't know.
Hey,
No,
was-
first, he
7%
played in the
body
NFL.
fat.
He played in the NFL.
Yeah, was Bob Sapp in the longest yard?
Yes,
Yeah,
he's
yeah.
the guy
The
like
broke-
you
the
broke
broke-
my
yeah.
nose.
The broke to my nose. You broke to
You
my
broke my
nose.
nose,
What is
boss.
he? Is he 6'6" or 6'8"?
He's 7'4" to me. He's fucking the biggest person I've ever seen.
Right now, he's 7% body fat.
All natty.
310 pounds.
All natty, daddy.
He looked like he's natty, though.
Yeah, he's natty, but that's fine.
I don't know.
He's a freak.
He's a freak.
No, I wouldn't be
Yeah,
natty if I'm
he's-
him.
he's a-
Here's my
he's a fucking
6'5".
specimen.
Fuck you.
6'5". Yeah.
Fuck you. He's
tall-
7'5".
He looked like he's taller than 6'5".
Dude, in Japan, like China, like in Asia, he's Tom Cruise.
Yeah.
And listen,
because-
they're not scared of his big dick. That's how he Godzilla.
He had
Yeah.
his own dildos in Japan.
Dude, huge. He was on cereal
They
boxes.
just make the print of them, huh?
Yeah, they
And sell 'em in stores?
molded his dick, and then he got his own dildo in Japan.
Called Godzilla.
Listen, this guy
For reals.
overnight become one of the most famous people in Japan. Overnight, I was there witnessing it.
Like
I
he can
saw
walk the streets here, and everyone's like, "That's a big fucking dude." What do you play football
He
in
can't-
Japan,
no, he can't go
Tokyo?
nowhere.
He can't go anywhere.
it. Can't go nowhere.
He's fucking Tom Cruise.
I pretend like I'm Bob Sapp to little stupid Japanese people I go to the gym. I be trying to get groupies and shit.
Trying to get the run off.
I'm trying to get a little run on. I'm Bob
You
Sapp.
do look like him.
When I do that,
Yeah, you do.
I'm Bob Sapp.
You're so stupid. Dude, bro, his thing, he's a monster. Right? Crow Cop beat him. He beat Henry Hoof. Henry Hoof beat him. Monster. His whole thing was it was here. His
Yeah.
heart. If you put Rampage's heart in Bob Sapp, he's undefeated currently. Nobody ever beats the fucking guy. He's a freak, dude. Fucking freak.
He beat Ernesto Justo.
Yes. That's what I'm saying. Beat Ernesto Hoost.
You know what happened? He got so famous, and he got to do so much stuff. He couldn't train. That's what it was. He couldn't train. He was so famous doing commercials and TV shows.
He was on cereal boxes out there and shit. And then he, he's the one that broke Big Nog's back. Remember Big Nog?
Oh, that's right.
Big Nog put him
I
like a
remember-
triangle. He's like, "Oh, really?
Yeah.
Say less." Cool, dude. I'm 6'9", 500 pounds. Picked him up and fucking just slammed him on his neck.
And
Yeah.
broke his back.
Broke his back.
He was fucked for a long
Big
time.
Nog's never been the same.
Yeah.
Still has a good right
Shit,
hand.
that was good.
He knocked me out.
Oh, he knocked you out.
Yeah.
I don't remember all that.
Yeah, me
I'm sure I
neither.
saw
I don't
it.
remember
Hey,
either.
He caught you with the right.
Yeah. In Brazil.
In Brazil.
Yeah. Rough night. Yeah.
That was that time you visited
Yeah. Yeah.
Did you train there?
Yeah, I trained there. Yeah, with Gordo, who was used to train with Big Nog. I went to his gym training in Gane. I look back, I'm like, that was a bad idea.
Yeah, they told him everything.
they told him
everything,
Yeah.
bro. They stick together like a motherfucker.
Like a motherfucker.
I trained in Brazil when I was going to fight Thiccc, but then I got injured in Brazil. And normally I fight injured anyway, but Dana White had my last fight. I fought what's that kid, Ryan Bader. I fought him injured, and I lost decision right in Japan. And Dana White threw me up on the bus like, "Oh, I don't think Rampage is hard is into it no more." But he knew I had a torn meniscus.
Oh damn!
I told him, I said, "Dana, I'm injured, but I'm still going to fight because it's in Japan, I don't want to pull out." And so this time I got injured in Brazil. I got my arm kicked, and it locked up.
Yeah.
You know when you get your arm, you don't know.
Yeah, I know, brother.
Okay.
I know, brother.
You get your arm kicked, and my shit was locked
Yeah,
up.
you couldn't
I couldn't move
extend it. Yeah,
So I said, "Fuck it." But I felt like they was going to tell him everything.
100%.
They're telling me
Yeah, those
everything.
Brazilians stick together, and I respect it.
yeah.
I learned the hard way.
Hey, back when you were talking about which fighter you were talking about beating back when so and so somebody could be on some stuff. What kind of stuff could guys get away with back then?
Everything. Name a steroid.
In the
Oh,
UFC?
for real?
Yeah, back in the day. Yeah,
Before you saw
Back
it?
in the day,
before you saw
back
it,
in, what
like,
was
especially
before
Pride
USADA?
days. Pride days they encouraged steroids.
What was the
yeah,
year
yeah,
It was in the
USADA
contract
came
like,
on
please
board?
take steroids.
Yeah.
USADA's been around for like 4 years, 5 years.
Oh, only 4 or 5
yeah.
years?
More
Good.
than that, I'm sure.
Bring that up, Jen. I think
You ever took anything?
2018.
No. Testosterone?
Never? When you were fighting?
Yeah, after I lost to John Jones, I went and got my testosterone tested.
2015.
What was it?
Oh,
What
they've
was
been
the
around
number?
8 years.
It was 200.
No shit, that is low.
That's super
So
low.
you probably you probably got prescribed it.
And the
Yeah,
UFC
yeah,
allowed
I
it. They were
I
giving
think-
out.
I think it's
they
why-
were giving out TRT exemptions, and then once that floodgate
if you're
opened,
under what number?
Yeah,
I want to say
800.
I want to say in the NFL.
it was like
What?
under 300 or 200.
No,
I think it's in the NFL. It's like 250, but I think you got to test like 4 times. Now this is not exact, but I think if you test like 4 times in a row under 250,
But guys
you
can get a TRT
prescribed.
exemption.
Yeah,
As
but
you
it
should.
takes.
Yeah.
A,
But
well,
as
it
you
takes a lot.
should.
Yeah.
Like the UFC should do the same thing too, because
They used to.
They used to, but then people fucked it up.
Chael Sonnen,
Nate Marquardt,
Alistair Overeem.
all of them. Alistair, bro, he ran. He was at a press conference. UFC like, hey man, you mind pissing this cup? He's like, yeah, I'll be right there, and just ran out the door. Just ran.
Like no.
They're like, damn, bro.
Sure.
I heard a story that they was going to test Vanderlei. He hit up under the ring. I think it was Vanderlei.
I know John hit under the ring. Have you heard
my
that story?
bad. John Jones?
Yeah, they came and he
I'm
was
sorry.
under the ring.
I'm sorry, Vanderlei. It probably was John Jones.
I'm sure Vanderlei hid too
Oh,
back
yeah,
in the day.
yeah, I
but-
know. Yeah, no, I'm sure he was doing it when
John
he
was.
tried to
That was like the
Yes,
story. I don't know the like Chael Sonnen tells the story. I wasn't there. I can't vouch for it. But Chael Sonnen talks about that USADA came and he was hiding underneath the ring.
Chael was it?
Yeah.
Or-
Or Chael heard the story.
Oh,
but
yeah.
Chael has it. It's on his podcast.
Yeah, I heard you saw it. They could just pop up on you anytime.
Anywhere, unless you're Conor McGregor on a yacht.
Hey, when I fought Forrest Griffin, Dana White thought I was on steroids. He said it to me personally. He said Rampage, you on steroids, huh? Because in between fights, you gain a lot of weight. You get big, you gain a lot of weight, and that's when I first started having problems. I thought I had problems with my thyroid. That's when it first started happening. And I was like, I don't know damn steroid. I totally against that shit. And he did it himself. He texted me, and he was like,
Damn, he called you out.
he called me out, and he texted me like, what? He said, damn man, I always thought you was on steroids, because people in Pride,
Yeah,
they
100%.
They think
If
we
he
always
goes-
on steroids.
How was it when you started taking TRT?
When I first started taking them, I felt good. I felt good.
And this is when you lost to John. You're trying to tell you're like, man, I'm trying to
I
fucking.
was trying to see what was wrong with me, because I was so. That was the first fight that I ever lost when I was 100%. Like, you never fight 100%. My injury, I was
Yeah,
good.
never.
I was good. I was on supplements for the first time in my life, because I never even really took supplements. And I was training in Denver. I was running 7 miles, and I was fucking people. I was knocking people out in training and stuff. But where I fucked up at, I didn't have no tall guys to do jiu-jitsu with.
Which fight was that?
John Jones.
Yeah.
And I thought I was going to beat the fuck out of John Jones. I was so overconfident. And then when he beat me, and I was like, what the fuck? Then I went to go get my testosterone test. It was low. And then when I got it low test, the lady was like, you've abused steroids before, haven't you? I was like, no. She said you have to, because there's no way you would test this low.
And they're off on that, because if you grew up fighting and doing combat sports and wrestling, like all that nonstop training, especially football too. Like I played football since I was 6, tackle football. That suppresses your testosterone.
Yeah, all that stress on your body.
I got tested for low testosterone in college, but they wouldn't give you exemptions.
Yeah.
So I was just like, all right.
Yeah, I mean,
I'll
not
roll
just
with this
stress on your
300.
body, but even mentally too.
Yeah.
like all the shit you gotta put yourself through mentally.
Yeah.
Just
I told you, Cat Daddy got it done via submission.
he won? You think he
It's
won?
17-0 now. Yeah, he choked him out. Stand and choke.
He's 17-0?
17-0. He's a savage, dude. Super savage in that weight division. I'll tell you what, fellas. Spring has sprung, and our friends at Manscaped have the best tools for some spring cleaning, Rampage. They've already helped you tidy up all the nooks and crannies of your body's basement to get a dick like
Silky.
silky smooth. But this
Well,
year,
hey, what was it
Manscaped
called?
can help you
Tubuku?
get the perfect
Tubuku?
presentation
That
on that
tubuku.
beautiful
That
face
tubuku?
with the new Beard Hedger Pro Kit. Make sure you look your best this spring by using the code SHAUB20, that's SCHAUB20, to get 20% off and free shipping at manscaped.com. The kit starts off with the Beard Hedger, a waterproof cordless trimmer.
met you.
All right, They got all sorts of stuff to get that beard. Put the Philly fade on your beard. Look at he put the hat on Rogan. I love it when they do that. The translator looks like the guy from South Park. That goes, okay. Cap it off with the beard balm, a pomade that shapes, styles, and moisturizes that beautiful beard of yours. Save 20% off and free shipping with the code SCHAUB20. That's SCHAUB20 at manscaped.com. That's 20% off and free shipping with the code SCHAUB20 at manscaped.com. Focus on the face and use the Beard Hedger Pro Kit for the cleanest look in the game.
So let me tell you about the two.
Look at Rogan. But his is like is it like a raccoon or is that like a fox?
Joe Rogan don't look right.
No,
Hey, he really doesn't with that hat.
He don't look good.
Yeah, he does not.
Nothing
look good with
looks
that
right
hat.
right now on TV. Yeah.
What's the tubuku?
Okay, the tubuku, like in Vietnamese, they call it.
Too big?
Yeah, but they call it, but how they really say it is cac bug.
Cac bug.
My friend's Vietnamese, I heard him laugh when I said it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so they
Cac
like,
bug?
Medan is black, right? When I would try to talk, when I used to try to talk to the Vietnamese girl, they were like, no, Medan cac bug, why? I'm like, no, cac yard. Medan cac yard. I'm like, no, I got to look big. Black guy got to look big. So they
Black guy got a little
big.
big.
They was like, cac bug, why?
You're the first guy.
Cac bug.
Check bug.
Bug.
You're the first guy to spit game and say you have a little dick ever.
Like trying to
He's like,
use
no,
it to
I
his
swear to
advantage.
God.
Yeah,
I was like,
yeah.
this.
Yeah.
guy.
Like, no, I got a little dick.
So let me see. No, I'm not gonna do it here. That's embarrassing.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna
It
bring it
feels
out
good.
here. Feel good.
And then I'm black, and with the lights out, they can't see me.
Yeah.
They can't see it until
Yeah.
it's too late.
They do say midang though.
They
for
do say
black, yeah.
midang.
And for Koreans, they say what the fuck they say? I forgot what it was. But yeah, midang is black for
Yeah,
sure.
me
Meng
that.
Dang.
You can't
Midang,
let
midang.
Rampage.
What's up?
Yeah,
You can't let Rampage
Out-
speak to
Yeah,
speak to
speak
the-
about
yeah,
it. Cannot.
out bilingually.
Chin forgot
bro.
Korean.
Yeah.
Hey,
He
you-
This
They
is a
say it
bitch.
all the time, but I just forgot it right now for some
said,
reason.
"You know what? I forgot."
Yeah.
Do you know what they call black people in Japanese?
No.
Kokojin.
Kokojin?
Kokojin.
Kokojin.
Do you know what they call Korean? Kun kokojin. That's
That
weird.
sounds
huh?
kind of cool though.
Kun kokojin.
You didn't know that, Chin?
I didn't know that. Yeah.
Yeah. So in
That sounds
Japanese,
dope.
Chin's
Korean
pretty
is
far
kun
removed.
kokojin, but black people is kokojin.
Damn,
Kokojin.
Rampage is
and-
all in on the
And you
Asian.
hakujin.
really is.
I love Asian people, man.
What do they call white people?
Hakujin.
Hakujin?
Hakujin.
What's that mean?
White motherfucker.
Oh, I'm into it.
Yeah.
You got the
Hakujin.
crowd behind the curtain.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're like,
We came from my cousin's fight.
it's
so-
7 Asian girls. Yeah.
No, I don't date Asians. I don't date Asians anymore.
No, you learned your lesson?
I learned my fucking lesson.
How'd
Fuck
you
them.
learn your lesson?
They stopped liking me.
So was it your choice?
It wasn't my choice.
That big dick got you, man. It's a
Yeah.
curse, bro.
I couldn't fool them no more.
No, it's a curse.
No,
it's
yeah.
like Batman. Heavy lies the
Did
crown.
you ever switch spots, like, or did you just frequent the same Vietnamese bar?
No. I honestly, I don't like Vietnamese girls like that. I'm just.
There has to be a dating app we can get you on for just Asian, like
no.
AsiansOnly.com.
I'm not even like that with Asians no more, man. Come on. No. When I first moved here, I saw the Vietnamese girls, and I'm like, damn, these girls are hot as fuck. But then they stuck up, and they like black chicks. They're too much like black chicks.
Which means
Most of them don't date outside their race. They're fucking like very, very like aggressive, opinionated, and bossy.
yeah.
Fuck that.
Yeah, you
I'm
don't
an
want
alpha male. I need a submissive chick.
So would you get a white girl?
White girls are submissive.
Yeah.
I like Persians.
Persian's your new thing? Damn, you're just cultured, man.
I like culture.
Yeah.
I like variety.
Yeah. So your new thing's Persians? You on
No,
a Persian
no.
kick right now?
Watch your mouth.
Got a G-Wagon and shit?
Watch your mouth.
Watch your mouth. You
Hey,
crazy.
Hey, you know they remind me of when what's that rapper name and he was on that morning talk show and he was like, is she gonna be your new girl? He was like, I hope so. What's his name? You know
You talking about when he's on the radio show?
The radio
He's like,
show.
I
What's
hope,
his name?
I hope so.
That rapper, that black
He's kinda-
rapper with the crazy
Kodak
hair.
Black?
I
Kodak
know what
Black.
you're talking about.
He was like, I hope
Oh,
so.
yeah, it is called.
Yo, how about Jake Gyllenhaal? What a smoke show. Am I right, Rampage?
He was so
I don't know what
jacked,
you're
yeah.
talking about.
You can't say he's a good looking cat?
No, but
No.
bring it up, Chin. They did a fake weigh-in because
You don't think Jake Gyllenhaal? You can't say if another man's a good looking cat or not.
I can say if I'm related to him.
well, he hasn't seen his body though, but he did a fake weigh-in
Bro,
because he's
you
shooting
gotta
the
see his
Roadhouse.
body.
He's ripped. Yeah, he is ripped.
He's jacked. Oh, he got six pack like a Ninja Turtle.
But you call another man a smoke show?
Yeah, absolutely.
You a little sus.
I'm not.
keep it real. Keep it
I'm
100.
not-
Come on, it's
I'm not
honest,
sweet
yeah.
like that.
You're
It's
not
just
sweet
the
like
three
that?
of
I'm not
us.
sweet like that. But like I can.
You'll give it up.
Yeah.
His,
saw-
his face all right.
All right, I got a question.
That
man.
body
I got a
banging.
question. You make a mistake, get drunk, and you run over somebody, and you kill him. You got
Hang on.
20
Let's
years
back
in prison.
up, back up.
Yeah,
You
20
just
years in
said
prison.
Kill somebody, run them over, kill somebody,
My
drink and
mistake.
drive, and
Yeah,
20 years in
yeah.
prison.
20 years in prison. Not your fault. You just fucked up.
Yeah, you're like
20
Alan
years in
Murdoch's
prison,
son. Yeah.
and he's your cellmate.
Yeah, absolutely. I consider it. 20 years. We're talking 20 years, Rampage.
Man, you can't go 20 years without. You know what I'm saying?
20 years, Rampage?
Hey, fuck it.
What happens if your prison cell is like a
You ever
smooth
get-
Asian boy?
yeah, hell yeah.
Hey,
he's
those
all,
are-
Bacau.
And he's submissive.
And
got some
he's
Muslim
folding your
Asian
laundry
boy.
and
those are- I
shit,
got 2 hands.
rubbing your back.
But I got 2 hands though.
Yeah,
I
two
got
hands
2
to,
of them.
yeah,
For
two
sure.
hands to grab that little Asian dude.
You couldn't go 20 years.
No.
You just like fuck it.
I don't know, man. I'd have
Come
to be
on,
in
bro.
there, but
Come on, bro.
That's what I'm saying. Like, we'd have to be in there. We're talking about 20 years. You ever gave up sex for Lent? You ever done the whole Lent
No,
thing?
I'm not religious like that.
You literally
I-
said earlier that you were like a.
I'm a child of God, but I'm not religious. God really is no religion. Religion is man-made.
Okay.
Okay, so I used to be religious.
yeah, Will.
But,
You know, he
Will.
took me to school real
Yeah,
quick.
yeah,
right
yeah,
there.
yeah.
But you know, I went like 9 months. I was married and my wife had a kid at the time, so I went 6 weeks.
We all
Without
know
it.
that. We all know that boundary we try and push.
Yeah.
Like, hey, sweetheart, like,
Yeah, I've been 9 months in my life and six weeks. I think that's as long as I've been without it.
Good for you. God
what
bless
sucks in those 6 weeks too? It's like, why you got to shut down the entire park just because one roller coaster is
No
broken?
rides
don't mean
open?
you
That's
gotta
right.
show-
That's right.
Splash
Don't mean
Mountain's
you
not
gotta-
open.
yeah,
I can't go
exactly.
through the back door at
can't just-
Magic
hey,
Mountain.
like, you
That's
can't just give me a
right.
tug?
Yeah, what's up?
That's right. I forgot about that. Yeah, she didn't give me no top or nothing.
Nothing. Selfish.
I need to call that bitch up and tell her how selfish she was.
Call, yeah.
Call
Hit her up.
Yeah.
Yes,
Got it,
sweetheart.
man. I'll tell you, this is a great campaign. It'd be better if Jelly Roll was here.
What happened to Jelly Roll?
Man.
Dude,
Bro,
he got stuck at the airport. At first, you know when your buddy's like, "Oh man, I ain't gonna make it." Like, oh, here
He
we
folded last minute.
go. He sent me a video of him from the airport, being like, "I swear, I'm here right now. TSA ain't let me in, man. I don't know what the fuck to do. I'm not gonna make
Bro,
it." Drinking this rain made me think of Jelly because he'll down 7 of these
Bro.
and still fall asleep.
It made me feel bad. How bad it was when I was late though, and Jelly Roll was here.
Oh,
and then
you're
I was,
fine. You're
No,
good.
yeah.
Will's a beast. That's
Oh,
how
you got
do
it.
it.
You should have saw his reaction.
He was, I kept them in a loop on Instagram.
Yeah, you're
though.
fine, brother. And
I
you came here, you got
say,
a lot
man,
of shit going on. Because when do you go to hang out with Bob Sapp and get tied together? And
I
hunt for
leave.
Asian chicks?
I leave
Oh
Tuesday.
yeah. And
How
you'll be
long
there
you
for how
gone?
long?
A month. I'm trying to get ripped like him. But I ain't, if he on some shit, I ain't doing none of that shit.
Hey, look at me.
No, because
Hey,
Dabble.
it might because it might not be healthy. Like it might have side effects. That's why I ain't never really done
side
something.
effects like getting jacked, bro. Look
Man,
at Jake
it be-
Gyllenhaal. You want to be Jake Gyllenhaal or not?
Man, have you ever seen those people that's real fit and they have like yellow eyeballs and gray
Yeah,
eyeballs?
they're doing too much shit.
Yes, I
Yeah,
remember
when
that.
your eyes gain muscles, you're doing too much shit.
You could easily get hooked up with a doctor though and do that hormone replacement therapy shit, like get your blood taken.
Now we're trying to get on some real shit here, Will.
I'm trying to as well.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. I feel like you gotta get your blood taken and stuff. Like,
Yeah.
get that stuff
I
measured
just
out.
want to get back in shape, bro. I finally I got a trainer now. He's one of my good friends. He's like a fitness model.
It's hard to train, right? When you go from fighting,
Yeah,
and it's like
yeah,
you
it's
just don't
hard.
give a fuck.
You don't give a fuck.
Because you don't have a goal.
Yeah. But my goal
It's
now
the
is to lose
kitchen,
weight.
bro.
He's right.
Because I feel like probably all of us, we can go into the weight room and still like fuck around, sweat.
I can throw some things.
Yeah,
around.
throw some things
I'll watch
around,
the
but man-
combine and be like, "What the
But
linebackers
bro,
do?"
when it gets past 6 or 7 o'clock, and you just start getting hungry,
And
like
I know I got some ice
and you
cream.
know you're not like training for a fight or training for football or nothing, and you got some snacks in the pantry, like you just can't.
that sweet tooth comes knocking.
And what's funny is like I don't know how y'all do it, but with my girl, for whatever reason, it's like if people see you eat, it counts more. So like I'll go in the pantry and down like we're getting Oreos. I might throw in 4 Oreos.
Oh, if they're double stuff, I'll do it fast.
Yeah, I might throw in like 4 Oreos before I walk out with 3 and just I'm gonna just eat 3
I got
Oreos
cut-
tonight.
I got
like
cut-
those 4 Oreos and just count
Yeah.
in the pantry. You know what I'm talking about? Right? Yeah, you know. What I'm
Bro,
talking
I got
about.
busted because we have ice cream. I took my back to the kids and my girl. I was like, "This." She's like, "What the fuck are you doing?" I'm like, "What?" She's like, "Are you eating ice cream?" I'm like, "Yeah." She's like, "Why do you hide it? What's wrong with you?" I'm like, "I don't know.
It's almost like if you don't see
You
it,
feel
it didn't
guilty,
I
happen.
feel like I'm doing something bad."
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, Bob's got some good stuff.
Bob-
That's the thing. Like I would want to do the blood work and stuff to know.
Really? You
I think
pussy.
so.
What,
Yeah,
just
yeah,
do it.
yeah,
Just,
just go-
just full send, bro. Shooting my veins, Dad.
Bob is real honest.
Get me
He
to
didn't tell
Jake
me he was on
Gyllenhaal
shit.
level.
He didn't tell me he was on shit. He told me.
I don't need him to tell me.
You've been on shit
He
before.
would have told me. You
Yeah.
can just tell if he's 7% body
Yeah,
fat.
yeah. At
Ain't
his
no
age?
way. Hey, I
At
saw
his age?
when I'm seeing you deadlift all that fucking weight. I'm thinking you
I
gotta
was,
be
no, I was
doing
on
something,
TRT.
bro.
I was
TRT?
I was
Just
on
TRT?
straight up normal dosage TRT. I didn't use like deck or nothing like that.
Hey,
Regular shit.
Is it true that if you start TRT, then you stop producing that natural testosterone?
Yeah, your nuts get smaller than your body because your nuts go, oh, he already has it. We can just shut down.
But it just stops permanently?
No, you can
okay.
you can take stuff like Clomid stuff to fire the nuts back up, and then they get big again.
Do you got to give yourself like weekly nut massages and stuff?
You can, yeah, or you can hire an Asian.
He's stuck on Asian. I just wanted to
I'm
make,
not stuck, or Persian, whatever you prefer.
I want to make it because I don't have an Asian fetish. Let's put that
No,
out there.
you're into feet, man. That's
But
weird.
that's a rumor.
Let's
That's a
face it,
rumor.
let's
That's a
put that
rumor
out
about
there.
me in Orange County though. That I have an Asian fetish.
Well, I
'cause-
think based
yeah,
on
because
the
there's
first-
no Asians in Orange County.
It's full of Asians.
That's all it is.
I
dog.
think up to
That's why
this
you live
point, you did a good job of that yourself. With
No,
the
what?
Asian
Because I
fetish.
speak a few words in certain
you.
Asian.
You speak
Asian
more
languages.
fluent than Chin, bro.
You literally go Asian cougar, and you stood there, blood started to flow.
No. I just said
you
Asian
knew
cougars
a
are the
word
best
Chin's
looking
never
cougars.
heard of.
I just said Asian cougars are the best looking cougars.
And then you spoke the Korean in us.
I didn't
You
speak no
did
Korean.
hey,
I
you
didn't speak no Korean.
You spoke
Rampage,
Korean to
I-
Chin,
He's like
Tell me
bak
that.
choy,
No, I
hung
don't.
choy.
and then during the ad read, you're
Coco
like, hey,
Choy?
you know, I
I
got
didn't speak
black
Korean,
and
don't do that.
black
You didn't
and
speak
Asian.
Korean,
I'm like,
yeah.
oh my god,
Yeah,
I just
you
met
didn't
you,
speak
brother.
I spoke a little Japanese. Yeah.
But Paige, I know girls that know you. I run that circle in
Yeah.
Orange County.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Can I
they
tell
know you. They're out there, but they think you're awesome. By the
Yeah,
way.
they
Thank
know
you.
you.
And I don't be hitting on them, do it.
Not all of them. Yeah.
No, not all of them.
Not all
No,
of
It's
them.
public
He
knowledge.
said not all of them.
It's
Yeah.
public knowledge that you're about it. I
No,
saw
no,
the
no.
video.
Yeah.
Who was it? Nate Diaz.
Oh yeah. Look, it's, like I said, it's like rumors.
There's no shame in that. I don't
There's
know
no-
why this is a bad
No,
thing.
I'm gonna tell you this.
So you're
I
Godzilla of Orange County?
I married a Japanese woman.
So you're horny. You like puss, bro. It's
I
all
like
good.
puss. I'm a man. I like puss. I married a Japanese woman, and I've dated a few Asian girls, and so people assume that that's
That's
all
your
I-
type.
Yeah, that's
Which
all
is
I
fine
like.
if it is, but that
They
was
hear
your
you
type
say
all those years.
They hear you say Asian cougars are the best.
No,
People
well, all
just
right.
assume.
I'm just keep it real. In my opinion, Asian cougars are the best.
That's because they don't age.
That's right.
But as soon as
They be
midnight
old.
hits, when they turn 70, they turn to Schmiegel.
But you ain't
What?
fucking. You done fucking them by the time they 70.
You don't know.
Fair point. Fair
I-
point.
You don't
fair
know.
point.
You
don't
gonna
know.
keep fucking a 70?
I don't know. When I'm 70, I'll figure it
Yeah,
out.
you'll
I
find
don't
out.
think
Bro,
so.
when I'm 70, I'm not fucking somebody 70.
It depends how you look.
I'm gonna be rich as fuck at 70. I'm gonna fuck a 30-year-old chick at 70.
Yeah, but how are you gonna look? You look like
I'ma look
fucking-
old as
like-
fuck.
You look
I'ma
like
look-
the Nutty Professor.
Guess what? When you got money, women don't give a fuck how you look.
These are facts, Rampage. You're dropping facts right
Yeah,
now.
yeah.
Got
I
money.
don't care. I don't care. I'm
You just see
sit-
some ugly dudes with
yeah,
just
some-
these bad
yeah, but they-
bitches.
yeah, they got money.
And you're like, what? Oh, I know what's going on there.
Yeah, and
That guy probably has a small dick.
yeah. I'm gonna be throwing old dick in all these young bitches when I get old.
And then be like, Grandpa Dad,
Grandpa, dad. I'm gonna be having a bunch of babies till I die.
shooting dust out that
Yeah,
small
yeah. I'll
dick.
be. Yeah,
Are
damn
you
right.
the horniest guy you know?
No, actually, I'm not that horny.
What are you talking about, bro?
I'm really not. I only need sex like 3 days a week. I'm good.
And how old are you?
I'm 44.
Damn.
Only 3 days a week. I'm good. If I get three times.
How many days a
I'm
week
good.
you need to be?
Once?
Oh, okay. I thought
Are
you
you
were
serious?
gonna say
I'm
higher.
good, man. I'm so busy. I'm tired, Rampage.
What's wrong with you?
Yeah, I'm lazy too, man. I just lay there. Just
And you lay there and she just do all the work.
yeah, I just be doing it. What about you, Will?
Probably a couple times a week, 2 to 3.
See, that's,
2
I
to
think
3 is
it's normal.
ideal,
2 to
but if it
3,
doesn't
yeah,
happen,
yeah.
it's all good, baby. We got shit to do.
You're like, I am sitting here thinking like you're saying that in those days, most days when you just hit the bed at like 10 o'clock, you're ready to like.
Oh, I'm in bed
You're
by
ready
like
to cash
9 and
out.
shit. Yeah.
Yeah, see, I don't do a whole lot of stuff like that. Yeah, I don't be doing a whole lot of stuff. But
Stuff like what?
like what y'all be doing, like a whole lot of work. But I feel what he said. He's tired because I'm actually working on doing my own late night show.
Oh, that'd be dope.
Yeah.
You'd crush it.
Yeah, so
Crush
I'm finna start doing that when I get back from Thailand. So I'm wondering if I'm start doing that. I want to start doing stuff for my
Guest
YouTube.
all
too.
Asian girls. They're like,
No.
what the fuck is going on here?
No,
You can only book Ali Wong so many times. Rampage.
I want to book Lucy Liu though. I used to have a big crush on her.
She's dope.
My ex-wife used to look like her.
Really?
Yeah, when she was younger.
And then not anymore.
Now, no, hell no.
Yeah,
she don't look like
Lucy
Lucy Liu.
Lou's still banging.
Lucy Liu's still hot. Yeah.
Wait,
Also,
remind me
you
who
can
Lucy
book
Liu
her,
is
Asa
again?
Kara,
pull it
Charlie's
up, bro.
Angels.
Okay, yeah.
and then
She's
Asa
nice.
Kara would be dope.
Who's that?
The Asian porno star.
I don't fuck with porno.
keep
Oh,
stars.
talking
she's
about-
cool. She's dope.
Keep
I don't
talking about
fuck with
these
porno
Asians.
stars.
I'm scared for Rampage to see my wife, dude.
Your wife Asian?
Yeah, she's half
Is she
Filipino.
Asian or half?
Dude,
Asian?
do not.
Half Filipino. Do not.
Only bring half of your girl around.
No, I trust me. I saw that little
Dude,
Nate
I'm
Diaz
not-
though.
I'm
My
not
man
even- I'm
Rampage
not
would
even
just
that
come
guy.
up and not care, bro.
Dude, I'm not even that guy.
Oh,
But
you are that guy.
I had to tell y'all though, but the first girl I ever kissed was Asian. So
That's why, dude.
So it's like
And this is in Memphis. You found
It's
an
it's
Asian?
the exotic look. You like the exotic look.
Because
I'm the same way. I enjoy
they're
nice
like
exotic
they're like
look.
Islanders. Like so when they have their hair wet, my heart just melt. Like I love it.
And they
They're
got great
Islanders.
hair, too.
I like exotic looking women.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, even
I'm
no
with
matter
you.
what race they are,
I
they look
agree with
exotic.
you.
You know.
Yeah, I'm with you. I'm
Yeah.
married to straight up Mexican.
Yeah.
Like Mexican as shit.
I'm gonna tell
Yeah,
you.
yeah. So what was that?
I'm gonna tell y'all.
Was
the,
that
I'm gonna tell y'all
Valentine's
the real
Day?
reason.
You dropped that post?
Oh yeah. Well, her body.
Yeah.
Stupid.
Yeah. You
Oh,
just
look,
I had
she's
to
fine
flex.
like that.
People
Yeah.
forgot.
Yeah, my ex-wife used to look like that.
That
She had
people
freckles.
must have
My
forgot.
ex-wife-
Your boy still got it.
Yeah, I like open up
Yeah,
Instagram. Like,
freckles.
oh shit, my wife's not. Who am I following?
What's up,
Brendan.
You thought it was OnlyFans,
Yeah,
man.
You got freckles.
Yeah. I was like, who would I accidentally
She
click
had to
follow
flex.
on?
She sent me that Valentine's Day. I'm posting this shit.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you one of the main reasons why I started like Asians.
Well, because they kissed you.
No,
when
that's the first
When
thing.
you beat up your
I always like
cousin.
it. I've always like.
we keep coming back to
Yeah,
it.
you keep coming back. Oh, I'm just keeping it real though.
No, please.
All right.
Give us the origin story.
No, I told that story before. The first girl I ever kissed was Asian, but the main reason why I really like
Mulan was your first Disney?
fuck you. You trying to troll me. but Asian girls, you can see the pussy from the back when they bend over.
That's the reason.
That's sexy as fuck to me. You got big black
And-
girls, they
and
got
no
the
other
ass so
girls?
big, you gotta like pry that shit apart. To
Oh,
see
you like
what they
flat
look like.
asses?
No, I didn't say that. I like sexy asses.
I feel like all races can do that. You know,
What an
I
honor.
feel like you're making excuses, right?
No,
What an honor to be drinking with Rampage
Yeah, he's
Jackson.
the best.
Fuck, dude.
He's the best.
you know what? Most Asian girls be
Small, flat ass, right?
Well, you can see the pussy from the
There's
back.
no deadlift in Japan. Yeah.
No. That was what I'm talking about. That's what got me going.
That's
No,
what got you.
these are facts. Yeah.
Yeah. You want to see what you fucking with.
Now you got Alexa Grasso fighting Shevchenko right now. She's a big underdog. If she wins, she's from Guadalajara, so my girl's definitely rooting for her. She's from Guadalajara. If she wins, Mexico will have two champions, Brand Moreno and her. Which, when you think of MMA, you don't think of Mexico. She has her hands full though against Shevchenko. Now, a lot of people think Shevchenko lost her last fight, but she is one of the greatest of all time.
I'm gonna be rooting for the Mexican girl just so I don't have to see that other girl do that fucking stupid ass dance.
That dance, yeah, she's a fucking sniper though.
Yeah, but I'm sick. I don't want to see
That dance annoys me too when
Yeah.
she's all.
Yeah.
I'm like, God damn.
Yeah, fuck that dance.
You know what? It reminds me of the dance that French guy does from Street Fighter. He has the mask on. He has the ponytail.
He's not French. He's from Spain.
Oh, that's right. He's Spain. Does that weird dance.
Oh yeah.
Her dance is very similar.
What's
She's
that?
a fucking sniper though.
She's good.
She wants to fight Amanda Nunes.
Why?
She fought her before, went to split decision. Amanda, she's kind of cleaned out this division thing. Alexa Grasso's ranked number 6, fighting for a world title. You know?
Is Amanda? Is she champion again?
Yeah.
'Cause
Yeah,
when
she
she
beat
lost
the
the
shit,
belt to-
and then she beat Pena up. She beat the fuck out of her.
So she lost to Pena at first, right? When
Yes,
she came back.
Pena beat the shit out of her first. And
She
then
didn't train for that fight, huh?
No. And then she beat the shit out of Pena. Damn, look at Grasso, ready to go. And I'm rooting for Grasso, but I don't think she's going to win. She's good hands, good jiu-jitsu, but the kicks of Shevchenko.
Oh shit! I didn't know the other girl was with Monster, so I have to root for Monster. We stick together.
Well, Monster sponsors all the champs, I think.
Yeah.
There's Mark Wahlberg looking so serious and very aged there.
Is this fight in Vegas?
Yeah.
So UFC is doing a movie now.
Well, Roadhouse, you know, like they're redoing Roadhouse. Jake Gyllenhaal and Conor McGregor.
Conor McGregor, he's
in
acting.
Roadhouse. Yeah, and it was supposed to be Ronda Rousey, but they switched it to Conor McGregor.
Wow.
So yeah, Conor's in Roadhouse.
I'm interested to see how Conor acts.
Me too.
I think I saw him in like a commercial or something. He looked like he was
He's
pretty
good.
good.
Yeah, when he pretended he was Steve Jobs for the new Apple Proper
I didn't
12
see that
whiskey.
one. It was
He's
good.
all right.
He's
He's
you
all right,
a bit of a
isn't he?
hater.
No. I love McGregor,
You like Rampage
bro.
with white girls? You hating right now?
No. I'm just saying, like, seeing Conor act in his commercials, he's
You're-
okay.
Yeah, it's always tough.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you can. He's very much.
I mean, I
like-
wasn't expecting Daniel Day-Lewis.
for sure,
but,
for
you
sure.
know, but
Some guys transition well,
sometimes
Some
they
guys
don't
can
check
do
the
it.
box. Like,
Yeah,
sometimes
yeah.
you watch, you're like, Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know if you saw my acting in Tax Collector, but
You was in Tax Collector?
yeah. You wouldn't know because they made me wear a mask.
Oh,
And I kept taking the mask off. They go, cut. Hey, big man, let's put the mask on. I'm like,
You gotta keep
okay.
it on.
Yeah, I was like,
they don't. Why they want you?
because I was a cartel member shooting. I was like shooting, but they had a mask on. I looked all scary. I kept taking the mask off so people would notice my face. Cut. Put the fucking mask on.
Am I doing good?
Yeah.
Yeah, just keep shooting the
The
gun.
scene's not about you. I was throwing some extra lines.
Bro, if I do a movie, I'm gonna try to get you in there.
That'd be dope.
That'd be dope.
That'd be fun.
Yeah.
What kind of movie you want to do?
I do.
You did a movie.
I do movies.
He did a big movie. 18.
Yo, that's right, bro.
Yeah, I do movies.
Fucking
Yeah,
18.
Rampage famous as fuck.
I saw that shit in theaters.
Yeah.
Oh, you saw it?
Yeah, come on, bro.
Hey, that's what's up.
Mr.
Hey,
T was in that, right?
No.
Yeah,
No, I'm
he
saying
did
you
a
played
cameo.
Mr.
Yeah,
T.
I
yeah.
played Mr.
Yeah.
I played B.A.
But he-
Baracus.
But he
Yeah.
was also he made an appearance, right?
No, he didn't. He was the only one that was alive that didn't.
Why didn't you want to do it?
Because he was mad because he wanted the role. He was like, if y'all don't give me the role,
They're
I
like,
won't.
bitch, you are 80.
Yeah, he
He's
said-
like, I still got it, though.
Yeah.
Like, no,
He
bro.
was like, y'all don't
It's
give me-
sagging.
I don't want to do- I don't
This
want
is
to-
sad.
Gravity is taking
Yeah.
over,
He didn't
brother.
want shit. He said, if you don't give me the role, I don't want shit to do with it.
They said, say less. We'll call up Rampage.
Yo, how about Brad Cooper?
You talking
He's
about
a-
Bradley?
Yeah, Bradley, he's a fucking man.
Hell yeah.
bro.
Yeah, he's a
I
great actor.
love Bradley.
He's a great actor.
How about his eyes? He's got nice eyes, huh?
Oh, my boy got some sugar in his tank.
Yeah, he
huh?
got some sugar in his
Yeah.
tank. Yeah, it's
He's
okay.
got-
I don't judge.
He's got nice eyes, right?
I didn't notice.
Really? Hey,
How
pull
could
him
you
up,
not?
Ken.
I know.
Yeah, you're lying,
Dude,
Rampage.
I didn't
That's
do-
why I think you
dude,
got a little sweetness in you
you
because
think
you
so?
keep
denying it.
lying about some of these figures.
Because I'm not attracted to men.
Here's the question that would go around every locker room when I was in the league. It was, how much money would it take for you to suck a dick?
Okay, that's an easy fucking.
Where you at? A million?
What's
Where
your
you at?
number?
No.
That's stupid, right?
That's stupid.
No, more than that.
No, because
50
listen, it's an easy answer for me.
What do you think, 50?
I don't love money.
Okay.
You know what the root to all evil is?
Money.
No.
Dick.
No, the love of
The
money.
love of money.
Oh,
Dave
right.
Ramsey.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't love money.
Yeah, so
I-
that
man-
question don't work here,
Okay,
Will.
I used- I guess
Hey,
what- I used
hey,
to-
Will,
I
that
used-
question don't
Okay,
work in
okay,
your
I used to
gay
be-
locker room.
Okay. We got pivots for
It's real
this. We got
shit.
pivots for
Real
this.
shit. I used to be broke as fuck.
This is
I
the
can't
first
suck a
argument
dick.
we've had
I
like
can't look at
this.
myself in the mirror. If I ever suck somebody, I couldn't look at myself in the mirror.
Especially you got kids.
I got
like,
kids, yeah,
like
I
so
can-
imagine, let's say
can
they
do
give you
it.
$100 million, right? And then your kid turns 18. He's
Hey,
like,
say
Dad,
it.
this house is sick. You made this off stand up? Yo, no. Dad, listen, sit down, son.
Yeah.
All right, we got pivots for that.
Okay.
Would you rather suck a dick or take it in the ass?
Oh, taking the ass, bro.
Man, that's, yeah.
And what kind of questions are these, though? Maybe this is why Atlanta
I swear to
Falcons-
God, these are the questions.
You boys got too much
These-
times on your
yeah,
hands.
these are the questions that gay people be asking straight people.
This is when football players are bored in the locker room. and they're like,
Training camp.
Hey,
Camp
I
eyes.
heard-
and then, and
Hey,
then, and then your
when you
boys
got-
in tights all
when
the
you
time.
got camp eyes, yeah.
I heard about y'all football players. I
Yeah,
don't
it
say
gets
nothing.
dicey.
Yeah,
Like you're in the middle of training camp,
There's a
4
teammate
weeks
of
in.
mine who kept a box of condoms in his locker, and one of the boys asked him why. He said, "You never know when somebody's going to catch a full body cramp."
I think I get that joke. I think I get it.
Because he can't move.
Who's going to take you?
My
while
man's
you're
talking
on
about
full
rape,
body cramp?
yeah, which is usually never funny, but that's like
Yo, literally, my boy Preston Smith. He's a defensive end for the Packers. He's a stud. I think he signed a couple deals now after he left Washington on his rookie deal. But I was going around the locker room basically asking that question. And guys who, like yourself, talk about, I don't love money, and just start saying the most. And they just
move on to the next guy. You're like, all right, bro. You're not going to play.
Yeah.
You're not going to play my gay game. I'm out of here.
They just won't have fun with the question.
All right.
It was like, all right, gun to your head. The only way to get out of it is if you suck a dick. Would you do it?
Or you going to die.
Or you die.
Get out of what?
Gun to
You
that.
get shot, gun to the head.
Cartel comes up, gun to the head, like, you better suck this dick, amigo.
I'm dead.
All right.
Real talk.
That's gangster.
You know why? Because if I sucked, I'd probably kill myself. I couldn't look at myself in the mirror.
Here and now,
I get it.
here's where I made the next pivot. You have kids, yeah?
I got kids.
Gun to their head.
That's different.
You got yeah.
Ramage, a little wiener in his mouth. We got him.
We got him. Hell yeah! I knew you were gay. I knew you were gay.
We're gay.
Hey, if you love your kids, you gay. That's what it is.
Hey, look, but Preston, he was talking about his daughter, and I was like, well, I think I said his mom, and he calls his mom on speaker.
Like,
Hey,
bye, bitch.
mom.
Yeah, and his mom goes, you better let me die. You better not suck no dick. He's like, see, what I tell you? And everybody's hanging up laughing. It was hilarious. But so you would.
I love my kids, man.
Can
I
you
lo- I
tell
love
he's
my
asked
kids.
this question 1,000 times, Rampage?
Yeah.
Whatever answer you have,
Yeah.
we were going to get that answer.
Yeah,
bro.
yeah.
We're gonna get
I'm
that
telling you,
answer.
we're getting that answer.
Listen, hey, and
We
B,
won't
it's
stop till
always
we get
it's
it.
always the day before the game. You know when you're doing the walkthrough,
Yeah,
and everybody's kind of doing the jog.
bullshitting.
Yeah,
Yeah.
bullshit. I'm literally walking up and down, just asking the
Hey, bro,
boys.
got a question for you.
Hey, come here real
He
quick.
was like, how many? His question is like, how many of you guys gay like me?
And then some guys like, I'm Mike.
He don't want to be by himself.
Dude, NFL Network got me mic'd up.
If you love your kids, you're gay.
I feel like Grasso's doing a pretty damn good job. Ooh, great takedown by Shevchenko.
I ain't gonna lie. I almost asked which kid you talking about. I got 4 of them.
That oldest one had a good run.
I almost. I was like, you know.
You know what? Yeah.
Which one you talking about?
He's trying to get out of that, man. He's ready to go.
Yeah.
Rampage was not playing with our game here.
He said, "Yeah, let's get this game going right now. Let's choose the right one."
I saw something on social media that like that. These guys with a face mask had to put a gun. I'm sure you guys saw put a gun in this woman's hand and told her, they put a gun to her head and said, "I'm gonna kill everybody unless you shoot one of your kids."
Oh, no, I haven't seen that.
Oh,
Oh,
it was funny.
God.
It was
No,
like,
it's funny?
It's a joke.
Oh,
It's a
word.
joke.
Where's the-
What are they trying to get people to answer it?
Yeah,
Like,
so
what would
it's
you
like,
do?
so it's like.
Oh, it's
the
like a
hus-
TikTok prank?
It was like
Was
a
this
video.
during that dark parade?
No, it was a video. It was a video. Like it was like a joke thing.
Oh,
It
gotcha.
was like a skit.
Oh,
A
gotcha. It
comedy
wasn't
skit.
real.
And they had the husband sitting there and the boys. She
So
had 3
funny.
boys. And then they were like, "You better do it now. You got 5 seconds. Or I'm gonna kill all y'all. So either you kill one of your boys or everybody gotta die." So she shot one of her boys, and then the boy turned around. "Mom, you kill me?" Then the guys, they took their mask off. They said, told the boys not to see. Now you know which one of your mom loves the least. do whatever with the information you want.
Yeah, they just dip
I
out.
thought this shit was funny.
That's
as fuck.
funny.
Yeah, because you were thinking of the
No, you would. Yeah, I just thought of it now.
you were thinking of the one you'd let go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like which I was thinking like if
If you were in that situation.
I'm like, yeah, which kid? You know.
I'm shooting myself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you shoot yourself.
I shoot
right?
myself.
You
Yeah,
shoot yourself.
100%.
But
I can't live with myself.
for the fun of the game.
Yeah,
it's-
no, he took it too serious. Yeah,
No,
no one's
'cause-
sucking any dicks,
No,
bro.
yeah,
Be cool,
yeah,
man.
Because I don't think.
we didn't even have to get to the point
Yeah.
where he said he'd kill one of his kids.
No,
I
he
don't
was
think.
just like,
I don't think about sucking dudes' dicks.
no.
But you do now.
It'll be
You
did tonight.
Yeah, tonight you got.
because of Will
Hey,
Compton.
I don't give a fuck. Hey, y'all ain't turning me gay.
Yeah.
Y'all ain't
You already
That's
said-
not
you
our
already-
agenda
You already
here.
said you would do it
No, well.
You entertained it.
for a couple of your
y'all,
kids anyway.
Hey, I don't give a fuck. Y'all not turning me gay.
I like your answer though. No amount of money.
At
What
least
about
it-
for you, Will?
Yeah.
You never
the amount of
the
money.
amount of money.
There was a
Now you have a
TikTok.
little daughter.
There's a TikTok going on saying, "Would you suck a dick for $100 million?" And
100 million cash in the bank.
I remade the video. I played the clip. Would you suck a dick for $100 million? And then it shot to me, and I was in the bathroom getting on my knees.
100 mil.
Yeah,
And would you?
It's out there. You can follow me _ Will Compton.
What you gonna do with the $100 million?
Sit on it. I'm gonna sleep on it.
Wash my mouth
I was
out.
gonna just-
But here's the thing though. There's also stipulations. Like it could be private. No one ever knows.
No, you know.
If no one ever knows.
Your mouth knows.
Your mouth know. You know.
And we
What
talk.
would you-
We
what you
talking
do
like
with
a
the money,
Bob
though?
Sapp dick.
What you gonna do with the money though?
I would probably invest, link up with people, and grow an empire.
Pretty smart.
yeah.
You turn 100 million
Get
to a
wealthier?
billion?
Yeah,
You turn to a
yeah.
billion? All from sucking dick.
You have no one new either.
If no one knew,
You famous? They gonna tell somebody.
no one knows.
The guy who's got his
Say,
dick
say, say.
sucked
Okay,
does.
put it like this. I found
Oh,
another
it's a
wrinkle.
glory hole.
I found it. Yeah.
Glory hole.
Hey, here's
And you don't know whose dick's coming through there. Where you at, Rampage?
Or let's say this: after you suck the dude's dick, you get to kill him. It's kind of like an ant or
But now
an
I'm a
insect.
murderer?
Yeah.
That's a lot to take on, dude.
Well, I think if you
I'm
to
sucking
save-
dick and murdering.
I think
Yeah.
to save face, you would
I'd
pull
spend
the trigger.
$1 million in therapy
I
bills.
got it.
Oh, word.
You're a homosexual murderer.
You're not a homosexual.
Now you Jeffrey Dahmer.
Yeah. You joined the LGBT.
Just because you do one thing doesn't mean that that's what you are. It's like I tried black licorice. I know I hate black licorice.
Ooh, I
like
love
that
it.
shit is terrible.
Oh, I love
No way.
love it. I'm British, man.
Hey.
What the fuck does that mean?
They love black licorice.
But you know what I'm saying? If you don't like, you gotta taste food to know you don't like
hey.
it.
They might.
Hey, if you cut one hair, one dude's head one time, you're not a barber. You're not.
I'm with you.
That's what we're
That's
saying.
what-
I
that's
suck
what- yeah,
one
that's what I'm
dick.
saying.
When you
just-
suck one dick, you a dick sucker.
Nah, bro.
You a dick sucker.
No.
Yeah,
some-
you in one
hey,
street fight, you're not a fighter.
Yeah.
Right. And sometimes you gotta suck a dick to know you don't like sucking dick.
No.
Yeah, don't knock it till you try it, is
No,
what
you-
Will's saying.
no,
now, this sounds like Will's trying to get us to suck his dick.
Yeah,
My
Will,
takeaways:
Will,
Will might be gay.
Pour me some up, Rampage.
Will,
He starts rubbing his shoulders.
Yeah, Rampage
Fuck all
Jackson.
that.
Man, all this dick talking freaking me out, man.
Hey,
Yeah, you started.
Hey, Dad, I'm on Fight Companion talking about sucking dick with Rampage Jackson.
Your dad's like, I tuned in to listen to the fight right now. You really?
I got no problem with homosexual. I got no problem with y'all. All I ask with y'all.
No, with
I
him.
love it. He'll never not remember me. Somebody else will just be like, yo, it's the guy that was on Fight Companion. I thought he was gay. The gay dude on Fight Companion. He'd be like, oh,
He's
yeah,
like,
okay.
man, bring that gay boy back.
Yeah. Like I was say, I got no problems with y'all. I respect y'all. Just ask y'all respect me that I'm straight. And we
Yeah,
good.
we good.
And we good.
Quit trying to pay him to suck your dick, Will.
Yeah, okay, all right. My bad, Rampage.
I remember
Rampage Jackson.
years ago I was dating this girl and she had a gay best friend and we would go places together and
Like the Abbey and shit?
Oh, you and the gay best friend would go places
no,
together.
all three of us.
It sounded like you said you two.
Look, he
Look
got
at him trying to get you.
He got excited.
Yeah.
Right. So she had a gay best friend, and we going to eat or going to the club or whatever, and she always brought him along. And we be walking down the street talking, and he would just come around and get on my. He was a little bitty dude.
Yeah,
He'd
bro.
come around and get on my shoulder. I'm like, whoa, whoa, whoa.
Yeah, hey, bro, you get too comfortable,
Like,
man.
yeah. I'm like, bro, just respect. He would say some fucked up shit. I was like, bro, just respect me.
Yeah.
That I'm straight.
You had to
bro.
tell him, and was he
Right.
cool?
I told him, I said, listen, bro, you want me to respect you? He's like, yeah. I was like, respect me that I'm straight.
Yeah.
And then
And
after that,
he got it?
he got it after
He had
that.
some balls on him, no pun
Yeah.
intended, because for him to keep fucking
He
with
kept,
you.
he kept fucking me
And they
like,
go hug.
Yeah.
yeah, he'd come
Close
try to
hug.
hang on me. He would say like some fucked up
Yeah,
shit.
he's trying to fuck, dude.
I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
What if he was Asian?
He was.
He
Asian.
was. I was going to tell you for sure.
He was
yeah.
Asian.
Yeah.
He was Asian.
Bet he's life of the party, right?
He was funny. I think a lot of gay people be super happy. Y'all some happy people, bro. So you know, that's what gay meant back in the day.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah.
You know, you remember?
That's true.
Remember the first time you have a gay old
Gay old time, yeah, hell yeah.
I bet you had a bunch of gay old times.
Every now and then. Every now and then.
Every now and then.
Have a gay old time.
Hey, does Mike Vrabel? You guys are still boys?
Yeah,
Fucks you
dude,
all the time.
Braves
He
all
fucks
the
with
time.
you all the time,
He
right?
texted me the other day because he's at the combine. He goes, "I found your replacement." He took a selfie with this linebacker. I found your replacement.
Just some random dude.
yeah,
That's
just some
hilarious.
random guy.
Now's your boy? Is Taylor? Does he know? Is he gonna retire, or if he gets a fat ass offer?
I think he's still trying to play.
Oh, is he?
I think he's still trying to play. He's just he had the first surgery right a couple years ago.
Knee surgery.
Tore his ACL 2 years ago. Last year, I don't know if you remember. Like, I don't know how much you keep up with all this stuff like in the NFL. But the first week, he had a rough go against like Chandler Jones against the Arizona Cardinals. Titans
Chandler
lost.
Jones pretty good.
very good. But
John Jones' brother.
yeah. But he had like an up and down year.
Which is unheard of for him because he's former All-Pro, like
Yeah,
one of the
he's
highest.
three
at the
Pro,
time,
three Pro Bowls in a row.
one of the highest paid tackles of all time, set the record. For
When
that.
he
the
got
contract,
paid,
yeah.
he was the highest of all time in
Stud.
of offensive
Super
linemen.
stud.
Yeah, but that year he got popped for
Oh,
PEDs.
nice shot.
Oh, he got popped for PDs.
Dusted a supplement got dusted with Ostrine. He had a very low amount of Ostrine in his system from some supplement from a guy.
We believe that, right?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
I do believe
Yeah.
that from some guy he was working with. That like
That's
it's
a
not like
bummer.
it's not like Taylor was so around like knowledge wise around it, so he was putting his trust in
For sure.
somebody
Some random
else.
dude.
Yeah.
And
And it
those
was
supplements. It's dicey.
and again, it was a product that was dusted. And you know, being in the USADA game, you have to find like you have to go so detailed on the lot number of the supplement from where it was created and the exact
can't trust
product.
no
like
brand.
you gotta figure out
Onnit's
which
literally the only brand I
landfill
trust.
it's in.
Yeah, yeah.
Be from the trash going to the
Because
landfill.
a lot of
you
it
gotta
comes
find
from
it all.
Asia, and they're mixing Deca and the same thing. They're
Exactly.
mixing the
Yeah.
protein powder.
Yeah.
the creatine.
Very low
Yeah.
amount of Ostrine that tested when he tested positive, and so that next year after his 3 Pro Bowls in a row, and then when he signed the big deal, he came back from that 4-game suspension. That's the year they went to the AFC Championship.
Yeah.
Like they were rolling.
They're balling.
Yeah, he was balling. He played at a high level that year. Well, the next year, he tore his ACL. The year after is when I was talking about the up and down year. This past year, he tore his ACL again.
same
but
leg?
when he went in and was getting it looked at, it seemed like they potentially could have messed up his first ACL.
Oh wow.
So he's going through a lot of stuff to.
So then, is there legal action there?
I don't know. Like I personally don't know like all the steps that he's taken. Like obviously,
That
like
poor guy must be stressful.
yeah.
as shit.
Oh, very. I mean,
stressful.
second game of the year, First play of the game, got sniped. ACL went out again.
Who were they playing?
And the Buffalo Bills. It was a Thursday night game. He was going against Von Miller.
He's pretty good.
Yeah, awesome. But it would have been a nice get back game,
Fuck yeah.
coming back against the
Yeah.
boys. But so he battled that, and then had to go and get all the second opinions and stuff like that. So he's kind of in that game.
So is he kind of over
He
it?
should do something
You know what I'm saying? Like after going through all this bullshit, he's such
He
a
wants
freak.
to play. Yeah. Like at the end of the day, he wants to play. Like he wants his knee to be right.
He wants to be a Hall of Famer, right?
Yeah, he
Which
got.
I think he probably is at this point.
He got.
Don't you think?
I don't know. No. Hall of Fame.
All-Pro?
Hall of Fame, bro. Hall of Fame. You got to put, especially as an old lineman, you got to put a lot of consistent years
Trill
together.
Davis got him playing 4 years.
TD.
TD. Well, he played 6 years, but 4 years was when he was balling.
But
Went
that's
through
we're
2,000
we're
yards.
talking about a running back.
True.
You know what I mean? Like O lineman, you got 5 on the O line. Guys are playing double-digit years.
That's true. Yeah, that's true.
Putting all that stuff together.
Yeah.
Taylor got 3 Pro Bowls. I think he might have been like a second-team All-Pro one year, but no All-Pros like that. But he got cut from the Titans, and ultimately, if I'm speaking in my perspective, and I had his career, I'm like, damn, you hate to go out like that with the last 3 years you put together. You kind of want to get back right.
Yeah, I get it.
So I know he just
does,
wants to
huh?
get his knee right.
Yeah.
He wants to get his knee right. He wants to
She
know
got
what's
pain
going on
and
with his
everything,
knee.
don't
Yeah, and
I
try to
saw
get
he
back
posted
out there.
someone photoshopped him in a Raiders uniform. He looked dope.
Yeah, bro, because we've been messing around like we're packaged. Too, and me, I'm trying to ride that coattail. Like
yeah.
we're
Yeah, we're
hey,
in this, dude.
we're free agents for the first time in our careers. Where are we going,
But to
brother?
be fair, like left tackles are hard to find.
Yeah,
especially how
you're
athletic
not
he
going to
is.
find a
No.
Taylor Lewan just on the fucking street.
There's
Who
no
can play
Taylor-
on the perimeter and
There's
also
no Taylor Lewan in this
No.
draft. No.
No,
He's a
oh,
freak.
yeah, you're
How
right.
athletic he is, he's a fucking freak.
Yes.
dude. Yeah.
who you can put on an island and be like, hey, you're dealing with this. You're dealing with this.
But
pass
also
rush the
left
whole
tackle
game.
who's nasty.
Yes,
Like, aggressive.
finish plays. Yes,
Nasty.
absolutely.
Can run block, pass
Yes,
block, nasty.
can do it all.
Yeah.
Can play on the second and third level.
Freak. Damn, it's a legit fight. Who do you have winning, Chin? I've been talking about dicks with Will and Rampage. I
With
missed the
Will.
first round.
With Will.
I didn't pay attention enough. But
Rampage,
yeah.
come on, man. We're
I
just
saw
having a
someone
good
had
time.
it 1-1 in this last round. What do you think? Price Shevchenko, I saw the takedowns.
33.
2-1.
What do you think, Jay?
How old are you?
44.
So Jay thinks
Yeah,
Shevchenko.
so when I was getting hyped for you on the A team and everything else, like your prime years was my high school. Like this was you get together on Saturdays to watch the fights.
Yeah.
Legit. My only affliction shirt, Rampage Jackson.
That's what's up.
It's a big deal.
It's a big deal.
It's a big deal
But
now.
now I
That
have
Rampage affliction shirt was
It
dope,
was
too.
dope. It was
That was
dope.
back when you'd walk in Buckle and you walk straight. Well, being young,
That
you
was the
walk
day.
straight for the affliction shirt.
Yeah, hell yeah.
But now I
had
bet
a
he
bunch
cut,
of
I
them.
bet he cut that reflection shirt up to like a crop top.
It's some cut off jean shorts. Ass cheeks hang out the back.
You know,
Come on, hey.
go and get one of them chains from one of them kiosks in the middle of the mall,
Yeah.
thinking you're tight, like a cross necklace. Like, yeah.
Damn, there it is right there.
No, that's not the one though. The
No,
one
that's
right
not
there,
the dope one.
That's the one right there with the wolves.
With the Wolves?
That was the
Yeah,
number
him
one
howling.
seller.
'Cause remember
No, that
Howl?
one right there on the right. That one right there is the one I had.
This the one right here?
No. Go to the where your fingers on.
The white
to the
one?
left. To the left. That one.
Yeah, that was
That's
the number
one I
one. That was the
got.
number one selling one right there.
Yeah.
Oh, that one? No.
crazy.
I meant the one with
I
the
think
wolves.
so.
No, the wolves and the chains. I
I'll
didn't see
literally.
that.
That one's an
I'll-
evil
the one that-
parade.
I will
Will
literally
won.
find this shit, bro, on my Facebook.
Let me see the one with the wolves and the chains. That one right
That
there.
one.
That's the one I
That's
had.
that was the number one set. I want to bring
Damn,
that back.
I didn't
Bro,
have
I
that
wanna
one.
bring
That
that
shirt's
back.
so intense, though, Rampage.
I want to bring that shit back.
Yo, I love that, bro.
Bro, that was the number one selling shirt.
Fuck yeah. That dude, people would eat that up. That
I wanna bring it
vintage
back.
shirt, do they own the design?
Fuck them.
Yeah, I'm with you, but with business and legal.
No,
you-
I can just draw.
You can put two wolves and chains and just-
Oh, they have 3 wolves. Let's do 1 wolf.
Yeah.
You could redo it. They don't own the wolf design. We'll do a
Right.
new wolf. You do 3 different wolves with chains.
Right.
They don't own the wolf design.
Right. I'm gonna make one special for Will. I'm gonna put a gay wolf on there.
His
With
teeth are
them.
rainbow.
Hey, I'm telling you right now, I'm
yeah,
literally,
that
I'm gonna
shirt's
find.
legit.
Yeah, I'm gonna make it again. So it'd be different wolves. I don't like those wolves anyway.
Nah, those wolves are too skinny. Get thicker wolves.
Yeah, get thick wolves.
Yeah, that'd be sick. They got 2 wolves. We put 3 wolves.
And then I'm not gonna put a Scream Couture. You know that's why I don't fuck with Randy Couture no more.
He's fucked you out of the money deal.
No. He wasn't shady.
Oh, you saw him at the Hall of Fame
and I
for
was
Bellator.
because of you. I talked to him because what you told, with your advice, I talked to him. But I didn't like tell him like I didn't tell him nothing, but I actually talked to him, and then it's
squash, right?
it's squash
He's a good
time.
dude.
Yeah.
And you don't want to hold that resentment.
Yeah,
in,
yeah,
like,
'cause of you.
Yeah,
I
talked
talked to him.
Good. You guys are
Yeah.
both legends. There's no need for that. You guys are older now.
Yeah.
But yeah, he had that Extreme Couture line.
Yeah, I was sponsored by him. That was Scream Couture.
And then Affliction just went under just fell under, right? Like they started the Fight League, and then because like they still sell Affliction.
They still sell it, but it's not.
It
it's
used to be everywhere.
Bro, they were.
And didn't the owner die?
something. I can't remember. You know my memory, babe. Something.
Yeah, the Affliction owner I think died. I might be making that up.
No, something happened.
I mean, back when I had it was like what 07, 2007,
That shit was
2008.
everywhere.
I'm telling you that's
Everywhere.
It was the biggest shirt.
I think they still. I think they still big
They
overseas.
still sell?
Overseas and stuff.
I know Rich Franklin had an issue with them.
That was when me personally, I was most into the UFC. Obviously, you guys been in and following it the entire time.
They fucked up.
But that's when I was like, literally, however
fucked up by
often it
starting their own
happened, we
league.
would all get in a house.
They got too big for their britches, started their own league, and
they
made
lost
too much money.
Yeah, they
got
lost a lot of
fucked.
money. Yeah, they yeah.
Todd
Yeah,
Beard.
the UFC kicked them out
Yeah,
after that.
you never got into the Conor McGregor when he's coming up.
Yeah,
That was the best run ever.
But I'm saying like, when Conor was coming up, I was in college, right? Because when was Conor coming up? What years?
He would have started in 2016.
Oh wait, no, I would have been in Washington. Yeah, I would have been in Washington when he was coming up.
2018,
I remember when
2017,
Conor was on like Jim Roma's Burning, saying like I'm the next big thing in the UFC.
Yeah, there you go. Affliction co-founder Todd Beard. Oh, I'm thinking of
Oh,
Tom.
Todd Beard, he did pass away.
Yeah, Todd
huh?
Beard did.
I remember Todd Beard. He was a good guy.
I know. Isn't that a
How did he
bummer?
pass away?
Let's see.
Was it Steamroller?
It just says passed away.
Too soon.
Too soon. Too soon.
He just told that story. That was the first time publicly he told that story.
That's the first time publicly I told
Yeah,
that story.
my friend was
And
off-roading a
his,
steamroller.
and his brother got shot in the head, but he's still alive. He just got.
Oh, damn, look. She choked her out. She tapped.
What?
Wow.
That's
I'm
amazing.
so glad I did not bet on that.
Do not
Guadalajara's finest, baby.
Yes.
Do
We
not
got a
cry.
champ.
Do not cry.
That's amazing.
No, cry hard.
You're not about to cry. You're not about a good cry.
No, come on.
Dude, you beat Shevchenko.
That's because you
the pound
think
for pound?
you also think entertainment. I think that's why.
Whoa,
Legit.
that's
Yeah.
fucking crazy.
Somebody who cries, I feel like they're not even thinking about entertainment.
Dude,
all they're thinking about
Dude,
is
Mexico
just-
has two
the
champs.
four walls they lived in the entire training camp.
Oh, that's fucking amazing.
For her to beat Shevchenko, that's insane.
And
Now, it was coming because Shevchenko did not look right in her last fight. A lot of people thought she lost that fight, so this one,
You ever
Dude,
cried, Rampage?
she fucked
You
up so
ever
many
cried?
parlays.
Alexa Grasso would win this.
Can't
It's
remember last
fucking-
time I
yeah.
cried.
You ever been in therapy?
No. Anger management. Is that therapy?
Nah,
I have no clue. I'm not
I
sure.
don't think so.
I had to quit because that shit was making me angry.
Yeah,
That's awesome.
it wasn't helping.
And it wasn't helping at all.
Why you went for what reason?
Well,
Sorry.
when I got
Were
in
you
trouble in
forced to go?
college.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
when I got in trouble in college.
Even back then, they were so young, like it's not gonna do much.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like when I got
Oh,
into that
spinning
fight.
leg kick, very Weidman style here. And then got her neck. Yeah, her jiu-jitsu's filthy. Good for her, man. Mexicans are celebrating with some horchata. Filthy.
That's why I am glad I did not send that bet slip in.
Shevchenko, that fucked up so many parlays.
I was going to say,
Shevchenko's
I was
big
building out a
favorite.
parlay. The only one I was going to keep out was the John Jones fight, but I had a parlay going. But
Damn.
fortunately, the show started.
Oh, the spinning back kick
That's
cost her.
insane.
It cost
Good
her.
for her, man. The division needs some fresh air. Like, it's good she's champ. Like, Shevchenko's been reigning champ for a while. Nobody's even close to beating her, except for that last girl. But other than that,
I'm sure she got rematch clause though.
yeah, she'll probably get a rematch.
Oh, and what I wanted to ask about when you were talking about Ronda Rousey being the GOAT, is that even close?
Women's GOAT, not even close. Yeah.
Not
Like,
close?
People say Amanda
Hang on.
Nunes, but there's no Amanda Nunes without Ronda. Just like there's no Rampage without Royce Gracie.
I agree with you, but did she ever lose and come back and get it?
No.
That's what I'm saying. I feel like that has to matter.
But again, there's
probably
no Ronda.
a
There's no
female
Amanda.
hasn't done
There's
that.
no Shevchenko if there's no Ronda. Because Dana adamantly said women will never fight in the UFC. Then Ronda came along. He's like, hold up. She's a monster.
Right.
So then she paved the way just like Royce Gracie did. Now, if Royce Gracie fought Rampage, he'd get his fucking head knocked off. But there's no Rampage without Royce Gracie.
You're right, but if you're talking about
There's absolutely no MMA without Hicks and Gracie if you want to go even back that far.
Right.
Hickson was the real motherfucker.
Right, you
There's
can.
no
It's like
pride
it's
about
like
it.
it's like you can go before UFC 1 and be like, there's no UFC 1 without somebody who was
For sure.
probably in the Gracie camp.
Yeah, well, Hoist was the one that came to America. Hickson went to Asia.
Got you.
Look at Alexa Grasso.
Man, I remember my old man would literally fucking. We were in our double wide in Park Hills, and he would put in the VHS.
You grew up in a trailer park?
Double wide, yeah.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Not grew up. Probably until about 8 years old.
Kind of grew up. Eight years in a
old.
trailer
Yeah,
park.
yeah, about 8 years old. I want to say
That'll shape your.
third or fourth grade is when we got to Bonter, the small town.
So
that
parents were
I
struggling.
went to. Oh, I mean, I guess a little bit.
You're in a fucking
For sure.
double wide.
For sure, but you're not, you know how it is. Like, you're not thinking like you have a bad life.
No.
My parents were awesome.
No, you knew as long as you had a good family. Like,
You're right,
you're
right,
like,
for
this
sure.
Double wide's dope.
But I remember my old man, he would literally put in the fucking VHS of UFC 1 and make me watch that shit all the time.
the dude with one glove.
Yeah, and the
Art?
dude who took the shin to the fat guy.
Yeah.
Bro, literally
White dude
remember
who
that.
Just open hand hit the sumo dude.
Yeah, that sumo dude.
I met the dude with the one glove at the Bellator that same night.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, he was there. He cool as fuck.
With one
Wait,
glove?
which guy?
Yeah, the dude that fought with the one boxing glove. He got mad at me because he said I made fun of him in an interview or a podcast one day. I
I'm
don't
sure.
know.
It's a you
He
were
was
one
mad.
glove, bro,
But-
and some boots.
But he was actually pretty cool. The dude with the
Did
one
he have
glove.
one glove
Yeah.
on so people recognize him?
You're a savage. Hey,
He said one glove on all the time.
Hey, he should have did that though.
That's what I would do. If I was
That's fucking right. And I want to learn more about this double wide. Okay, I heard about the trailers. It'd be a lot of like girls there where you can smash, like live like a couple houses
in the
down.
trailer park.
Brother, I'm talking 7, 8 years old.
So
You wasn't smashing at 7, 8 years old?
No.
I was.
No, you weren't. What?
Yeah,
8 years old, Rampage. That's why I call you Rampage.
Is it? Oh, yeah, no doubt.
Bro,
When did you
I
lose
started
your?
everything young.
When did you lose your virginity?
4
5
months
years
old.
You're lying,
No,
bro.
I'm not lying.
To an older lady.
No.
You got molested, huh?
Same age.
Hang on.
True
Oh,
story.
Five
the
and
fuck
five?
up.
Yeah,
You're talking-
true story.
5 and 5.
True story.
Bullshit.
Hey, you're
5
lying.
and 5.
I haven't
You're
lied.
lying, bro.
I haven't lied here yet once.
Damn,
That
5
was
years
gonna be the
old.
first time.
How do you even know what you were doing?
I didn't know what I was doing. We was just dry humping, and I guess she had been molested or something because she like, you ain't doing nothing. She pulled her panties to the side and put my little dick in there.
Damn, 5.
You was
Yeah.
able to get a little
Yeah, you
little
get
rampage though.
Yeah, you can get hard. Babies can get hard.
I can't
baby
Oh,
boys.
remember.
my,
I
my,
can't
my
remember.
son,
You
when he's a
get-
baby, like
Yeah, you get
a
hard.
breeze catch it, boner.
Yeah,
boner.
yeah. But I'm telling
I
you
can't.
this.
I just can't remember. Can you remember how early
No,
you get
no,
hard? Yeah.
no, no.
I'm
I
gonna
was
tell you
like,
this. You can.
I mean, clearly
I'm
5.
American Pie over here.
Yeah.
You grew up in a trailer park home. He's fucking at 5. No, I'm American Pie over here. A normal child.
When you lose your virginity?
16, like a normal fucking
14
kid.
was me.
14.
14. Jesus.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
5.
I feel like 14's early, and I'm hearing
14,
5,
I'm like,
bro.
oh, that's weird. 5.
Both of you combined 10 years old.
Yeah, but
Look, you shouldn't get pregnant at 5.
No, you can't. Nothing
You
spit
can
out.
you
get
can
the-
blow
You
away.
get the feeling, but nothing spits out.
Oh, interesting.
You get the feeling like
Yeah.
that's
It's-
the
I
fact
didn't
that
like
you
it, and
remember
I
that.
remember it's like, ooh, I don't.
Yeah,
I remember
weird,
my first
slippery.
time trying to kiss. All we did was like open our mouths and like just
Basically,
spear
mouth
each
to
other's
mouth.
open mouths.
Yeah,
like
CPR.
Yeah.
Oh shit, I was a pro by the time I was 11.
How could you not? You're fucking at 5.
Okay, say you fucked at 5. Did you continue like 6, 7, 8, 9, 10? Like, or were there
No,
some
after
years
that-
you took off?
No,
Yeah,
here's Rampage. Here's the question.
You know what I'm saying?
No,
But
that's
okay,
that's the next
maybe,
question.
maybe you fucked the
Will,
the 5-year-old.
here's the question. Was that other 5-year-old Asian?
No, she was black.
She's black girl. Okay.
She was black.
I was saying if that was 5, that's why you have this.
No,
I was gonna say origin story. Then
That's
yeah,
a-
that
origin
throws
story.
off the
the
entire.
first girl I ever kissed was Asian. I was 2. I was just
Jesus
walking.
Christ.
Hey, shut up.
Where are your parents
Oh,
at?
that's my
My
fault.
mom- my
Number
mom
one,
is the
that's
one that
my
told
fault,
me.
and not the whiskey's kind of talking a little bit.
My mom is the one that told me. She called me. She lost me in a grocery store, and she found me a couple hours down.
She got you swapping spit with
Yeah,
an Asian
with an
chick
Asian girl, and she said her mama thought it was cute.
by the mangoes.
and
In the cologne aisle, he threw on some curve. He threw on some curve and went,
Damn, 2 and 5, bro.
yeah, so after 5, I was just dry humping like my sister friends, and we lived in a project like a little project.
Time
girls.
out, time out. This is, and I apologize for interrupting, but one training camp, we're all sitting around, and somebody from Mississippi and also Memphis talked about this game called Hide and Go Get It.
Oh yeah, that's a real game.
Where have I heard about this? I didn't go get it.
B.
Yeah.
Bobby Green. That's right. Bobby Green was talking about it.
Hide and go get it. They talk about it's basically hide and go seek, but when you find them, you get to do whatever you want sexually to them.
Yeah.
Now this
game.
would be.
Hey, it's the most insane.
Well, no, that's illegal
concept I've
in
ever-
most, I think, all 50 states. And now, as a kid, I played hide and seek, right?
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
a fun
yeah.
game.
Freeze
But
tag.
hide and fuck?
Yeah, hide and go get it. Yeah.
Well, that's not a game, is it? That's
We had a
assault,
deal-
brother.
Hey.
That's not assault because the girl's willing.
Maybe.
No.
They were hiding for
listen,
a reason,
no,
Rampage.
Listen, listen.
They go to a hiding spot so you can do it.
So you can find them.
So you can. Yeah.
Yo, I had a D lineman. He goes, he'd find the girls and they'd be like, "Oh no!" And he'd be like, "Come on."
You'd be like, you play the game.
Yeah, what the fuck?
It's a real game.
I didn't grow up like that. Yeah,
that's
hide and go
really
get it.
Yeah.
So that's basically what you did from 5 until
Well, no,
11?
I just but when I turned 11, my best friend had like a little sister and a cousin that I used to smash all the time.
At the same time?
Well, take turns.
Man, you're free.
What age is this?
I was 11.
What are you doing from 6 to 11?
Smashing.
Humping. Just humping and stuff. Dry humping.
And your mom, just whatever.
She didn't know.
Yeah, she didn't.
I grew up. I hung around older people. She didn't know.
Yeah.
I was a street punk. She didn't.
Yeah.
Know. But my mom had at that time she had 4 kids, and I was right dead in the middle. She didn't give a fuck.
She was busy, man,
she
trying
was
to make
busy.
ends
She was
meet.
a single parent. After when I turned 10, I think my parents got divorced.
But are you close with your dad?
Yeah, my dad's. Yeah, man, dad cold.
Now, where's dad when you're 5 getting your dick wet, though?
Man, my dad was proud. My dad used to watch Cinemax with us. My dad had me when he was 21, right? So I had a cool day. I remember the first time I did Family Bus. I came home and I ran home. I was scared.
What age were you?
I was about 11, and I told my dad, I said, "Hey," I
I
said,
exploded my pants.
I said, "My dick got a cold." He said, "What you mean?
My
your
dick got a ruddy
cold?"
nose.
Yeah, I said, I got snot coming out of my dick. He said, "What you been doing?" And I told him what I was doing.
And he helped you?
was like, "Boy, that ain't snot. Go in there and wash up."
Wash up? What do you want me to do? Fucking put soap in this thing?
It got everywhere. I thought my dick had a cold.
Oh, word. I thought you were talking about chlamydia.
When you turn 11, then I know at 11 you can shoot.
Yeah, you shoot.
It comes out now.
Man,
At
the
11.
life you've lived.
Hey, remember the
I
first?
started everything. That's why I'm mellow now. I started drinking. I started.
Oh,
smoking
that's why you're
weed when I
mellow.
was 8.
When
So
you were
I drink-
8, started drinking smoking weed?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, you must were you the coolest 8-year-old in the world?
I was the coolest
Bro,
8-year-old in the world,
He's
bro.
fucking telling these other 8-year-olds like, as he's smoking,
Yeah.
just like, yeah, I was
These bitches be crazy.
yeah, I was fucking at 5.
Dude, I was hanging out with grown-ups. They taught me how to sell drugs. They taught me I had the gun. Did all that shit, man. I grew up in the hood in Memphis.
Man, what a life.
Yeah, it was fun. It was
Who
fun.
has more fucking hookups? You were Ron Jeremy if you started when you were
No.
5.
No.
When you were
I ain't
5?
no hoe though. I ain't no hoe though.
It sounds like you're a hoe,
'cause
brother.
I'm not a hoe because you know why? Because by the time I got to high school, when guys was just starting, getting, fucking.
You were already over it.
I was- yeah.
There's no mystery there.
Yeah, I
You're
was-
like, man, I'm trying to find a wife.
Yeah, I was good.
You talk about being a grown man telling women you have a small dick just to.
Well, I do have to tell that. I was, I'm joking though. I wouldn't.
Just Asians.
It's just an Asian.
Yeah. Black girls, you'd be like, that thing long and
Hell
strong,
yeah.
girl.
Yeah, yeah.
Thick as shit.
Yeah. Yeah, just the Asian.
White girls, you got to dull it down a little bit. No, it ain't that crazy.
There's some Rampage reminds me of a teammate that'd be like, oh, they want to be grown, I'll teach them grown.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Sounds like a rapist.
You can't just be like, all right, brother.
Hey, Oliver, take it easy back there, bro.
I wouldn't hang out with that guy.
Hey.
Sounds like that guy's trying to fuck, Will. Man, you can talk all this dick game, better be serious about it.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what I am serious about, Kratom from What is my life become? HappyHippo.com, man. Best Kratom on the planet. I use the shots. I don't have it here because I already used it. I use the butterscotch shots. They got the sour apple. They have gummies, powders. HappyHippo.com. You get 20% off when you use Thiccc23. That's THICCC 23 at HappyHippo.com. Best Kratom on planet Earth. Let's get back to the program.
Well, no. What's Happy Hippo though? What is it?
Kratom. It's Kratom. Like, fires, it helps you focus, like fires up your brain.
Oh, okay.
It's like the people call it like a limitless pill.
Oh.
Like your boy Bradley Cooper at Limitless.
Yeah, but why they call it Happy Hippo though?
That's just the name of the company, Happy Hippo.
the game, brother.
Oh,
It's a
okay.
cute little pink hippo, man.
Oh, okay.
It's a Kratom company you can trust. It's the Wild
It's
West.
good-
out
it's good,
there.
though, huh?
It's great, yeah. I used it forever, and I asked them to be part of the show because I love it. Yeah. Damn, John Jones about to fight. That segue's not.
He's
smooth.
about to fight right now.
Yeah, his main event's right now. Yeah.
That kind of bums me out.
People are like,
I feel
man, I
it's
tuned in a
almost
fight
over.
fan. All I thought about was
He
dead.
throwing up 3 plates. Look, he throwing up 3 plates though. I don't know how many times you think he did those 3 plates in real.
Twice. Yeah. They're like, let's rack it.
Can you
Help
throw
me
around
out.
3 plates?
Yeah. I did probably 4 months ago, 315, 12 times.
12?
Yeah.
315, 12 times.
Yeah.
I heard
TRT did it 12 times.
You did it 12 times.
Yeah, I did 225, 40.
I heard it's a
No
small,
shit.
Yeah.
I heard it's
Yo,
a small
Yeah,
percentage.
what's up, dog?
of
Come on, bro.
humans.
Come on, man. This ain't the see you buff days, dog.
I heard it's
That's
Don't
why
let me
you
piss
watch-
in a cup,
that's
I'll
why
melt
you,
it, bro.
You don't miss bench day at the combine.
No,
do you? You're
no,
like,
no.
Can you do
pussy.
315?
315? Yeah, probably a few times, but that's it.
Not 12. Huh?
No. Maybe 2.
You think he's lying?
No.
No.
I've seen his,
I post it, too.
yeah, I was going to
Yeah,
say,
I
I've seen
post
this video.
I'll post it, too. Yeah, I deadlift 600.
Yeah.
Almost blew my asshole out. I'll never do that again. Yeah, no more heavy deadlifts.
Can you bench 315?
Fuck no.
You could if you want, if you like tried it. Like if you focus on it, like with your
No.
build, you could easily do. I guarantee it.
My
man.
trainer is making
You hit
me
too
lift
hard
now,
not to have that power.
but I never really lift weights. I'm not strong.
That's what I'm
lifting
saying.
weights.
If you focus on like even 225 is about doing repetitions. Like you just got to build up to the endurance. Then take steroids. What's up with Cyril Gane?
He hitting him in the back of the head. That's
He did. Oh, that kick. Yeah, I can't wait for this fight, man. Boy, it's been a while. Brad Wilson.
he hitting motherfuckers in the back of the head though.
I think the late night show might work.
Yeah, with the 3 of us on the Gane Network.
Oh yeah,
it's fucking good.
with him.
Yeah, on Logo TV.
Let's not act like you didn't admit you'd suck dick.
He coming back
He
to
coming
it,
back.
bro.
It's
He
back.
won't let it go. He's like, seriously, Rampage, I don't have 50 mil.
No one's safe around him. If you got kids, you got any loved ones, you gay. You love anything around Will, you gay.
Yeah,
it's his opportunity. That's
I'm
his
gonna
opportunity.
figure- can kill to get you to suck
figure it
it.
out.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm gonna figure it out.
It's just like it make me feel like he's gonna be at my house with a gun, with my kids lined up.
We're gonna be standing outside and be like, hey, where you at?
Here we go, main event, boys. You feel any type of way you see John Jones fight Rampage or no? Those days are over.
No.
You guys had bad blood.
Yeah,
It's
we
probably
had,
squashed after the fight.
yeah.
though.
We squat. We didn't really have that. We didn't really have no bad blood. I just really don't like that he kicked my knee backwards.
Oh, yeah. I think that kick should be illegal.
Yeah.
And he's the one that started the whole trend.
Yeah. I
So Rampage is referring to a kick John will use like this. It's like a low kick. It's a heel to the knee. So so it boom. So your knee goes like this. But snapping dude's ligament. So it changes your fucking career.
yeah.
Because he wants to stop you from going
Right.
forward.
Yeah.
Now you will be surprised when Cyril
Stop
knocked-
guys from being the aggressor.
Yeah, it sucks.
You know,
will-
he apologized because I bumped into Jones one day, and I think L.A. we was at somewhere, and he was in the club and stuff like that. And we went to the table, sit down, and we had to climb up on something. And you know, my knee is really bad; I couldn't do it. He had to help me up. And he was like, "Man, you fucked up." I said, "Yeah, thanks to you, motherfucker." He was like, "Yeah, that's what." I said, "Yeah, man." He was like, "Oh man, I'm sorry." I felt like it was
Yeah,
it was
sincere.
real. It felt
Yeah.
like it was sincere.
Yeah.
It's tough
So-
to tell with him, right?
Yeah.
Like if he's sincere, but I think
Yeah.
he was sincere on that. Like
Yeah, he was
his
sincere.
interview, he was like, "Man, I just want to thank God." He's like, "God, drop that shit, bro. Just be the heel.
Yeah.
Be the Joker of the UFC. Lean
Yeah.
in. There's a huge
Yeah,
fan base for that.
yeah, yeah.
Bro,
Quit being
I
like,
love when guys
yeah.
just lean into
too.
it, man.
Yeah.
Like Hamzat's done that. They started booming. He's like, "Fuck y'all. Nobody can beat me anyway.
Yeah.
bring it on. Whoever you want."
There was I forget who the D-end is of the I think it's Thibodeau, rookie. He was a rookie for the Giants. Literally celebrate next to the quarterback after he sacked him, but the quarterback was hurt, laying on the ground just squirming. He started doing the snow angel.
Hilarious.
And then when he got on the sideline, he started doing the sleep like after he knew the dude was hurt.
Oh damn.
But then played it like he didn't know. But it's like, bro, lean into it. Who
Yeah.
gives a fuck?
Like, if you don't like it, stop me.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like
I would if I was him. Go full Lawrence Taylor on that.
Yeah.
Now you will see bodied up for days, but he does have a Godsmack tattoo in the middle of his chest.
What's that? What's Godsmack?
Chin, bring up Godsmack the band.
You don't know Godsmack the band? Rampage?
Stand alone. That's all I got.
Oh yeah, I think I
Yeah,
heard
yeah.
that something.
They used to
before.
be huge.
I heard it on Road Rash, the video game.
Yes. Chin, bring up
Yeah.
Godsmack tattoo or
Yeah.
Godsmack
That's
logo.
gonna make you feel good that you said a few words and he
He knew it. Yeah,
Yeah.
thank God.
Yeah.
'Cause that would have
Yeah,
bombed.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
If you guys like
stand alone, and then you're kind of like, okay,
Yeah.
all right, never mind.
Look, it's the exact same tattoo. The far left.
See, I don't know much about bands, but if I hear that song, I
Yeah, they had some slappers back in the day.
What
Might
was
be
your
gay
song
now.
coming out?
And when I was fighting, I had different songs a lot of times. But I
You
had
did
There's a
come out
wolf
to the-
howling, right?
back in the day when I was fighting the Pride, I had my own song, but then UFC wouldn't allow that. So I came out to like one of
You came
Roy
out to
Jones Jr.
DMX, right? And the Roy Jones
Yeah, come on,
can't
Roy-
be
yeah.
stopped.
Yeah.
I won't be stopped.
And then
That's
I
a
came out.
bad.
I'm on a
That's
new
body
level.
headbangers.
Yeah, I'm
Volume
on a
one.
new level. I came out to that a couple times.
Yeah. Is that Rick Ross?
I don't know who the fuck that was.
That Roy Jones song was so can't
Bro.
be stopped.
Hey, guess what? I did some music in Japan years ago, and I'm finally releasing it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I'm releasing it on all the streaming platforms. I think March 17th.
Damn,
I got a song coming out called Alien.
I have a feeling.
Are there Asian girls singers?
It's about Asian bitches.
They're all, ooh.
Wait, March 17th?
Yeah,
It's going to be on
Dude, you
Spotify?
need to do a music
Yeah,
video.
yeah. When I get back from Thailand, I'm gonna do a music.
I have a weird, bad feeling about this.
No, I want to be involved.
It's a EDM like type of song.
Oh, that'd be dope.
But I did the song a long time ago in Japan.
You
Should we
I never
remake?
released
Should we
it.
remake a music video?
You,
should do
you
it.
think it's still gonna bang, or because it's so long ago? Is that like Affliction Church?
It was
or-
before its time. Why'd I keep coming here and fucking with it?
No, I'm just saying. Like, you know, if you made it years ago,
I made it years ago.
and it sounds like, you know, I get knocked down, I get back up, and then you're all, you're never gonna turn me down. It's some bullshit. You know,
hey,
I'll let you know, man. I won't
thank
leave you
you.
out.
Please let me know.
I'll let you know.
It might be
But
some
that
bullshit.
shit slaps, dude. Let's fucking run with it, bro.
It might be some bullshit.
It's
Get some
finally,
lowriders,
it's
some
finally
Asians.
hitting all streaming platforms after a decade.
I got a song called Doggy Style.
Oh, damn. I can't wait to.
Because I'm
Oh, the thing is, Baja, man, who let the dogs out?
Yeah.
He's talking about
Yeah.
dogs.
Dude, when you give us a taste of it. Oh, for real.
You gotta have it on your phone.
gotta
man.
get a
I
taste.
do have it on my
Play
phone.
it. Just play it. You gotta play it.
You gotta play that shit right now, dude.
We finna watch the main event.
We got time. Look at all them lights.
Play that banger right now, bro.
Which one?
You give us the
Give us a
Which-
single.
I'm dying. Dude, I will turn this fucking main event off to hear this song.
Which one? Alien or Doggy Style?
Alien.
Alien.
one.
Alien. Let's do both.
Yeah, I really want to.
Dude, it's a real treat, man. It's a real fucking treat to hear this banger. God, I hope it's good.
He said, "I got music coming out March 17th
I was like,
from a long time ago."
Yeah, I finally released it. I didn't want to do nothing, but then I said,
no, might as well, dude. Get that
Might as
shit,
well.
Yeah.
get that shit out into the world,
yeah,
bro.
that's
They
what I
need
said.
it.
Strike while the iron's hot, brother.
No, I just said, fuck it. I'm just going to ahead and release it.
Now you got nothing to lose.
No, when I was fighting the Pride, they was trying to turn me into. I got a song. Hey,
Sexy, you
Right.
know, Sexy Yama sings. He sells like arenas out.
Pride was trying to turn me into like they wanted me to rap and stuff in Japan.
Oh, I would love that.
And so I was making an album, but then I stopped fucking with Pride, so I never did anything
Yeah,
with it.
but you
But
still,
now you're releasing it.
Yeah, I got the song, and I got a joke song
dude, play
called
play.
Sweaty Dick, too.
No, dude,
He make like that one.
no, play. Which one are you gonna play right now?
like-
I'll play Alien right now.
Play Aliens. Hold.
It's like an ADM.
I'll snap my dick to this.
Is that you?
Yeah.
Way better than I thought.
I wish I had like a speaker though, so y'all can hear it thump though. It thumps. Oh, this is a clean version. Fuck.
You saying thirst trap?
Yeah, he's saying thirst trap.
This is a clean version. I made a second touch the clean version.
How many more words you add to that
It's like I'm saying bitch.
To that
and I
explicit
it's
version.
It's just clean version.
thirst trap, bitch?
I just let y'all hear the first voice, the first verse.
You have a verse in there?
Doesn't sound like it.
Even though you alien.
Damn. No, I'm not mad, bro.
Hey, listen to this joke one I did. I did a joke one. It was going to be like a, like a
That's some Skrillex shit. That was dope. Yeah, I thought it was gonna be terrible.
I got the Japanese guy. He's a genius, but this is the funniest one. I let my boy Prodigal Son from Wu-Tang hear this yesterday. He cried.
He started crying.
On
He
this
started
song right
laughing.
Oh,
He
word.
laughed so hard.
I was crying. Damn, John's shorts are too short to be that thick.
Bro, I'm crying from this evening.
We should probably stop the music just in case.
Oh, in case it flags.
Yeah. We should probably.
It shouldn't flag though if he owns it, right?
I own it. I own it.
As long as it's not copy. Yeah.
No, yeah, I own it.
Right,
You can't find this shit on the streets yet. You talking about March 17, Rampage
He
Jackson.
said like, no, they ain't gonna hear this one.
You're not gonna release one up?
I don't think I'm gonna release this one. It's talking about sweaty dick. Suck my sweaty dick.
Yeah, I love it. Yeah,
Yeah, this is
I'd
great.
start with this one. But me and Will are gay, so don't listen to us.
I know, yeah, fuck yeah.
All I heard is suck my sweaty dick. Yeah.
Suck my dick, bitch. Suck my sweaty dick. Sweaty dick. Yeah.
You
That
a
first
hoe,
song
yeah,
was a
I call
banger,
you
though. It
hoe.
was a real Skrillex
It's
vibe.
like-
That's
like-
when you know you're in the club every night.
Yeah.
yeah, getting wild.
Yeah.
The guy, I told you, the guy was before his time. I'm gonna tell you.
Yeah, if that was 10 years ago,
9 years ago.
shit.
He told me not to say how long ago I made it, but like, fuck
No,
it.
fuck it. Be real about it.
Yeah.
Oh, they're cutting the. They can't. He can't have tape on his foot. They said that big toe got to go.
You remember that's the toe he broke, right?
Yeah,
So
It might be, yeah.
if that's known, why would he try to do it?
just to cover it up. It's probably compromised. He doesn't give a fuck.
Look at that pot belly. He look like me.
Yeah, it's interesting.
So
to go
you're
with the
saying
short-
even when he's taped like that, he knows it's going to get cut off.
No,
No,
he
he
probably
probably
thought
didn't
they'd
know.
pass it.
He probably
Hey,
didn't.
that
know.
flip hit a little
shit.
different right now.
For
Here we
this.
go.
No, I'm telling you, he's a little slower,
Yeah.
boys. What you're talking about, the little
35,
Shark Tank? I'm
32.
telling you.
Look at that
They're the
reach.
same height.
Look at that reach. So he's the longest reach, tied for the longest ever. The only guy that equals his reach is a 7-foot guy named Stefan Struve. He was 7 foot tall. Had the same reach, 84.5. Tied for the longest reach
I see what's
ever.
on paper, brother.
I hate that. I hated he had that fucking.
That
reach.
reach.
I didn't get the bet out there, but I was going to
Gone?
bet Gane. Yeah,
But you would have Shevchenko in that parlay and fucked it, so it don't matter.
fair. Yeah,
Saved money.
but his
So
footwork,
far, all the favorites have won, though.
his
besides
footwork, the way he is with that front leg.
Gressel. Oh, he's a better athlete than Jones. Now, is he a better
I'm
fighter?
I'm
I
literally,
disagree.
making that up too. I heard Rogan
No, he's a freak
about
athlete.
it.
Rogan's right. Like, there's video of him
You
dunking a
need to sign
basketball. It's
something. I own-
nuts.
I own
How
it.
easy
Of
is
Gane?
that? Oh, windmills. What's up?
I own the music. If you need me to sign something.
It's good. Yeah.
Who's the last guy he fought? Because I saw him fight the Samoan or
He fought
Tongan or
Tuivasa.
Yeah, yeah,
and then
yeah.
He fought Francis.
which was electric. Because that what's his
He
name?
fought Francis Ngannou, and it wasn't
No,
a great fight.
Tuivasa. You
He
said
fought Tuivasa, the
Tuivasa.
big,
the dude who chugs out of the shoe.
Yeah, the shoe.
God,
That's my boy.
entertaining, bro.
Yeah, Tai Tuivasa. He's ranked number 5
Yeah,
still in
man.
the world. He's a beast.
That was a boring fight too.
Yeah.
For the yeah.
Here's the thing about Gane. He won't force anything. He's cool going to decision, getting booed, making it boring. He
Yeah.
doesn't take a lot of risk. That's why John's going to have to force a little bit here and get him against the cage. It's an interesting fight.
What do you think now? Now you see him come out, you saw a little slow
I'm
cartwheel.
going to see John this thick, so I guess he once the bell rings. Right now it's tough with those short shorts pulled up like that.
You saw that cartwheel.
Yeah, it was a little difficult.
Yeah.
Got the big boy wheeling there.
What do you think of Rampage?
I'm thinking, why would John come out in some booty shorts?
Yeah. I think John
But
still
that's what he
beats him.
does, right?
Yeah, when he's 205. It's a different game.
Yeah.
Heavyweight boys don't be wearing them shorts
should-
like
he
that. I
should-
still think John mops the floor with him, though, to be honest.
Like, even though I was going to bet Gane, I really do hope John. You just want to see guys.
It's
come
better
back.
for the sport if John
Yeah,
wins.
yeah.
It just is.
You want John to win because he got on Daisy Dukes, don't you?
Yep, there it
That's what it
goes.
is, man.
Gotcha.
Rampage Jackson. You think I'm gay, huh?
Yeah.
You really do.
He goes,
That's okay.
But I don't care.
you
Though.
should see
I
his
know you
girl.
don't
You should
care,
see his
that
wife,
is-
though. He's
Hey.
outkicked his
but
coverage.
he's already realized he thinks it's a cover up.
Yeah, it don't mean
Oh,
nothing
it's a
because-
beard.
No, because because you can be bisexual. People can be bisexual, right?
He's fluid.
But for a guy, if you bisexual, they're still considered gay, right?
Yeah, I don't know how it works.
Yeah, for a
Is
woman,
it?
yeah, for a woman, if they bisexual, is bisexual. But for a dude, if he bisexual, oh, he gay.
Really?
Yeah, it's
In
the
the
same.
streets, that's how it works.
That's how it works in
You
the
suck
streets.
one
I didn't know
dick,
that.
you're gay for the rest of your life.
For the rest of your life.
I thought you had to like it.
26-1 in that one no contest. He beat the shit out of the guy and got no contest because illegal elbows because he's whooping his ass so bad. A guy named Matt Hamill. And I hate to take his shine there, but I was the main event on that card, and I got
Who did you fight on that card?
Roy Nelson, Ultimate Fighter finale.
That's appropriate, though. You said your little stat, it was still quiet. You had to still add into the...
And I did lose.
Because I'm literally
You
sitting
lost,
here...
You lost on this?
Roy for the Ultimate Fighter finale. I lost to Roy. I had 4 fights. He had fucking 30.
You lost by decision?
No, knockout, first round.
What?
He took me down. I got up. I was whooping his ass. Then he hit me with that right hand.
Oh, shit.
Hits hard.
As I'm sitting here watching the fight, and I'm literally, I'm feeling it a little bit.
Yeah, doggy.
Is he still fighting?
Hey,
Is Roy
when
still
do
fighting?
I think he's done.
When do
Great career.
When do your drink's parents get home?
Drake parents?
Your drink. When do its parents
Oh, he's saying
get
you're
home?
babysitting.
Yeah, you're babysitting that thing.
You need to treat that whiskey like your parents treated you, not watch. You know what I'm saying?
Before you got here,
No, I got drunk last time, so I've been watching.
and before you got here, Brendan was like, once he gets drinking, he's like, he's a lot of fun. But if he's not drunk, he's not, he's all right.
I never said he's all right. Never.
Yeah,
Never.
you gotta watch this.
You got to
guy.
watch
Yeah,
this guy.
Yeah.
He's like, keep drinking. What hotel you at?
Yeah. He want all the dudes drunk around him.
Oh, here we go. Oh, we kicked him in the nuts.
What?
And, what's that? 7 seconds?
Let me see that.
9 seconds in, gets hit right in the wiener. Not the way you want to kick off after a 3-year layoff. Those kicks could be a.
Oh, that's straight up.
Oh,
in
that's
there.
right on the
Yeah.
sack.
That was strategy. That was strategy.
You gotta set the tone.
It slows the guy down.
This is so interesting how John's gonna look here.
If I was Jones, I'd kick him right back in the nuts.
Me too.
You got to get a kick right back, motherfucker. Fuck
Now,
your
I
baby
wonder how
nuts.
long John's gonna entertain on the feet, because obviously he can just. Oh. And every time Gane kicks, if he answers, it could be a problem for Gane. He's just trying to get him to the cage and take him down.
John is slow. Look at him. Look how he's moving.
He's still a technician though.
He coming up from 205. His belly shouldn't look like that. Just saying. And I can't talk, but I'm just saying.
Meanwhile, Gane's built like a Greek goddess. Am I right?
Yeah, he's in shape.
No, yeah, he is built.
Gane just has to use that footwork not to get fucking.
That's
cut off.
a physique Callan would like to
Oh, dude.
like to get his arms
Lock
around.
off that all day.
Yeah.
Oh, there's
What was
that kick.
That was it. Look how he's slow. He missing shit.
But also 3-year laughs. There's gonna be a little rust there, but maybe he gets going.
I
All he
told
needs
you.
is one takedown. Oh, you're fucked.
Oh shit.
You're fucked.
Oh fuck.
Oh, this is over
shit.
sooner than I thought.
He's going to submit him.
Isn't it crazy? Gone the entire camp. Don't get taken down. Say less. 1 minute into it.
You think so? You think it's over?
It could be.
We'll see if he can hand fight, get it to his feet. I don't like the position John's in that low. Oh, he's trying to get wrist control though. He should just get his back though. He should forget that and get. It's not good for Gane. Get his back.
Yeah, John got a good rear naked.
Oh shit.
Hell yeah. Gane's
he's
getting
out.
back
He's
up.
out. He's
though.
out. Yeah, he's
That's
out.
gonna be a
He's
win
standing
for
up.
Gane. Don't grab the cage. Oh. Oh, full mount. Full mount.
He's in trouble.
Oh, he's going. Submission in under 2 minutes. This is gonna hurt too.
You think so? This right here? You think
Yeah,
it's done?
he's cranking on his neck right now. It depends what he does here, because it doesn't look like he's under the chin. But it's definitely gonna strain him.
If you're gone, what are you trying to do right now?
Get out. Get my neck safe.
Get back to your feet.
Yeah.
You had hand fight. so
How do
can
you get
choke
your
out.
neck safe and get back to your
He's-
feet?
Oh,
Yeah,
tapped
yeah,
him
yeah.
out.
Oh my god.
It's over?
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Boy, he mopped the floor
That
with
was
that
amazing.
boy. He didn't get touched.
Did not bet.
That was amazing.
Oh,
Everybody
the ring
watching
rust,
did not
the long
bet.
layoff. He's too athletic. He went, say less. Check this out. He fucking. There's your world champ, heavyweight world champ.
Amazing.
Who wants to argue he's not the GOAT?
Fucking amazing.
Yeah, that's for the belt, heavyweight title, vacant title. Who wants to argue he's not the GOAT? Go ahead. I'm
Yeah, I don't-
listening,
I don't know why
bitches.
I don't know why you were looking at me.
Insane.
He made it look easy too.
This was a good matchup for him. The guy has no grappling,
That was fucking insane.
God, no.
no grappling, and you saw it. He went straight to mount, like butter. Went straight to mount.
What just fucking happened?
The greatest of all time literally fought a guy who's never fought a grappler, got taken down within the first minute, and panicked and got choked out with a guillotine.
God, dude, what a waste of fucking money.
3 years off, world
Acting
heavyweight
like
champ.
acting like I paid for it. What a
Yeah,
fucking
what a
waste of money.
what a waste of money. But there was some other good fights on the card.
Hell yeah, that
We
Grasso
ain't
fight
seen
was
none of them.
ridiculous.
We ain't seen none of them.
Don't dance in the booty shorts, Jones. Don't. Oh, come on, Jones.
Bro, hey bro,
You look like a village people.
tonight in Vegas, that boy getting lose. And you send him that track, bro.
Hey, I see you, Arthur. Go off, kid.
You're right. He gets
Hey,
loose.
so Arthur,
He gets
I played with Arthur in Washington. His last year.
Was he a stud?
He was solid.
Yeah,
he was a solid.
He
dude.
was good with the Colts, right? He went to the Pro Bowl.
Yeah,
With the
yeah,
Colts.
yeah.
And then Chandler
right.
Jones.
I don't
was
know
a
if he went
monster.
to the Pro Bowl, but he was a good player.
I'm almost positive he went to the Pro Bowl. Maybe.
Can you look up
Bring
Arthur
that up,
Jones?
Chin.
Arthur Jones NFL.
Arthur
But,
Jones
hey,
Pro Bowl.
John Jones, Chandler Jones, Arthur Jones. All Chandler Jones and Arthur Jones NFL. John Jones, obviously.
What are we?
NFL.
Arthur Jones.
Arthur Jones Pro Bowl.
I play with Arthur, his brother, who they just showed. He's kind of thicker. He's more of a D lineman. There's Arthur right there.
He didn't even look. He didn't.
Arthur's a good dude, though. He's fucking good people.
Click on his profile, Chin. We're trying to see if he went to the Pro Bowl.
He a big dude, huh?
Yeah, hell yeah, he's a big dude. Look at John.
I mean, his other two brothers, outside of being a light heavyweight, they're a D end and a
Click
D
on his
tackle. They're big
Wikipedia, Chin.
motherfuckers. Chandler
Wikipedia,
Jones
I
is a
did.
sack artist. He's a fucking
Yeah, he's a
stud.
beast.
Yeah.
What team he
You
played?
want to look?
Keep going down, Chin.
He was with the Raiders this past year, but he was with the Cardinals. I'm talking multiple-time Pro Bowler.
Wow.
Stud.
He's with the Patriots. What about Arthur? Was he a Pro Bowler?
With the
Go up. You should see it up there at the top in that, right there on the right side. Career highlights. Go down on that right
Go
side.
down.
Dana looks weathered.
Super Bowl
career
champ,
history, Super Bowl
two-time
champ.
first team all.
No, he was
Nothing in the NFL.
no.
You're thinking of Chandler. Go to Chandler Jones.
He was a Super Bowl champion. Yeah, Chandler definitely Pro Bowler. Definitely.
Yeah, Chandler Jones is a
Freak.
monster.
Freak. Damn, Gane didn't land one fucking punch.
Hit that
Dude,
one.
that
He
was
kicked him in the nuts
that
and
was
got
insane.
choked out.
How
Go
fast
down.
that happens, insane.
And now Stipe's next.
Two-time
Oh,
first
that'll
team all
be a good
pro.
fight. That could be a good fight right there, right?
Four-time Pro Bowler.
Just depends what version of Stipe we get, but I don't know who's gonna be John.
Dude, that was insane. How fast that was.
I think it kind of sucks how that ended.
And
Yeah?
they're back together.
Not if you're a John Jones fan.
You know, you're right.
I thought he. I thought.
But I'm thinking, like, I'm sitting here with two UFC guys. As the casual fan, I'm thinking,
You want to
fuck,
fight.
That's how it ended?
That's what happened.
That's his brother right there. He picked it up.
No, that's his dad, man. His brother don't have that hairline.
I couldn't
Looked
tell.
like he was back with Malcolm X, man.
Insane, man.
Gone. He's like, God damn.
And don't clap.
3 years off.
Oh, let us know what he says in the post-fight speech here. That's the easiest fight of John's career.
Yeah,
Name an easier fight.
That's insane, man. That's insane.
He didn't get touched, took him down, guillotine against the cage. Name an easier fight he's ever had.
Yeah.
Maybe Ryan Bader back in the day. Even Shogun gave him more of a fight when he won his first belt.
Fucking insane.
You know he's so happy. Good for him, though.
They're gonna call him Eddie King by Monday though.
Yeah, that must feel good. 3-year layoff, all that trauma he's been through, all that shit. When I say trauma, it's the trauma he imposed.
That is true. Yeah,
Not
you know, he
like-
really
yeah.
did. Yeah, self-imposed.
You,
stuff.
you think he's done with all that shit?
No.
No, I mean it's just John Jones. I think he's the greatest fighter of all time. I like him when he's a little wild. When I find out he's in Vegas in Bentleys with strippers, I'm like, he about to beat somebody's ass.
Georgie?
Yeah. He just got caught.
Yeah,
He's still thanking God, still thanking everyone for their prayers.
he put that shirt on real quick. I would too. I get it.
Yeah.
'Cause he looks.
He said, I'm so excited, I've been working for this for a long time. A lot of people thought I couldn't come back, couldn't do this.
A lot of idiots.
Thankful to his
Idiot.
goals, thankful to his mission.
He looked good for 3 years off though.
Fuck
No,
yeah.
no doubt.
you look
No doubt.
amazing.
You come in and win the heavyweight title. That's
What-
a heavyweight title, yeah?
Yeah, fuck yeah. Gets a very athletic.
You're
skilled guy.
the baddest man on the planet.
And he was the best man before any of this, but this just proves it.
The 3 years off. That's Arthur right there. My man's put on some weight. Art.
He retired now.
You talking about Big Art?
Yeah. He retired back in.
You should come back, man.
Absolutely not.
You're like,
You
fuck
should
it.
come
I gotta
back.
fight John Jones.
Shit, absolutely. No, I want to box though before I get too old. I do want to box.
Who's gonna box?
What do you
your
mean
ass?
I
by
don't
you
know.
want to box before you get too old?
I want to have a boxing match.
Against?
A boxer.
He was trying to fight Big.
I feel you, but if you could pick who?
I don't know. Maybe
Because I feel like somebody in your position, you'd almost go for like the same, just for my ignorance sake, like a.
somebody old.
Yeah, but you know
Like
how
Mike Tyson?
You know how like Tyson and
I box Tyson.
Tyson makes sense.
I box Tyson.
you know how Tyson and Roy Jones did a thing. so
Roy,
that way they could-
Roy Jones is competing against Anthony Pettis.
Yeah, that's gonna be good.
Who would you want to box?
And somebody
Because
that's-
clearly it'd be your name. It'd be your
yeah,
entertainment
somebody
factor.
that's not as good at boxing. Because I
What?
want to have my first boxing match. I want to be competitive.
How big is Jake Paul?
Not that big.
No, I'm 100. I had to lose 100 pounds to fight Jake Paul.
Yeah.
So you whoop Jake.
I beat the shit out of Jake, but I have to lose 100 pounds to fight him.
What about like Evander Holyfield or Roy Jones, like a legend fight?
I want to box Vanderlei Silva.
Oh, see, that'd be dope. Because you guys are 1-1,
We 2-2.
2-2.
But I like to box a boxer.
Would
though.
you do bare knuckle?
No, fuck them.
Yeah, that's insane.
Yeah, that's stupid. They break their fists all the time. They get cut up for life.
Some of it's nuts, man.
I heard they don't get paid that much too.
Some like Paige Van Zandt gets paid. Like the big dogs get paid.
Oh, really?
Like Mike Perry. You know Mike Perry's fighting
That's right.
Luke Rockhold.
I want to see that one.
It's a good fight.
Yeah.
They just announced a crazy card.
Rockhold,
Ben
that was
Rothwell.
he was a stud back in the day. Yeah.
One of the best 85ers on the planet for a
Yeah,
number of
I
years.
remember that.
Super stud.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah,
you
has-
talking about Steve? They talking about Steve?
It's a tough fight for Stipe. Depends what version of Stipe we get.
Where does John Jones? What's he do?
Number
from here?
one.
Like, what's the plan?
Just now he's going to fight Steve. He can get touched, so he could fight next week. So he'll probably fight. What are we in? We're in March, April, May. I bet he'll fight in the summer card. Fight that big summer card in July. Fight Stipe then. He'll probably fight a third time. He'll probably fight the Curtis Blades after that. If
Because
Curtis beats that Russian.
There was a time where he wasn't fighting just because he wasn't getting enough money, yeah, or he was trying to command
There just
more
wasn't
money.
any contenders. But now at heavyweight, there's some contenders like Curtis Blades to give him some fritz because he's a wrestler. And then, Stipe's there. I still think Francis and him are going to fight. I think if Francis fights like a Deontay Wilder and does well, the UFC would have him back because Francis is still the undisputed heavyweight champion of the world. Nobody's beat him.
And when you talk about Francis fighting
Deontay Wilder?
Deontay Wilder, you're talking about him. Well, he left
Boxing.
because he's wanting to leverage.
He's going to pursue that.
to get a bigger cash.
It's
payout,
no
yeah.
doubt he's going to make more cash fighting Deontay Wilder or Anthony Joshua or Tyson Fury than he would fighting John
Is that what
Jones.
he's doing?
That's what
currently?
he's doing. Yeah. He left the UFC to
Gotcha.
pursue that. I think he does that and comes back to the UFC and fights John. Because Dana can say, I'd never sign him. He's going to sign him. Especially in some weird world, if he knocked out Deontay Wilder, which isn't too far-fetched, if he did, he'll be a huge dog. But if he got it done, you're telling me Francis and Gane coming off the knockout of Deontay Wilder versus John Jones isn't fucking the biggest UFC heavyweight fight of all time?
Right. How does something like that not get done?
Dana White, your boy, talk to him.
You cool
He
with
said,
that?
"My boy." No, I've met him.
He had him
one
on the
time.
show, and he's like all like,
He was on your podcast.
Yeah.
he's on, and he's like, that slap fight league's fucking crazy.
Yo, yeah. I
dog.
was like, damn way. We're going to Power Slap next week. He invited us out, so we're trying.
Where is it? In Vegas, right?
Yeah, it's out in Vegas.
It's at the Apex Center.
Oh damn.
You gonna be out there?
No, fuck no. I'm being Thailand.
That's right.
You
You're
train
gonna
with
be
Bob
training. You're
Sapp?
gonna be training.
Keep us
Maybe.
posted. Be out there for a month.
Yeah, I'm out there for a month.
Now, when you say Dana, so what keeps that from happening?
Because they asked,
Money?
because there was a negotiation. They tried paying Francis the most of any heavyweight fighter ever, he said. And Francis was like, no, I'm worth more than that.
So when you say ever, he said,
He goes-
what does that look like contractually?
We don't know
Do
because-
you think?
I don't know the guarantee because he said he'd make, that means more than Brock Lesnar, who's the highest paid ever. But
What
Brock
would
Lesnar got
Lesnar
pay-per-view. Man, probably, 15 million. But he's like, no, I'm going to go fight Deontay Wilder. I can make more money and then come back. And Dana's like, we're never going to have him back, which he says that stuff all the time.
For
Trust me.
posturing.
Yeah, negotiation. So trust me, if Francis does well against Deontay Wilder or Tyson Fury, he's fighting John Jones by next year.
Got you.
And that's the fucking fight. Because I don't think anybody's going to beat John.
Now,
Not close.
is there a world where John Jones goes back down to light heavy, given the way he looks?
No, never.
Why not?
Why would he? Easier fights now.
Who's in light heavy?
Light heavy, you have Yuri there. You have Jan Blachowicz.
'Cause
But,
why
but
not
he
if
doesn't
you-
want to cut weight because now he did all he could at light heavyweight. There's no huge stars there. All his big fights are at heavyweight.
So why not double it up? Why not be like a champ? Is that not?
Because it's not possible. He's too heavy to cut to 205 now. He was like 250.
You think so? The way he looks
He's
now, if he
250.
wanted to do it?
Too much. At his age, it'd be too much.
Okay.
Heavyweight's for him. And look, he didn't get touched, bro.
Yeah,
Heavyweights are too slow for
fair.
him. And real quick, Cyril Gane's the most athletic one we have.
But if you're saying there's nobody in the light heavy world, then why not go down and just be a champ? And I'm
you
truly
gotta cut
asking
weight.
for any casual fan
Cutting
out there
weight's
just watching.
awful. Cutting weight at his age is awful. 205 was when
How
he
old?
was young.
How old is he?
35.
35.
Yeah, that shit does. Yeah,
Cutting to
that was
205 and you weigh 250.
He weighed in at 250.
250. It's a miserable cut.
Yeah.
Now he can eat whatever he wants. He looks good. His cardio's good. He didn't
He
get
didn't-
touched.
he didn't
Well, you
look
said
good.
cardio is good. He didn't really.
Oh,
get,
physically.
he didn't really get tested in the cardio realm.
No. So we don't know.
Yeah,
But we'll see. It's the easiest fight of his entire life.
that's got to make you feel that win right there. Has got to make you like
All the shit he's been
like
through,
just absolute cloud nine. Like man, that shit lasted barely over a minute.
one of the highest highs he's ever had. Yeah, 2 minutes.
Yeah.
But the fight,
Look at that. Look,
oh, that's dope.
That's a good shot.
That kid's hair is awful.
awful.
Why are they in suits?
Good for him, man.
Yeah, good for him. Reporters row now.
I remember that reporter right there.
Yeah,
He's a good guy.
really good guy. He's one
The
of the
dude
best.
that he just dapped
Yeah,
up.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
That's reporters row there.
yeah.
Yeah, he must be fit. Oh, there's Alex Murdoch's son with the red hair there.
Who was Alex Murdoch?
He's the murdering dad. Shot his son and wife. Just got sentenced to 2 life sentences.
I just
The
heard about
Netflix
that.
doc?
That's his son for real?
No, just making fun of him. He looks identical to him. The older son who's still on the loose. That story's tragic. You see that Alex Murdoch doc on Netflix?
No, I've
You need to
seen
get
it.
involved.
I've been seeing it.
You got to get involved.
Because I started on. We were thinking about watching, but we ended up watching. What is it? Shrink
Oh, yeah.
on Apple Plus. Shrinkers. Shrink.
Oh,
Shrinking?
with Will Ferrell.
No, not Will Ferrell. The old boy from Jason.
Oh, Bateman.
Jason Segel.
Oh, yeah,
Segel.
yeah.
From Forgetting
Yeah,
Sarah
yeah.
Marshall.
Any good?
Dude, awesome.
We gotta check out that Alex Murdoch doc though. This
Hey,
is real
brother,
shit, bro.
Watch the.
I just got caught
watch
on
the shrinking
Dude,
or
what's the show?
shrinkers, whatever
Your
it is,
Honor.
shrinks.
Your Honor on Showtime.
I watch
Bro,
that.
stresses me out.
What was Your Honor about?
He's a judge and his son kills a kid, but he kills the head mafia guy's kid. So he's like trying to cover it up. It's fucking good.
Judge's kid kills the head mafia guy's kid, and the judge is trying to cover it up.
Covers tracks.
That sounds
It's dope.
sick.
Is it a true story?
I don't think so. Alex Murdoch, true story.
Yeah. They're talking about like all the rich families. That,
In the South, and he was a prosecutor. It's dope. Is that it, Chin?
Yeah, can we talk about jelly though?
is it over?
Did we say?
Dude, I had a great time.
Did we not talk about Jelly
Yeah, I
yet?
had a great time.
We did.
No, I
had a
talked
great
about Jelly. Yeah,
time.
he couldn't make it. For me, touring dates, I am in Oklahoma City next week, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Bricktown Comedy Club. Then I end March in Tacoma, Washington. Tacoma Comedy Club is March 23rd through the 25th. Then Atlanta, 13th through the 15th. And then I'm going to Europe. I'm in Belfast, June 15th. And then after Belfast, if Chin scrolls down,
I'll do it.
Glasgow, June 17th. Manchester, June 18th. London, June 22nd. Cardiff, June 23rd. Dublin, June 25th, about to be lit. But Oklahoma City, you are up this coming week, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Bricktown Comedy Club. Tickets at thickboy.com. Rampage, love you. Will Compton, love you guys. Thanks for doing it. John Jones is the GOAT. Told ya. We're out.